Well, we're live at the round table. Brandon Haygood's running late. He was supposed to be on time. He's not. Here was Zachary McAlpin, Ryan Suggs, uh, Mr. Suggs. Ryan's pop in the background. Uh, and Connor's here. Jesse Romans is going to come on too, I think.
It's 6:30. Where's he at? Almost 6:30.
We got 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Yeah. I'm going to holler at Jesse. I don't think y'all will be able to hear Jesse. Let me check. What are you up to, bud?
Oh, nothing. Playing some RuneScape, chilling.
All right, so quick question. How do you do your podcast? What do you do?
I use OBS Studio, and I'll set up just my mic, and then usually I'll use Discord. So it's like a gaming app that a lot of people use, and it's also got voice suppression and all kinds of other goodies built in. So
Is OBS free?
Yeah, it's free.
See,
I use it for my whole channel.
You need to teach me how to use OBS because I'm using StreamYard. I dig StreamYard, man.
Yeah,
But,
this is a cool setup. I honestly didn't know this existed. This is more like a hang. Mine's usually kind of like I don't know, like a nerdy one-on-one in-depth like dive into like gaming or fighting or something like that.
Yeah.
This is chill. I like this.
So this is the round table. We do the round table like once a month, and it is kind of just a hangout. We're gonna have some beers and stuff,
Yeah.
things like that. I need to learn to use OBS, one because it's free, but two, you sound super crisp over there. How do I sound to you?
Oh, you sound great. Yeah. And to be
That's
honest, my mic is like a $30 blue snowball.
That's cool. I seen that earlier, man. That's cool.
Yeah. No, so it's not bad.
So I'm gonna try to set it up so my brother and my guests can hear you right quick. But if not, I'll just talk to you for a few minutes. They're here, and if they hear me say something, they'll probably say something too.
Okay,
But
cool.
give me just a second.
Yeah, do your thing, man. I'm in no hurry at all.
Whatty? Yes, dude. When you're old enough, she wants to go to Taylor Swift concert for her birthday.
Are you streaming this on YouTube, by the way? I want to put links up for all my followers.
Yes. It's on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just started using Twitch, which is cool. I'm gonna go on Twitch and follow too.
Yeah. Now, what all things do you stream to?
I do. I just got into Twitch recently. YouTube is where I put most of my content. And I think I'm at 760 subs or something like that, mostly from RuneScape stuff.
That's cool though.
Yeah, I mean it's fun to do on the side when I'm like relaxing and stuff.
I tried to get into like playing like video games on stream, but like I only play nerdy stuff anyway. I play like Final Fantasy and God of War, and that's what I like, bro.
Believe it or not, like most of it is just like your ability to make people feel like they're hanging out with their friend, and I definitely think you have that. So,
The thing is, I haven't got it set up to where I can like I ain't got it set up to where I can like talk while I'm playing yet, and like I kind of feel like sometimes I'm like I have to play. Once I start.
That's why OBS is great. You can actually like set up what all input you're recording. So like too, if you have music that's copyright you wanted to listen to, you could make it not record that while listening to it. So it's like got all kinds of cool like little tricks you can learn.
That's cool. So now you used to be really big, used to be huge, man. I'm there now. I'm not as big as I used to be, but I'm working on slimming down.
Yes, sir.
Slimmed down, got big again. How have you stayed in such good shape? How's that happened out, man? Because you're looking great, buddy. You really are.
Thank you. Yeah. Just really consistent training. Anytime I felt like quitting, I just thought about all the like, I don't know, losses and all kinds of other things that I don't know. I guess the best me is this version of me, and the guy who's not in the gym or not working hard, I start to turn back into a bad person. And I attribute that to God, because when I pursue my spiritual self, or the me that's closest to God, I find my work ethic and other things are like more influenced. It's not as hard to get up and do that thing. It's not as hard to drive to Kentucky, because I don't know if you know my situation right now. I live in Knoxville, but I drive all the way up to Kentucky each week at the beginning of the week and sleep out of my truck or sleep on a couch to train all week, and then drive back on the weekend. And staying on my coach's couch and stuff is really I don't know, just staying consistent. I'm all in. I'm addicted.
So you're staying at the coach's house?
Yeah, or my friends' couches sometimes.
So you are couch surfing. How old are you, Jesse?
I'm 30 years old.
Got a wife, a couple of kids, right?
4.
but we're kids. So that's got to be hard couch surfing, man. It's got to be like, hey, is this the what I'm? So like I did the AFC for 4 or 5, 6 years, and I'm proud of
Yeah.
the work I did. And I think
Yeah, it
at
was
some
awesome.
point, thank you. And I think I hate we didn't get to get you on the card. I really am. I hate that. I hate that a lot. I had a couple of good ones. I wish we'd have got. Um,
Absolutely.
I'm proud of the work I did. I think at some point I got probably a little too prideful, and God was like, "Yeah, you're a little too prideful." So He like kind of made me close up, and that's how I'm gonna have to look at that.
For sure.
But
The connections and sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you,
no,
but I
you're
just
good.
wanted you to know that like, yeah, dude, that if even if that's something you never did again, it's like such a fun memory. And now that's something like, OGs have in common. Like we remember how lit the AFC was.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. Thank you. I just do you ever worry like I gotta ask? It's a hard question. Do you ever worry like maybe it's a lot of time being spent? I'm talking
Um,
to you as a friend. We're friends. I
no, you're
believe.
good, dude. You can ask me anything.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
this week. So for my next fight's on UFC Fight Pass, and
Congratulations.
thank you. I'm flying out to Atlantic City next Tuesday, and for the last 6 months, I've been doing this, driving to Kentucky because, and I don't mind saying this. I just kind of maybe so you can understand the sense of urgency. I really got close to, ending my life. I was back drinking, a fifth of whiskey a day, and as a father, you know how selfish that is in me.
Yeah, that's not it.
Yeah, and it was the devil attacking me, telling me no one loved me. And it was like one of my coaches back home from Kentucky reached out and was like, "Hey, I don't know what's wrong with you, but I can see that you're distancing yourself and you're poisoning your mind. Just come up here and stay a week." And it was like, that first week I knew it was what I needed to be doing. And my kids are proud of me. The progress I made's been insane. Being able to spend like, and I'm not just saying this like it'll show when I get in the cage, but I'm training 4 times a day most days, and it's just like hard. But anyway, it kind of all piled up this week to answer your question. Sorry to get off topic a little.
No, that's great.
Just to preface, you know what I mean? Like, because you're a father. Imagine like only seeing
Amen.
2 days and then going. But so many dads do it. So that was kind of the thing I'm telling myself. People are in the military, all this other stuff. But Monday when I rolled in, like, I had all these medicals I had to do this week and everything, but my daughter just didn't want me to leave. And I have 4 kids, but my youngest is a girl. And
she's attached.
yeah, she just didn't want me to leave, and she wanted to go with me and all this stuff. And I mean, I'm a grown-ass 30-year-old, 6'3" big dude hitting pads, and I started crying. I mean, I literally was like crying on the mats. And Daniel's my coach. He's like, "You got this, dude. You got this." And it was like, my family's proud of me, and I know that God's using me for something right now. But I'd be a liar if I told you that I didn't think, here and there, oh, maybe I need to go back and manage restaurants again, because that's what I, did before I fought full time. But it's like the support that I have from the community, and sponsors. Money makes the world go round. So like,
Oh,
I have
yeah.
a lot of people who, were on board for a while. I was eating ramen and spam, but now
Yeah.
I've got a good team and I'm able to eat well. I'm able to do everything. And, when I go to Atlantic City next week, I feel prepared. I gave up a lot to be here, and I'm going to make them pay for it.
Heck yeah, that's awesome, man. And then so who are you fighting next week?
I'm fighting Luke Fernandez. So
All right.
I took a really big leap up in competition. He's like the number 1 dude on the Eastern Seaboard.
At 205 or 85? Where are you at?
205.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's a college wrestling coach. His dad is a Golden Glove boxer who's trained him his whole life. It's one of those things. It's another David versus Goliath, but quite frankly, been there before, and I'm no stranger to ass whoopings, but he's gonna have to really give it to me.
Talking about 205, man. As far as like it not mattering, Eccles just went to Bellator and knocked out like one of the best wrestlers in is that the world? I don't know that guy.
Yeah, that
One of
shit
the
was
best
dope.
in the world, right? Now, I did want to see that fight with you. I think we tried to book that at some point. That would have been nice to see.
Me and Eccles,
I think
me and him talked a little shit to each other on a status, but I don't know if it ever got booked. But since then, dude, I'm actually a big fan of his. I really like him.
he's as nice as can be. I have
Yeah.
nothing negative to say. I just mean as far as like
hey, bro, we all talk a little shit. We're a bunch of rednecks, man.
Yeah, now, man, you've had some back and forth, but like now we're like super cool. We're good, man.
That's what I'm saying.
We're gonna jaw a little bit, and then like what I mean as far as the fight with you and Christian is like I think stylistically it was good. Christian is a good wrestler. He does got a whole bunch of crack in his hands, but also
Yep.
you're a really, really good striker. And you're like, what? How tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
Yeah,
Yep.
I thought stylistically, yeah, it could have went really bad, but it also could have went really good, and I mean
Yeah.
that either way. So
For
just
and I don't mind talking about maybe like my strategy against fighting wrestlers. This isn't at Christian. I mean, we're different weight classes now, and personally, I
yeah,
don't have any
he
intent on
shredded
fighting.
down, didn't he?
Huh?
He shredded down to 85, didn't he?
Yeah, man. Kudos to him. The guy I'm fighting though, he do you know who Derek Overstreet is?
Yes.
So that is actually the last person to give me a loss 4 years ago. And this guy just knocked out Derek Overstreet.
Oh God.
So guy I'm fighting has real crisp hands, very
He
explosive. I'm a good
Overstreet's
bit.
so athletic.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things that he went back up to 205, so I'm not sure because he was fighting 85 for a minute. And yeah, it's one of those things. I'm not sure how his camp went, but Luke, bombed him, put his lights out. When I go into this fight, my kickboxing style, I try to never stop throwing. Plan to sprawl, use my knees and my tie clinch if I can. But another thing is that I got that dog in me. So, he might have beat me in round one. He might hold me down, but I swear to God, when I get back up in round two, he better have me finished.
A lot of people don't get it about the dog too. That's a thing because like I've had really good rounds with a lot of good people in the gym. Like a lot of good people that really I shouldn't have had good rounds with,
Yep.
but I worked hard. And then like when you're scared and then getting cracked around, you're gonna try to get it back, or you're gonna quit. It's one or the other. And a lot of people get a second gear in the cage, like Trevor Peak on, he's on TV now, and a
Yep.
lot of it's just because he has a little bit more go than a lot of people. The way I thought Eccles would beat the guy that he beat, I said, yeah, it's going to be bad for a second, but if he can just be kind of tough for like 2 or 3 minutes, that guy's going to get gassed if he can't sub him right out.
Yep.
You have to have that next level, and a lot of it's gas tank, but there's also it's also weird seeing people hit that next gear. It's a crazy thing to see.
That's a great fight to point out because I watched that live and I was cheering for Christian the whole time. I don't even care
Same.
if we weren't on good terms. I would have been cheering for him because I'm
Same.
always for the underdog. But it was like as soon as I saw that dude take that big deep breath, I
Oh
was
yeah,
like that dude's done fighting.
yeah.
I was like
Christian
he
just got to end
already
it.
gave it his best. He don't want it, and he got fucking cracked. Pardon my French.
Yeah, he did.
He got
And
cracked.
he said, I wasn't out. I wasn't out. Yes, you were,
Yeah,
sir.
you were,
Yeah.
buddy. I mean, and it happens, but it's one of those things like, dude, for example, yesterday, it was like, finally got all my medicals done, trained all morning. And even though it's not necessarily the best thing, I like to run in a cardio mask more for that like mentality sake. And it was like, I had a 2 mile around this suburb that I had planned, right? And it was like, dude, I got going, the sun's beating down, Slayer's playing in my headphones. And I'm like, man, I can't fucking let this guy beat me. And I got done with my first lap around and I'm like, fuck this. So I'm like running more, dude. And then there's like cars next to me. And that's the thing, like, dude, and I'm not trying to say I got more dog than anyone else, but if you want to be in the sport, you got to be able to lose. I know that might
Yes.
sound crazy. Not everybody's John Jones. You got to be able to bounce back. You got to be able to get punched in the face and be willing to just move forward sometimes. Like, it's going to happen.
Yeah,
You
amen,
gotta have
amen.
it.
Agreed. Because everyone's going to lose at some point.
Oh, yeah.
How are you going to deal with that? Because man, I know I've been beaten. I've cried like a baby. I've for a little while I had a really bad record. I won a few fights, and then I started doing shows and fighting at the same time. And it's not an excuse. It's hard. It's hard enough fighting a
man.
person. It's hard, man.
It-
Even if that person's not good, there's like that. Man, what if?
I feel like I'm going to die every time I fight. I hate to say
Same,
that.
man. And I get terrified. And
Yeah.
then like instead of just worrying about not dying, I was also worried about every other person showing up and fighting people. And
Yeah.
man, I wish as far as like my career, because then I started having a little rough go again. I
Mhm.
wish as far as my career, I'd been a little more selfish, and like I'm still young enough that I could make a little comeback run and have some fun with it and stuff. But I've also like got to find somewhere to train. I got to do this diet. I just wish I'd been a little bit more selfish as far as how I was training and like what I was doing and things like that. That way I could have gave not just for me, because winning's awesome, but Jeff's a great coach, and I wish I'd have been able to show a little bit more of how good he did make me at least in the gym at times. Because man, I think when it's all said and done, he deserves a lot more credit than he gets, and I think he's made a lot of people that weren't that good look pretty okay.
That's like, There were two really good points that you made there. Real quick though about Jeff, that's one of the things though for sure is like if you can take a person who's like, and I'm not calling you this, but just in general because I help coach and stuff and I coach as well. It's like you can take a person who's dog shit, but if they've got like heart, they'll show up. If they've got heart and they'll show up, you really don't need anything else. Everything else can be like built day by day, right?
For
And it's
sure.
like if you won't quit, you're going to get better. So coaches who can do that, that's like one of those things that is very special. You know,
He's a stud, man.
yeah, and it's like you were talking about though about being selfish, and you're so right, and that's something.
It's hard, ain't it?
Yeah, and I had to learn that a long time ago because just I think we're both cut from the same cloth. I'm a showman too, and I enjoy what I do.
I
I enjoy
appreciate
the
that.
social aspect, but I realized really after I fought Derek Overstreet and had my last L, I was like, I spent so much time trying to talk to my family and my sponsors and my friends and running around the venue, and it was like by the time they said you're on deck, Jesse, I
You
was
weren't in that brain, man. You weren't in that mindset.
I wasn't ready to fight a dude. I was ready to have fun with my friends and be
Yeah, kill or
silly.
be killed. What are you talking about? I just hugged my brother out here. We good. What do you
Right.
mean?
So it's like, man, I'm selfish now. Like I send one last message about 3, turn my phone off, get my cup in, put my Valetudos on, and I find somewhere to lay down and get right with God. Like, because if I do anything else, every single shred, might be that bit of the dog I need like later that night.
Amen, man. Hey, 100%, I agree. So I got to fight on a show, on my own show once, and I could have booked an easy. I could have booked an easy win. I could have had my wife booked the show. We could have got an easy win. Instead, my wife, we had a couple of people that would have beat me worse, but my wife ended up booking me and Trey Manley at the house. So, like, leading up to it, like, I helped her with stuff. I had to help with a lot more than legally I was allowed to. I was, like, helping her, like, hey, this is how you do this, 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 and this. So I really had my hands in all of it. We had just a whole bunch of stuff. So, like, 20, and you read the Book of Five Rings?
I'm familiar with it, but can you refresh me? In college,
It's
heard
either the
it.
Book of Five Rings or it's the Art of War, but in one of them it says
By Sun Tzu. Yeah, but I know I'm familiar with the Art of War.
it's one or the other, but one of them says show up to battle late. It says show up late. That way you're going to make them mad, and but also I think it does another thing. So like, have you ever had a fight canceled last minute?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Okay, so after that fight was canceled, yes, you was mad that you didn't get to fight and all this stuff, 100,000,000% because you did
Yeah.
your work. But were you as on edge, like as far as like, oh man, I might die today?
No, hell no.
And I think that's a part of it. So they come to the back and they tell me the commission guy does. He says, hey man, your guy's not coming. You're not fighting. And for like a split second, I almost like came off edge. And then I told him, I was like, no, I've read this book already. Leave me alone. And then, cause I know what guy's doing. He was just showing up late. Because I really wanted to fight at my house. I knew I was fighting a tough guy. I really, really wanted to win at my house. And they come back about 15, 20 minutes later and say the same thing. My wife said, hey, will y'all leave him the fuck alone and just let him warm up?
Yeah.
And I was like, thanks, Miss Vicky. And I started warming up. Sure enough, Cat showed up. But and I got TKO'd. But imagine if I had came all the way off edge. Just settled in, went out, hanging out with fans and stuff. Just really came off that edge, dude. I hate it broke my jaw because that cat was yoked up. Another guy that I wish I'd have been dogged up on was Corey. What's his name? Holbrook.
Holbrook, yeah.
I was so mad when I fought Cody Varney. I fought Cody Varney like I was fighting Holbrook, right?
Yeah.
And then I got to fight Holbrook like 3 months later. Like, well, I'm not mad at you anymore. You know what I mean? I'm not mad.
No.
And also, you're so jacked. I'm kind of scared now. It was wild, man. It was.
Corey. I've trained with him a couple times. Corey, I don't know your guys' relationship, but
I don't hate him. He's cool. I ain't got no.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a pretty cool dude, but yeah, man, he's definitely yoked to the gills. I'm not sure.
Yoked, son.
I'm not sure about his pharmaceutical use, but you know.
You think he's gonna come back ever, or is he not fighting anymore? He had a motorcycle wreck.
Yeah, he had a wreck, and then last time I chatted with him, I think he said he put on just a few pounds, which that happens, after something like that, and especially a guy who's athletic as that. Sometimes it's nice to take a break, but I'm really not sure how he fared. So I don't know if he has any like long-term injuries or anything from his wreck.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, I know the wreck was rough. He fought a couple of pretty dang tough guys. Like for a minute, he got to fight me, and I was kind of trending up for a second. But then he also ran into like a couple of like real brick walls, and like it's crazy how many good people are out there, and I don't think people really understand that.
Trent Knott, he fought Trent Knott.
Yeah.
I think Corey might have won that by split decision, but
he did. Trent's a dog, man.
Yeah, Trent. just had a really. He's fighting the same night as me next week.
Okay. And he had a crazy wreck, broke his neck, right?
Yeah, man. So, shout out to Trent. I was, anytime I can try and support him or say a kind word, I will. Because, I mean, dude was told he'd never like move again, much less get in the cage and fight. And he just knocked out his last opponent with a beautiful left hook.
Now I'm gonna tell these guys that right quick. So y'all remember Trent Knott that fought Devin Davis in Rainsville?
Yeah.
All right. Now Devin did smoke him out. Devin did, but also it's hard to fight it. It's hard to fight at Rainsville. So Trent Knott had a motorcycle or car.
It was a car wreck. He got T-boned.
So he had a car wreck, got T-boned, right? Snapped his neck like crazy, broke neck. They're like, "Hey, brother, you're probably not walking ever again, let alone fighting." And Trent was like, "Hey, man, leave me alone." And so he knocked the guy out with a hook win.
Oh, it was probably a month and a half ago or something like that.
About a month and a half ago. Done put a guy back out, man. I remember watching it. He was like hitting pads with the neck brace on. He was
and
couldn't even move his neck, man. It was insane to see. I'll bring y'all back on in a second. I'm gonna let him talk a little bit.
Oh, you're good.
No, you're good. I was talking to him.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, man. It's like you can't teach that kind of heart, and with him coming back, like, they ain't nobody stopping that man. And the opponent, too, is a friend of mine that he knocked out, and it was one of those things like, dude's tough. Tussle Jr.'s tough, man. I know he came there to fight, and I think their first fight was close, but yeah, Trent's just been working really hard.
Trent said, "No way, bro. I'm hungry."
Yeah, I mean,
that's cool, man. That's cool. I like Trent. I had a great interaction with him. I believe I think he had a good trip up here. He might disagree, but I don't think so.
No,
I think as far as just us being nice and being cordial and inviting him up and giving him the opportunity, I think it was good. The only complaint I would think he had was the ref stopped it a little early.
Sure.
And our refs, Alabama refs, man, they do that anyway. They're going to stop it as soon as you maybe even bobble, and it's a weird thing to see. But he kicked him in there. Are you watching the fights?
No, I'm actually I was editing when I joined. I was working on a video.
That's freaking awesome. So he kicked him in the back of the neck, like threw a head kick, kicked him in the back of the neck. Dude fell. He's on guillotine now. It was
like
nasty.
round of guard.
Yeah. It's Dvorak and Urkeg. I don't know either one of these guys, but
David Dvorak.
Yeah, I think so.
What? I didn't know he was fighting.
Yeah, he's up right now. He's got him in a guillotine, but I think he might be blowing his arm out of here because I don't know. I'll let you know. What? So say you win next weekend. What's the next step?
Maybe I sound conceited, but because this guy's such a big name, the whole world's against me on this one. If I knock this guy out, at 205, there's not a lot of 205ers. I wouldn't be surprised if I had one more and maybe got a contender series.
That's cool.
It's just to be honest, like God.
There's not a lot of 205ers, man. So like when we're booking cards and stuff, finding 205 and 185 is like, man, it's pretty slim pickings.
Right. And
like me, I can fight 205 or 85, but I ain't.
Yeah, that's how I feel about competing heavyweight. Like I've got a couple heavyweight offers over the last couple months, and I'm like,
like I can.
Yeah, I can. Do I want to?
Like what kind of money are you talking, boss? What kind of money? What are we talking? No, that's what I mean. Like, what are we talking? I mean, it better be a large.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you were asking what I was making next weekend. Yeah.
No. I wouldn't pick like that.
No, you're good. It's just crazy though, because even the offers that I would get for stuff like that, even to win, is less than my show money next week. So God is very good.
Yeah, God's gonna square you up, man. It's gonna be awesome. Well, man, I'm going to let these guys talk a little bit. If there's any shout-outs you want to give, anything you think I might have missed, anything like that, anybody you want to shout out, man, you go ahead. You got the mic.
Man, I just want to thank you guys for having me today. Shout out to Down, my main sponsor for my upcoming fight, Neely Family Distillery, and then, of course, RuneScape, because they're the shit. It's cool. The creator gave me a shout-out last week, but no, that's it, man. I really appreciate you chatting with me today, bro.
Yes, bro. I'm gonna get you on it sometime. It'll just be me and you. I gotta learn how to do so everyone can hear you also. But let's get another head-to-head at some point. Just me and you talk, sit down, be cool, because your setup's good. There's some people come on and you can't hear them. That's been my time though with Jesse Pride Slayer Romans fighting next weekend on UFC Fight Pass, correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Super pro Jesus on his end. Super good guy. As humble as they come. Jesse, good luck to you, brother. Thank you for hopping on.
Thank you, my friend.
Hang on, they want to say something.
Yeah.
Go get it, brother.
Thank you, my friend. We're going to raise hell and praise Dale.
Yeah, man.
He said we're going to raise hell and praise Dale. Heck yeah, Jesse. Hey, I appreciate your time, brother. You have a good evening with the family, whatever it is you're doing.
You too, my friend. Later.
See you, buddy. Thank you. I'll be in touch about the next one. I like old Jesse. Jesse's good people, man.
He's a good guy.
He's cool. So they can hear y'all now. So if y'all need to, you can pull your mic till you pick it up and stuff. Just don't knock your beer over. But one of y'all talk.
No.
Let me see if I can hear y'all.
I'm just here to
Yep.
Hello.
Fresh out.
I can hear you guys.
Jump like a little rat.
I love how this guy here thinks that like this is your first day. Welcome to the studio. Welcome to the
So
studio.
Zach, you
guys.
do talk kind of quiet, so you might need to pull it to you. And you just talk quiet.
Yeah.
And like the mics, the way they're set up, you got to be like, hey, you gotta be on it, man.
Setup's changed
Yeah.
a lot though.
Yeah, I tried on it. I got these. These are a little cheaper than this, but I read into them and they were like, those are pretty nice. So I was like, all right, we can do that.
Well, I mean, I know this is Zach's first night with us. I
Kind of
mean,
nervous, really.
I would be too. It's pretty intimidating. The first one, but once you get the first one done, it's
The hangover.
first
So,
45
Yeah.
minutes.
Now
we'll
Zach was
shoot the
supposed
shit.
to be here last weekend, or no, last month.
last
I mean,
month, yeah.
and we said, hey, are you coming? And he said, yes, brother. Don't worry, I'll be there. And then he didn't come. And now what he doesn't know is our house was shot up while you were gone, and we needed your
So I'm
gun.
glad y'all didn't get hit.
No, we did. I did actually. I've been stitched. I didn't want to show you until we hit the camera.
Good for the camera.
Zach did just recently go to prison.
He's free though.
I'm a free man. Dude.
No, he did go
Hey,
to
you got
jail.
me out, dude. Thanks to
I
you,
did
man.
get little Zach out. I got him out. I said I ain't letting nobody do that to my brother. I went and got him out. I actually
Did it
didn't
touch
pay
your
any
bug or
money.
no? Okay.
No, but tell him about your first interaction with the dude. What the guy asked you? Now, what we're gonna get to the good. What did the first when you was laying down, chilling on your little piece of crap cot? What was said to you? You gotta talk to this.
He was like, "Are you gonna use the cot?" I was like, "Yeah, man. You know, like I need it to sleep on. You know, he doesn't want me just to give him my cot." And I'm like, "No, I need it. I don't want to sleep on the damn bench."
He about got
Yeah,
punked.
I guess they thought I was like a little punk bitch or something.
Mm-mm.
But I was like, "This can go one or two ways. They're gonna leave me the fuck alone, or they're gonna take it, try to take it, you know, whatever." But
They're gonna take what?
the fucking cot, dude.
I mean, it was the hair going in there. I think that's what it was.
Some lady, man, every time I'd use the phone, she would say something about my hair.
Hey, baby.
Pretty much.
Hey, baby.
Pretty much, right? And
I
I'm
mean,
like,
if you're gonna get out, go ahead.
Wallen.
Yeah.
no, I was trying to
That's
just
your
ignore
side.
it,
That's
man.
what I was sided at.
So when I was working at the jail, we had to do pills sometimes, and granted, I don't think regular people
Hey,
like
oh,
we were
whoa.
giving people their medicine is what I mean by that.
That
And
got
I don't think
What time?
I don't think that regular people should be giving pills to the inmates, right? We should.
You should be a nurse.
You should be a nurse.
At least
The
help people.
DeKalb County doesn't want to pay for a nurse.
Of course.
They don't want to pay for a nurse, you know. So we're doing that. And
And
when
you're
I would
making extra money for it too, I'm sure.
no, so when I would take the females their pills, I heard a lot, and I was just like, thank you, but no.
No.
This is inappropriate, but I'm flattered. You just need to leave me alone. So what about you told now it gets better. So how did the guards talk about the inmates?
One of them said, "That guy's the biggest fuck up I know," and I'm like, "Man, maybe he is a fuck up, but that don't make you any better than him, really." You know,
Yeah, I mean,
they would sit there and just like dog him.
It's also job security, though. I mean, if you think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, this fucked up county. That's
bullies,
what they want.
bullies.
At one point, I seen there was a guy that wasn't right in his head, and he was kind of giving the guards hell. And the inmates were in there like mopping, doing whatever they were doing, and then
Chores.
they was like, "I give you full permission to go over there and give that guy hell," and I'm like, "What's going on right now?"
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, how often does that happen that people don't hear? Like,
All the time.
Yeah.
It's regular. It's
I was like,
normal.
that's pretty sad. I was like, I get the guys giving y'all hell, but like, yeah, you got to hold that back.
Yeah, but you can't say like go shit, pee in it, crap in his Cheerios. It's kind of crazy. And
I was
then
like, that guy deserves it, but it's still a little wrong.
now you
Oh,
also,
no doubt. He's already in jail. So, well, I mean, that's embarrassment enough.
Oh,
yeah,
it wasn't
he
cool.
can't get any better. He ain't gonna get no better. He ain't gonna get no better. Let's
The
just
county don't want you to, remember, because we like our money.
Oh, no.
they, do
that's-
get, they get a
we
lot of
gotta get
money.
Yeah.
We got to have our money.
They're talking about building their own.
Well, of course.
To that.
Maybe they could put me in the new spot.
To that. So they get
He's like, oh, please, I want that. I want to be the
they
newbie.
get paid. The way I heard it, they get paid based on the number of inmates first off.
Yeah.
But their really big money comes from federal inmates. The more federal inmates they can house, the more money they make.
Well, why do you think they rack up these petty charges to get felonies and stuff on people?
I
Like,
think also they
it's
can
a system that they got.
and they
going.
can say different, but I think they are touching that money that goes over to color code.
I think they're touching that money that comes across the border.
Amen. Now, do y'all know where? Oh, no doubt. They do all kinds of work with them. So, do y'all know where police work comes from? The police officer. Have you ever looked into what police officers originally were?
It's like a militia.
Oh no, it's even better. So police officers originated during slavery to keep the slaves cool. That's where cops come from, and you can Google that. You can that's a Googleable thing.
So they just made it. They made a new form of slavery. Is what they did.
Yes, they did. So they were copping it. Hey man, he owns you. You got to stay here.
Yep.
And now it's us. Hey man, you can't drink and drive. Which granted you shouldn't drink and drive. But
Corey was walking in his yard with a gun.
Yeah.
And it was like hounding him.
My grandpa never had a problem with it.
Corey Perego was hanging out in his yard the other day. Cops rolled up on him. Cops rolled up in his yard.
I saw something on Facebook,
Yes.
and I didn't want to straight just say, "Hey, look, man, that's how I do it."
Yeah, he puts it out there though.
They-
I mean, Corey would have put it out there, but I didn't want to. You don't. Want to do that
They
guy.
said to him, "Hey, put your gun up." And Corey goes, "F you, it's my yard, man." And they go,
Roll Tide.
they go, and they ask Corey, they go, "Will you give it to that guy?" And Corey goes, "No, that's my gun in my yard." And so
Does he want to buy it?
and he should be,
Yeah.
and he should be angry. He should be angry
Yeah, true.
because
Fuck
yeah. So also Rainsville, I didn't. So all right. Okay. All right. So I own the Grapevine all the way now, right? That's mine all the way now. There's no other person besides me that owns that now. My teammate that I had kind of stepped off of it. That's mine now. So I'm going to handle it the best I can, as legally and as good as I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So
Has Nick Jones tried to buy it yet?
no. So I put this, and that just blows my mind because, like, man,
Why wouldn't he want to buy it? He owns every fucking thing else.
we're the only ones saying we're not. And see, people think I got a problem with Nick Jones. I don't.
No.
I don't have any issue with Nick. The only issue for me is if you have such a good such a good relationship with the sheriff that they're not going to post your picture when you're arrested because they're under special orders not to, which is what we were told on the phone. I was sitting in the Bahamas with my wife on the phone when I called. Right, not a trip I paid for, a trip work paid for.
Yeah.
You got money.
Yeah. So I was on. I called the jail to
AFC money.
confirm, and the guy working at the jail said, "Hey, oh yeah." And the guy said to me, he said, "We're under special orders not to post his information about his arrest
Yeah, see,
because y'all are such good buddies." That's not kosher.
No.
No, that
That's
ain't-
my issue. It should be. So if I get arrested tomorrow, I'm front page, brother. You're going to be in their little
They was quick to
crackdown
get
probably.
my picture
Yeah,
in
man,
there,
your
man.
mugshot was
yeah.
up,
But
son.
Zach had a good mugshot. Like,
Mhm.
It was a good mugshot. Like, it was a good looking picture.
But-
It's my hair before.
But his mugshot was up within
Within
30
an hour,
minutes,
yeah.
an hour.
Well, because he's not Nick Jones.
So now,
Did I say it? Did I just say it?
But you did, but it's not wrong. And see, the sheriff and them, they only
Fruit
talk.
hurts.
They only talk to the Southern Torch people, which is fine. I don't hate them either.
Because that's Nick Jones.
Yeah, Nick Jones owns
Nick
that
Jones
paper.
owns Times Journal. Blah,
Yeah, he owns all of it now.
Circles back.
The problem is though, if Zach's going to be on an hour, 30 minutes, Nick Jones should be up just as quick. When they run that, we got a whole bunch of dopers this week.
Yeah.
You better get that drunk driver on that one too, because I know I've seen a drunk driver or two before on there.
Mhm.
Why ain't he on there?
Mhm.
I didn't even see a breakdown last month. Didn't see one. They might have did one. I didn't see
I
it.
didn't see when it like that's the.
I didn't see it.
They
That's
did,
the
they took his
morning
name
dump,
out.
son.
I didn't see it. I know. I
Literally,
mean, normally they'll do a
Yeah.
monthly thing where they say, "Hey, we got this guy, this guy, this guy, this girl, blah blah." They show everything they got as far as drug
They
related.
didn't post that thing at all.
I don't know that they didn't. I'm just saying I didn't see one. I'm just saying I didn't see one.
Yeah.
They might have.
That's pretty fucked up. That
I
they admitted
didn't
they're
see
under
one.
special order not. To
Well,
post
now,
this
but
shit.
now
Yeah,
also
yeah.
I talked to another guy who works up there, and I'm not, or another guy or girl that works up there, and I'm not going to put their name out there. But I was told by them that there was a glitch in the system after that. I
Heard about the
called.
glitch, too.
I
That's
called.
pretty convenient.
I called and said, "Hey, why is he not on there if he's in there?" And then I said, "Because that's BS." And then I put it on the internet. It was now his buddies got on the Grapevine and was like, "Hey, man,
Don't tell the truth.
yeah." It happened. I don't care that he. I don't care
He's
that he
my
drinks.
friend.
I don't have any issue with him, but he should get the same. He should have the same swing at the ball that every other person in this county does.
Like we're sitting there
Absolutely.
drinking right now.
Yes. If you decide to go leave, they're going to pull you over and you're going to be on the newspaper. Your picture's going to be up in 30 minutes. You're going to, hey,
I'm
drunk
sleeping
idiot.
here tonight.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, they was just setting up the road just a second ago.
And it's just the only thing. Again, I used to work at the church pew in Rainsville. I don't have any hate for Nick Jones, John Jones, Jamie, Glenn. I used to get drunk with Glenn Jones all the time. I have no issue with that
Yeah,
guy.
I still do it. Like,
It's like, hey, what's up? Cool, good to see you,
I
brother.
haven't seen him in a long time.
But we should all have the same respect.
Standard, same standard.
Yes, across the
Everybody
board. We
should
should
be
all
on the
just,
same
hey,
standard.
I know it sucks. You're poor. You like to smoke a little dope. Sorry, we're gonna take care of you. Ain't gonna put it all over the internet the way we do.
Yeah.
And that's where there's an issue for me. If I seen, what are they gonna do physically? You know what I mean? What if we're gonna fight each other? Probably not. I'm just gonna be like, hey, how are you, brother? hope you're doing okay. I hope you got your drinking problem fixed. Because
Yeah.
drinking it can be a problem,
Yes,
man.
absolutely.
It's the same. It's a drug, no matter what it is.
Yes,
I
it
mean,
is.
I still
If you have a
Anything
problem,
foreign to your body.
yes, if you
Yes.
have a problem, I hate it for you. I really truly
and I
do.
pray you get the help.
And
Mhm.
and it.
Yeah,
But if we're and I was talking to a friend of mine, and
I don't
he
think
said
you're above
he said, well, I don't think people should put. I don't think there should be pictures of bust anyway. I said, okay, cool. Then don't do it for anybody.
Yeah.
don't do it just for the
Make it
little grandma meth.
Don't
out
do
here,
it.
you know,
Leave them
pushing that
alone.
shit.
We get it. Y'all are drug dog, whatever it is you are.
Yeah.
Cool. Just shut up. Do the job that you want to do. Don't be boastful about it, and treat everybody with a little bit of respect because it's so easy to mess up on this planet.
And stop
Right?
being a bully.
Yeah. Don't be
is-
that way. Don't
I
talk
thought-
about people in there and there.
Exactly right. Man.
Just the craziest thing is like all the Nick, and like I'm like you. I don't have a problem with it.
No.
Glenn and other guys.
No.
Like,
How are you?
You know, I'll shoot the shit with them no matter what. But I'm at the same standpoint you are, Sam. Is what's good for the goose should be good for the gander.
Should be the same
And
for
I mean,
everybody.
that's the way it should be. It should be for everybody, not just for, oh, you're a Jones. No, that don't apply.
You got all that money,
changes.
man.
Exactly.
Well, if that changes, by God, my last name's changing come Monday morning.
Yeah, I'll
Now-
be Jones. I'll be
I'm
Jones.
kin to Nick.
Yeah.
I'm Jones.
Yeah, now if there was a glitch in that system, okay,
I mean that.
all right.
Honest with
But
Okay.
why would it happen just?
It just
on
so
that
happens that
one
it's that guy.
Too much of a
That
coincidence.
it's that guy.
The quinky dink, you know.
Yeah. Now,
those don't happen.
I understand if you're politicking and you got politic buddies and things like this. Okay, there's no problem. But treat everybody with a little bit of respect about it.
Well, what would happen? Let's say he got the district attorney.
Yeah.
He won the district attorney, Nick Jones.
And then
district
it
attorney.
happened.
Then it happened. What really would happen? Because we can't
Wouldn't have seen
put
the
that
light.
out there at all.
No.
Because what would have happened is when those cops brought him in, they would probably took him home. Be like, let's get you home. We gotta get you home, buddy.
We hate this happens. All right.
Let's good night. Let me tuck you in. You know, you need some water. You know,
Forehead kiss
something
and
like
all
that.
I
Read
wonder-
bedtime story shit.
I wonder what cop arrested him, and I wonder what they said to the guy that told me they were under special orders not to say
Oh,
anything.
you know he's fucked up.
Dude, well, not. I don't
Well,
know.
I mean,
I
just
asked
like
one
hell.
cop. And it wasn't him of the Rainsville police force. It said it wasn't him, and I felt like he wouldn't lie to me. And we probably know the same person that we might be talking about.
I'm just thinking of Rainsville. I'm gonna say a pretty cool story
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Go ahead.
But he said that he didn't do it, but it's because he didn't want to get into the bullshit of arresting him. And this was a prior incident, seeing him bebopping through. He didn't want to do it because he knew of the bullshit that was going to happen because you are going against First State Bank. And I hate to put it like that. It's just, we're going to put it up there like that. First State Bank's the biggest bank around here. We all know why.
They do got a ton of money.
I mean, they got a lot of money. They're everywhere.
Now, where do they say that money came from?
The First State Bank supposedly was granddad or something like that, I believe. I mean, I might be quoted wrong. I don't know. But like I said, that's what I believe. And that's fine. Old money. I get
Good
it.
for you.
Somebody,
No problem.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
I've had to bust
Congratulations.
my ass on getting what I got, and
I
I'm
like the
blessed to
shirt.
get what I got.
That's a nice shirt.
Yeah.
It's Chris, man.
Well, I mean, it's a little bit
So-
faded.
So I don't
it's
do.
it's in my auditorium.
Now I have called First State Bank for a loan before, and I think they probably said no.
And I mean,
I know I can't get one now.
First Southern State Bank.
I bank at First Southern.
Very,
First Southern's
very,
cool.
very good bank.
They're cool. Good bank, man. First State Bank does have a lot of money. I think my dad banks there. I don't know. I know my granddad did. My granddad actually got married there. Yeah, in the bank. He had like some dude in there. Man,
That's when you. But if anybody here needs to get married every one day, I am ordained minister.
There you go.
Zach, I'm just telling you, putting it out there. I mean, there's no fee for you. But
Zach is true loving right now.
Yeah. Oh,
What? And
and
then
she's working. Like that's the cool thing. He says she's working. She works
yes,
12 hours.
she got
I'm
her
like,
own money.
She don't really trip about stuff, man. That's just like hanging out with my family, you know.
Man, that's
No, we got to meet her. She's nice. She was like open to talking. Normally, if people aren't open to talking, they don't say nothing. But I would be like talking to Zach, and she'd be like, she is in the convo,
Wasn't trying to,
man.
like, ignore
No,
everybody.
she was in that convo.
Yeah.
Any convo, she was like, I'm gonna listen. We're gonna
and I mean,
talk. We're
and I
gonna
mean,
listen.
I'm happy
And
for
I
him,
dig
you know?
it. She seems nice because she could have sat there and just
Talking about
Snub their
what?
nose up or something. You know?
Yeah, that's no good.
Or butted in
Look right down
I
there. There's a
still-
little switch.
I still think she thinks he's Morgan Wallen right now, and I think that's what it is. She's
Run
gonna
the-
find out one day. She's like, "Oh shit, you're not Morgan."
Like follow
That
this.
mugshot's
There
gonna
you
be
go.
Oh, that mugshot's gonna be nice on that album.
It's
cover
it's
you
such a nice
I
little
swear you
mugshot.
should do it.
It's not a bad mugshot. He looks good. He look like he's crying a little, and like so it wasn't that bad.
I mean, they probably pulled his hair a little too much.
So tell us what you saw the guy bring into the sale.
Hold up, man. In a fucking little folded up piece of paper in his pocket. Little Hispanic dude comes in, about this tall.
3 foot.
And he was like, "Man, I don't even pay for dope anymore. They just give it to me." And Zach's like, "They're not your buddies."
Yeah, there's a war going on out there. And I said, yeah, with meth and meth heads, dude. Like, that's not, he's like, man, I ain't bought meth in 3 years. I was like, they just give it
Well,
to me.
congratulations. I don't know what you
Yeah, he's
like.
like,
Should I applaud this?
You brought it
or-
into the jail.
Way to
He's like,
go,
they
buddy.
just
I'm
give it to
proud
me.
of
And at
you.
this point, dude, he's holding a fucking piece of paper folded up. And he doesn't show it to me and this older guy that's sitting beside me.
He couldn't even wait till he got to the back. He's just like, "Look, I
The whole
got
time he's
dope."
doing this, right? We look up, old guy looks up and was like, you might want to put that up, camera up here,
No, the lady in that box was sleeping, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, she can get fucked.
Now
So
I did
whatever.
fall asleep one night at the jail when I was working there. I didn't mean to, man. But my boss was cool. He was all right, but he also had like his best friend in the world working there. So that's a problem right off. And his best friend in the world he's a tool, but I like his wife. Right, I like his wife. She's nice as can be. I like her family, and I just think, from what I've heard, he's got like some family issues like in the past. So I ain't got no hard feelings towards
Yeah.
him. Just the way he acts is super not kosher. It's not cool. You shouldn't be in a jail working with that attitude. And then
Let's say this bad boy.
Boy,
look at it. He
Arms
looks like a
strong.
badass,
He look like-
too.
I'm that motherfucker.
Like a
dude, man.
mug.
but like his attitude was just real bad. And
I mean, it should have been like,
yeah,
gang
if I was you, I'd
sign
been like-
stuff up.
Smiling and shit.
you should spit.
I'm getting a air freshener with my mugshot on it for
No, you're
I
not.
swear, dude.
That's cool. That's cool.
By
that's
God,
cool.
I'll buy one.
I need
too.
one. I need one.
want
Too. I put it on my car.
I'll buy one. I'll drive that bitch around everywhere.
They gonna think I'm him. Oh, he got nice hair, and then it's just me.
Be like, it was me. It was me till I got arrested. Then you see what
I tried to
happened.
ask if
They
knew
put
you,
me in.
but They was like, no, we don't know. And I'm
No,
like,
well, a lot of people that I work there with don't work there anymore.
Because you know why they don't pay shit.
That
they were cool though. Like,
that and a lot of them quit just because attitude and stuff. It got weird.
The pay's not all that good. The guy that arrested me.
I don't remember what I made. I think it was like 16. They post it.
Yeah, and you're sitting there thinking like, oh, $16. You're like, not bad for around here. But then
Yeah.
you're thinking the bullshit.
What if they spit on me? What if they stab
shit
me?
on you, like sling shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I think of all this worse stuff.
So I was
Spit,
I was
no.
in the back box. There's an A control and there's something control and central control, I think, and B control. B control is the crappier of the two controls because you don't do anything back there. You pop like one door, maybe two, and every now and then you'll cut some lights off. It's just boring.
So you fell asleep back there.
I was working 8 to 8. You know what I mean? So I'm in the back, and it's like a hey bedtime or you're not bedtime. So I was in like
Turn the
best.
lights off.
I was in the best shape of my life at that. Yeah, the lights are off, and you can cut a fan on.
Just chilling, huh?
It gets cold in the winter, hot in the summer. You know.
Yeah.
And so I covered up with a blanket, cut the lights off. I was kicking it, watching TV, and they try to like tell us to stop watching TV or being on our phones and stuff at some
Yeah.
point. And we're like, dude, and like
What
some
are they
people
gonna
were
do?
going to college while working that job, you know.
So they're
No.
probably in there doing their homework.
Yeah, and they're like,
stuff.
dude, you know. So almost no one listened to that. But like if bosses were there, we was like, oh, we ain't doing it. Well, I was in like the best shape of my life at the time. I was getting ready for fights and stuff. So I hopped down on the ground. I was like, man, I'll do like 10 push-ups right quick. Bump out some push-ups. I laid down, man. Every push-up, all of a sudden they got heavy.
He's in the fucking floor.
I was
asleep.
out, son.
Passed out.
Out, son. Like, and granted, I'd already locked everybody down. It was already bedtime.
Yeah.
Wasn't nothing going on, but it did happen. So I hop up, and all I hear is on my radio just blowing up, and I'm like,
What?
yeah.
Where am I?
And they go, "Hey, McAlpin, what are you doing back there?" And I was like, "I was doing push-ups in the floor." They was like, "How long?" I was like, "A long time, man."
My arms are hurting.
They're like, "You didn't fall asleep?" I said, "No, no way, bro."
That's 5:47.
Yeah.
5:48.
It was almost time to go. It had been
Oh
like
my
2 hours, and I was like, maybe an hour, and I was just like,
Finish it
"Oh
out, too.
no!"
Let me go ahead and go in there and do some more reps real quick.
And then I never got caught for that. The only time I got in that one fight, you know, with an inmate, and that was his fault. He attacked me, you know, and it wasn't my fault. But like a lot of them were in there picking fights with people, and I'd never do that. Blake Builder is super jacked. They're both jacked, but look at Blake over here.
It's like a whole weight
Yeah.
difference.
That dude's jacked.
8-pack.
Y'all think that's natural?
naturally.
145.
I feel like he's probably got some additives in there.
145, dude. So would y'all juice? Tell the truth.
Yeah.
Yes. Hell yeah.
Why aren't you?
I mean, there's no point of me, old
Maybe
man.
it's
Just
expensive.
yeah, it is expensive. Yeah, I guess it probably would be.
Makes
I
your
mean,
stuff
can't-
not work out like your junk.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Can't you go to like testosterone clinics now though?
Yeah, there's T clinics.
It's more affordable or no?
That kind of helps you get regulated.
Say what?
It kind of helps you out.
You pretty much have to have low T though. Like
Not necessarily. Not if they're
my
cool.
brother used to.
Not
go
if they're
to
cool
them and-
though. You gotta go to a cool one, right?
My brother used to go to them, and they would never.
How
I want
you-
to go to the one like.
Was your
that
brother
did-
yoked at all?
Did the
No.
celebrities one?
Why-
He was like, he was skinnier than I am.
And they were just like, I just sucks.
yeah. Such
So here you go, boom.
No.
There you go. That's gonna work for
They
you,
wouldn't
buddy.
give him
They
nothing.
even said he had low T.
And they wouldn't give it to him.
They said
Now-
he's too young.
So I was talking to a guy one day about getting a little juiced up. And he said, if I said, what would you advise me to do? And I said, do you have any? He said, no. And I said, okay. And he goes, what I would advise you to do is go to a clinic and have your levels tested. And
Yeah.
if you need it, they're going to give it to you.
Mhm.
He said, because if not, you don't know what you're getting. He said,
Mhm.
somebody could be making that stuff in their bathtub and you would
Mhm.
never know.
That's true, though.
So what if I got it in the mail, shooting up bleach? You know what I mean? That'd be wild.
Horse train.
Yeah, dude. Now some people say there's some stuff at
Tractor Supply?
Tractor Supply that you can put on in there. Oh, it's for my goat. My
Well-
goat's looking a little little.
My stepdad used to use chicken stuff.
There you
for
go.
chickens,
See?
and-
See,
Was he jacked?
I mean, he got
Was he a
pretty
jerk?
built.
Where can we
Yeah.
get it?
Asshole.
We don't like
Tractor
that.
Supply. Let's
Tractor
go, boys.
Supply,
Look
man.
at that time.
You have to
Tractor Supply.
Google steroids and Tractor Supply. There is stuff you can buy. It's like there's like stuff for your horses, stuff for your goats, stuff for your chickens, all perfectly legal to buy. Yes. Hey,
I'm not advising
looking
anybody
like
to go
Will's
buy
big
like.
brother.
Shit.
Rah!
I want to look like
Chicken
Hulk
steroids,
Hogan,
you know?
though.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's what I'd kind of want to look like. And I let the hair grow out around the sides.
If I could pick my perfect body as far as how I would like to look, I would like to look. I'd like to look like Uriah Faber back in the day,
Oh yeah,
Just-
he was jacked.
shaking his hair. You know, just
He's
hey
jacked.
guys, I'm 34. They still call me the kid. You know, like, leave me alone. I'd like to look like that. I'd like to look like this cat here in the gray at 145. I guarantee y'all he's 183 pounds right now.
He looks like the one dude that fought something Reese Davis or something.
Oh yeah, Reeves Davis. Yeah, he
Yeah.
does look like him with that hair
Oh,
from
he
the
does
back.
kinda look like-
I like O Reeves, man. He's a
Good
nice
one, too.
guy, nice cat.
He's still killing it, ain't he?
Yes, he is. He don't lose.
He's
He's
that
a
guy
beast.
right now.
He's just like, hey, what's up?
I wonder when he gets that next bump up.
That's the thing. Here's the thing. So I have no beef with anybody anymore. I'm super over all this stuff, over
Yeah.
all of it. I'm good. I found my spot.
It's a fight.
I can't.
Man.
I can't. No, even everything else. I can't judge anybody. There's plenty of stuff I can't do.
Mhm.
Can't. God
Mhm.
won't let me do it. He said don't do it. So I'm not going to do anything bad. I'm going to do bad stuff because I sin every day.
Everybody does.
But I'm not going to sit there and judge people for their sin at all.
exactly.
But what I do believe is Aries does say they got Trevor up to the big show, which they did go straight from Aries to the big show. I don't believe that, and here's why. The people that run Aries also had Billy Swanson. They also had they also had Sid Wheeler. Y'all know who Sid Wheeler
Is he
is?
still doing stuff?
No, he sells houses now. They also had Sid Wheeler. They also had Alex Townsend, Primetime Townsend. Alex Townsend fought all over Russia, smoked Russians out, right? But he also went through Aries, and no one was preaching about it's Adam Townsend. Sorry, no one was preaching about Adam Townsend like that, so nobody cared. The one thing that Trevor had over everybody is one guy who was a pretty good fighter, pretty athletic. We also had somebody preaching about him.
Mhm.
Adam Townsend didn't get that. He had to go to Russia, fight Russians, because when he was here in the States in Tennessee,
Nobody really wanted to pay
well, I know Adam Townsend's fighting, brother. It should be a big deal on its own. No, you should preach about that. You should tell people why they care about it.
Exactly.
Sid Wheeler knocked out me, Trevor, and Corey Perego. Back to back to back, son. Wasn't even hard. Fought for the same place. Beat a whole bunch of good people. Beat all the best people in this area. Not counting Trevor, short of when he did, right?
Yeah.
But he knocked out. He fought all the good people here. Now he wanted money for it, but he was fighting the best people around here. You can look up his record.
When you fight
He fought
competition,
Kamzat Chimaev in Russia. Fought Kamzat. Kamzat's the guy in UFC right now,
Yeah.
manhandling, just beating everybody like it's nothing. He fought Kamzat in Russia. He didn't do good in that one. but does it really matter?
Hey, he's still
Does that really the one fight he didn't do good in?
I mean, you're not.
Was
Nobody's
Cam's out?
perfect. Who's
Yeah, but
perfect?
and that's the thing. But nobody's doing good with Cam's out.
Yeah.
But when Sid
Well,
was, but
still,
when
when
Sid,
you got room to improve, and
Yeah.
you know,
so
I mean,
so when Trevor's name started coming up, we all knew.
Mhm.
Chattanooga knew. Huntsville knew. We knew.
the surrounding area.
Have y'all ever heard of Sid Wheeler except for when I spoke about him? Ever?
I've,
Have y'all got him like on some pedestal, or have
No.
y'all heard of Sid without me talking about him?
No, no,
No other person ever has ever said Sid Wheeler's that dog.
no.
Exactly.
I've
You
never-
got to preach about those cats, man.
Exactly.
You got to, because if you don't do it, if you don't care enough, and same with the Bible, if
And
you
get 'em
don't
the
care
five-second
enough to
warning.
preach it, if you don't care enough to preach it, how's anybody gonna know?
Yeah.
How's anybody ever gonna know? And that's how I know how good I was at what I did. Not how good I was, how what God put on me to do. Because if it wasn't that, they'd have made it too.
I mean, what's
Well, it's
crazy?
about promotion. Sorry.
They
No, you
they
go
would
ahead,
have they
man.
would have made it too. They'd been there. They'd have got at least one call, at least one, not a call.
What's crazy is with Trevor, like now all of a sudden we're selling T-shirts, we're selling
Yes,
hats,
yes.
and I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, okay, you weren't advertising these shirts under the AFC.
No, he was selling shirts.
I mean he was, but it wasn't like to the abundance of blasting and doing these appearances and all that under AFC.
yeah,
And I mean
yeah.
that kind of burns me a little bit. I have no
It-
disrespect for
it-
Trevor whatsoever.
It did used to bug me really bad, but now thinking about it, I've got my own sins to worry about.
Mhm.
I got no man. Love you,
Exactly.
Trevor. Good for you, brother.
Yeah,
You're
go
on
kill it,
TV,
but-
man. You did it.
He's made
Congratulations.
it from little
He did.
shithole.
middle of
you know?
nowhere,
Shithole Pisgah
middle
Yeah.
of
whole
middle
town,
of
but-
nowhere, where no one thought he was going to be anything.
If you tell
short
these
of a-
national people about Pisgah, Alabama, they're
What
like,
is
hold
that?
up.
what is that? Hey, where'd you wrestle at? I
It probably
didn't.
still wouldn't
My
find
school didn't have wrestling.
Yeah.
Where'd you get started? Sam's backyard.
Yeah, I mean, who's Sam? Who the fuck's that? I
Yeah,
mean,
where was your first show at? Where'd you fight at first? He'd say all these others, but where'd you have the career at to get there? AFC. What is that? That's not even a show,
Yeah.
bro.
I saw
Good for you, sir.
I saw Bruce
Congratulations.
at, Walmart. the other
How
day,
is he?
And he's doing good.
That's cool. I like
He's
Bruce.
excited.
I like
He,
Bruce.
He's bragging about that time y'all went, brought him up here to Rainsville to fight when he was like 14. or
Yeah, we was
whatever.
young, man. We was young.
Yeah.
And just I don't know. It's just what it is. Again, no hard feelings. I'm not gonna hang around certain people, and I don't like Connor said it. You know, don't eat with people you wouldn't starve with.
exactly.
Mhm.
I
Exactly.
see. I made a lot of good friends in fighting. A lot of good friends. And I think God also said, "Hey, these people really ain't they ain't with you
You
like
started
that."
picking them out. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, I didn't.
Oh,
I
they
just
weeded
saw it. They
themselves.
they did it. And
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, "Oh, we weren't really cool like that at all."
You're like, well, now I know.
I had
Yeah,
people, I had people that would call me like a big brother or homie and like
Yeah, no.
all this stuff, and I don't even hear from you. Like, what are we talking about?
That's like in our little group text and all the shit that we do. I mean, we may not sit down every week or talk every day,
But y'all communicate.
but there's a communication.
Yeah, what's up, brother? You good?
Exactly.
Y'all okay? Y'all all right? There ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
We all got lives. Tyler, man, me and Tyler don't talk every day. Love Tyler like a brother. Tyler's out there trying to make it in comedy and do his life and stuff.
Pretty good, man.
I ain't gonna sit there and like you can't
I
harass
would
nobody,
love
man.
for us to sit down and do a comedy show.
I think that'd be so awesome.
I don't know where we could do it or whatever.
No, we could. So July 15th.
I'd write something to.
So July 15th, we're doing Tyler's going to have a few minutes on stage. We're going to do a little show out here on Saturday. I got the speakers. Jonathan's going to set up the speakers. Tyler's going to do a few minutes of comedy. I think like 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to do a few minutes. And then we've got a few people going to sing and stuff too.
Where at?
So right here in the yard, man, we got a tent. We got music. It's good. It don't cost nothing.
And what's crazy is like,
And then if it goes good, so we're going to do it for free. We're going to do it for free. July 15th. It's on Saturday. It's going to be free, right? Everybody can come. We're going to make a Facebook page, put it out there.
Mhm.
The more people, we're going to get a porta potty, right? Because they ain't everybody running in my house.
Random shit in your
No.
I
We're
mean,
gonna-
why not? Like, damn it.
We're going to get a porta potty
I'll
and,
just shit
and we'll
in the
handle the
damn
porta potty
floor.
that way. And then we're going to probably make some tacos or something. We'll figure something out. But then
We should do it. It needs a BYOB.
yeah, we ain't supplying
I
no
mean,
BYOB. Do you think? If you
We've
get
tried.
pulled over on the way
We
out,
tried to beer one time.
that's on. No, yeah, we did. That was a
That
dog.
was some
But see, what I think
fucked
we
up
do
shit.
is if it goes free, and we can get some people to come for free, then they'll be like, oh, that was pretty good. Because once people hear Tyler on doing some comedy, they're like, that cat's pretty funny. I think I can talk a little bit in front of some people, listen and be like, well, that wasn't unbearable.
Yeah.
Once they hear Credence, Logan Neal, Marcus, anyone good that we can get to sing, I think it might be cool. Hey, you open the door? But I think once they realize, oh, these people can sing and it's worth at least $5. Okay. Now I know for a fact. Credence and
He can play
Marcus
I'm
and
excited about Credence.
Logan. What up, dog? I know all three of them. I know all three of them
What?
got.
Who is in that?
Credence is a stud, and it's a Credence Johnson band.
He's
Credence
like
is
how old?
17.
17, and the cat literally writes his own music and everything. And I'm talking about like at the little thing we had.
Dude,
I mean, it was
insane.
amazing.
So
Just-
he came on the podcast. You see that?
yeah.
Good God. So now
He's killer.
I've got it picked out now where like when people are coming on and singing or doing comedy, I'm just gonna cut me off and just blow them up. And I think that's gonna be good for like, hey, go show everybody what you got, son.
Exactly.
And
Can
then
we just notice Corey Prego and those arms real quick?
now look at his boots though.
Son.
Damn, you can't hide money, son. I mean, you cannot hide that money.
He got the nice boots now. Corey
It's about
Perego.
bedtime, ain't it? Though it's
Oh.
7:30.
He is helping me tomorrow with the pool, buddy. You sleeping?
Look at he's not. He's like, should I be lying?
Corey Perego's good people. Corey, we was telling about you getting mugged in your own yard by the police.
Where's that gun at, son? Tell a story.
Yeah, come tell a story.
Storytelling.
Before Corey starts, while he gets the story in his head, I am going to also tell a funny story. I got a message from a guy after Corey's little happening happened. He said, "You want a real good story about the police?" I said, "Yes." And he says to me, and I didn't put it on the grapevine, and I think I should have. I probably should have, but I don't know how much of it's. I don't know if it's on the up and up. I'm trying to get dude up here to tell his story and stuff, but I don't know that he will. So anyway, I think it was Rainsville police. It might have been Sylvania, but I'm almost 100% sure it was Rainsville because I called and asked if it happened, and the chief said yes. So what they did was they went to this house to serve an arrest warrant, right? Guns, tactical gear, gun in the face, bam. Hey, man, we're here to get you, bud. Wrong house. Wrong house. Wrong house.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that's gonna piss me the fuck off.
Yeah, shouldn't it though?
I mean,
Shouldn't it, though?
anybody. I should
Yeah.
be there ready to.
There was somewhere else in Alabama the other day.
Yeah.
It was a 50-year-old guy. He was like taking care of his parents somewhere in Alabama, but the cops went to the wrong address and they killed that guy.
Killed him. So he said to the chief, he went up to, he sent me videos. So I know it's legit. He sent me videos. He went and talked to the mayor and he talked to the chief. I didn't get all the videos of the chief, but I got the videos of him talking to the mayor. And he said to the chief, though, he told me, he said, "What if I came to the door with my gun? Because he went to the door naked.
Yeah.
He said, "What if I went to the door with my gun like I would normally, but my gun was in my car?" And the chief said, "Well, I don't know." He said, "There'd be a couple of dead cops and a dead person probably." And the chief goes, "You get the heck out of my," like lost it on him. This is his words. Now, this is hearsay. This is his words. This ain't my words. But that's what he told me happened. And then he told the mayor he was suing him. And the mayor was like, "Well, I ain't." He said, "I'd like the name and badge numbers." And the mayor said, "Well, since you're going to sue me, I ain't got to tell you nothing." And just send him out. Send him out.
They kind of have to, right?
And I feel like they do. And the guy said, he is a homosexual. He said, "So what if they had killed me? It's a lot bigger deal then." He said, "But why'd they come to my house? Why'd they come to my house? Why couldn't they get?" Shouldn't matter that he is, but it kind of does. You know what I mean? You went to that house, and what if you just shot him and killed him? And then also,
Is that not a hate crime then?
yeah, at that point
That's
it is.
what I'm
At that
thinking.
point it is.
With him being a homosexual.
And then he
man.
said, he said, so yeah. And he asked the chief. He said, "Hey man, what?"
Exactly.
He said, "What the heck?" And the chief goes, "Oh, that happens all the time. It happens all the time." Like
I like how they
what?
just make it okay. Like
So-
it's okay.
So what if they had someone, and Vicky's scared to death. Vicky's scared to death that the cops around here are going to try to kill me. So first off, I would never commit suicide, and I would never attack a police officer, ever. I have no physical, any kind of pull against a police officer in the area. I think some of you are bad at your jobs,
Yeah.
right? If you go to the wrong house to arrest somebody, you're bad at your job. I don't have any ill will. There's good cops. Zach's cops was nice to him.
Yeah.
The cops that arrested Zach were professional, grown up, as polite as could be, and that's the way it should be for everybody.
Because they're doing
I
their
just have
job.
I have no ill will towards them. I'm not trying to attack nobody. There ain't no crime going on over here. But that being said, if someone knocks on my door heavy, what I'm trying to get at is, what if they have someone that they don't get along with? What if the bank has a little bit of money to throw around? First State Bank has a little bit of money to throw around, and they're like, "Hey man, are y'all doing any arrest warrants on Carlisle Road or any other road that they might have a problem with?" What kind of a slippery slope is it for them to go, "Oh man, we just got one number on"? What if they're supposed to go to 1648 Carlisle because someone's breaking in and it's hard to get to this house and they come to my house instead with a gun? How hard is that? How slippery of a slope is that? That they have, and count me out. Find someone else they might have a problem with. You got to go to 1722 Grove Street. Oh man, we went to 1721 where Johnny Rockets lives.
Yeah.
That is a slippery
We
slope.
shot him, but it happens all the time.
We didn't mean to shoot him. We didn't mean to, you know.
Like, I mean, it's not you don't accidentally shoot somebody. I mean,
Well, they rolled up guns. So, Brandon, if someone comes to your door, your house door, knocking hard, they don't say sheriff's office, Rainsville police. They don't say none of that. They're just beating on your door. Are you not answering the door? Or what are you going to do first?
I'm going to grab a gun, then I'm going to answer the door. We're going to talk with a 9.
And that's about all of it. So what if he had, within his God-given right, grabbed his gun?
He got shot.
Hey, what's going on? Cheddar cheese, son. That's a problem. That's a slippery slope. That's a slippery
I mean,
slope.
somehow they would
That'd have
figure
been
it
tossed
out,
under.
quote unquote. Let's say, quote unquote, figure it out.
He pulled a
Then
gun
it's
on
just
the
like, he
officers,
pulled a
man.
gun.
We just can't
We were
allow it.
scared for our lives.
We're the sheepdogs, man.
So basically, there's 600 of y'all out there. Not really, but we're gonna say there's a multitude over one person.
Yes.
So we're gonna shoot and kill this guy
Yes.
because we're at the wrong address.
Yes.
We've done fucked up.
One naked
But
guy.
he's pulled a gun. This naked crazy man has pulled a gun on us.
So
We had to do it for our safety.
So I didn't record my conversation, and I should have. When I called the chief, right,
Mhm.
and to get what had happened, he said to me, and I've sent this to other people. He said, "What do you mean? He's a," and he's a what?
He's a what?
He's a what?
Are we thumping the Bible? Real
He's
quick?
a
Calm
what?
down.
He's a what? Because like, if it didn't happen and that guy's lying, and he went up there and just pitched fit over nothing, okay, right. But if that did happen, he deserves to pitch any really kind of fit he wants to, and y'all should probably give him one of them free cars that y'all impounded.
Yeah.
Probably give him a
Because
car.
there's some nice shit there.
Yeah, you should probably give him something cool. Probably let him drink and drive. Probably not put him in no paper. If he
So
gets
basically,
caught.
you're saying
Put him on that Jones
let
level.
him be a Nick Jones level.
Put him on that
Be
Jones
like,
level.
Mr. Jones, I mean, sir, come on.
Yeah, come on, man. You know you can't do this. You're running around
Now
naked. in
you
Walmart.
know better.
Brother, you know you can't arrest me no more.
I know. I'm sorry. Let me get you home, sir.
I wish that I could see the video footage of Nick being arrested, just to see if he was just to see if he was cool and humble, or hey, I've got a lot
You
of money.
motherfucker! I am Nick Jones.
Do you-
Damn it!
do-
Dude.
I
you know
own the bank.
you know how much money I got?
I own Rainsville.
I just wonder. Now, what if he was great? By all means, man. Heck yeah. I
But I mean,
just wonder.
the
But we'll
way I
never see
look
that.
at it, the way I look at this is because look at the way somehow the technical difficulties,
Yes.
whatever happened, his picture didn't go up. I'm sure he showed his fucking
Yes.
ass.
Yes.
Because Nick motherfucking Jones. That's exactly.
What about
I mean-
what about the politician at Sonic a year or two ago? Remember, politician at Sonic got arrested. And he was like, "Do you know who I am?" That went up.
Yeah.
That went up. That
Hear
went
about
up.
much, though.
That went up. The video went up.
Oh, yeah.
The video went up of that arrest. And he was like, "I'm gonna call in a favor to who and who." Let us see that one. Let us see that one.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Yes,
Let's roll it.
Let us see that one. So what was you doing what were you doing illegal when the police, was it Rainsville or Sylvania?
Sylvania.
Sylvania police came to your house.
Okay, I'll just start from the beginning.
Make sure
Okay. There are some crackheads and thieves running around in this scummy ass trailer park that is in my neighborhood.
he hates homeless people, and if they
Like, we already know. Here we go.
Fucking homeless people there.
Were they homeless?
No.
Okay. Okay.
we're listening, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. Totally different.
But okay, the cops come knock on my door saying, "Hey, have you seen this chick so and so?" And I'm like, probably up there in the trailer park if I had to guess. That's
Oh.
not the best I
So you're snitching people out. Okay.
No.
What, Corey?
They're already on the loose.
He's so serious about this shit. I love
We're
it.
listening, Corey.
We're listening.
Hey,
Okay,
see ya.
so they leave. I leave. I come back about 30 minutes later, and one of my buddies came back with me, stuff like that, just to make sure like nobody's around my house and stuff like that. Like just checking it out, and I'm walking around my house. I'm looking like under my house. I have my gun just like pointed down in my hand like this. And all of a sudden I hear a, "Hey, put your gun up." I'm like,
In your yard.
"Yeah." I'm like, "You talking to me?" He's like, "Yeah, you." I'm like, "What are you talking about, dude?" He's like, "Put your gun up." I'm like, "I'm in my own damn yard." Do you even have permission to be here? No, you don't.
Now, you had a buddy
We
with
got the
you?
wrong
Yeah.
address.
And what did he ask you to do with your gun once you said no?
He's like, put your gun up, or we at least take the bullets out of it.
Like, oh, okay, sure. That's the best.
Targeted situation.
Yeah, like,
This
So
is
are we
my
gonna do-
yard.
I
Are you gonna buy me? You need bullets?
Yeah,
Like,
well,
you just
I'm not a criminal here. Like,
Barty 5 motherfucker
Corey,
coming there.
Corey was
Alright,
so mad. Corey don't put on Facebook no beef or nothing, but he was like, "Look, man, wrong
Corey
house,
don't
dog."
post shit on Facebook, really.
And Corey goes, "Hey, man, did y'all put that on the grapevine?" And I was like, "Yep." Like it's not like, again, we have no hate for anyone, but everyone, every single person on this mountain, whether they're a dope head, an alcoholic, a homosexual, a straight person, a pillhead, whatever your issue may be, right, should get the same, whether you're rich or poor. Your
Same
swing at
treatment.
that ball should be about the same. And that ain't, I know.
Owning a bank or not?
No,
I mean,
yes, whether you own the bank or you own nothing. You own a pile of shit in your yard.
Whether you're legally Chapman or
Yeah. Now Ryan also got bombed in on. They were going. They were,
bounty hunters ran in my house.
they went into Ryan's
Well,
house.
that's
Wait, now Dog the Bounty Hunter's kid?
Yeah, it wasn't him. He wasn't there, but he owns the company.
Is that the
Leyland.
same Dog the Bounty Hunter's kid that works for Otter Police Department now?
He works for DeKalb.
Leyland or whatever.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Otter now.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it is now.
Oh yeah,
It
they're
is.
posting videos.
It
all
is.
over-
So
all over.
Here's what I think is going to happen. They're posting a ton of videos of them. And I don't have any problems with police. I have a problem with tool bags that are trying to abuse their position. So here's what I think is going to happen. I think they're going to start doing a lot of car chases. I think they're going to start doing a lot of no-knock warrants. I think they're going to start doing a whole lot of crazy stuff. I think it's going to get really weird in this area. And again, if you have a problem with the police or the Joneses or the people that own the police here, get some security cameras around your house. Make sure if you get pulled over, go live on your
I'm
phone.
gonna change my name to
'Cause-
Nick Jones.
Yeah,
and I
because
ain't got nothing to worry about.
I think things are going to get weird because they're trying to make them a TV show and get a little famous. And
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Oh, they
sure.
need to put that on their TV show because I beat that boy's ass. I whooped his ass.
But what I mean is, I do think they're going to accidentally go to the wrong house a few times. If you are smoking dope, you shouldn't smoke dope, man.
Yeah,
But that don't mean that you deserve to die or that your kid deserves to be flash banged in the face, right?
Yeah.
Right? That ain't the kid's fault.
Or told to put down your gun on
On your own property. Corey, don't smoke dope. Corey, don't. I've offered Corey dope. He's never took it. He's always said, "No, thank you. I don't want any of that dope, sir." He's such a good man.
And I mean, the funniest thing to me about Corey's story still has to be the "give me your bullets."
Yeah.
Like, are you running low? Like, do you need them? Like, is there a reason why you really need them? Like, are you Barney Fife? If Barney Fife gets that one bullet out, they're like, I don't know. Like, I've got this one bullet. I'm fucked. If
Before I shoot you, let me have.
let me get the rest of them.
To,
Okay.
to be clear, I've never offered Corey dope. I don't touch dope or never did.
I like how he says it, man.
Well, he says it like there's a cop around here that says it the same way.
Can you talk about Mike real quick?
He goes, I know you've got the dope.
I have drunk a lot. And I will admit, when I was drinking and driving, and when I've got a couple of DUIs in my life, I was in the wrong. I deserve to go to jail.
And you also like to sleep. You like to sleep after you drink.
He
I
does.
mean,
Corey's not a drunk driver. Corey's a sleep drinker. He'll drink like a beer and then he's like,
5 minutes.
he's
he'll be
dead.
asleep.
Like, you
Yeah.
really think he's dead? You're poking him with a
Corey
stick.
gets
Like,
partied out. It's not for Corey to stay up all night. It's
like this is getting late for Corey. We're looking at 7:37 right now, and I'm looking
I'm
like
also surprised he's awake.
But I'm sleeping.
y'all go ahead and get to bed ready for
Tell
me.
him about our journey last time, Brendan.
Oh well, y'all missed the journey. Our little journey out in the woods.
Zach chose to miss the journey. You didn't go. You went. No, you weren't.
No,
there either.
no. The other two's not here this time. Funny how that happens.
ain't
We're
it
gonna start
funny?
carrying attendance.
Good God.
Shit happens.
We'll start running boats like we're at. Oh, now I'll tell y'all. Go ahead, tell them about the journey. Tell them it from your view.
So my view of the journey was, we go in the back 40 of Sam's house back here in the. What were we really looking for? I mean,
We was looking at like dead cow bones.
dead
and,
cow
you know, a
bones
little
and random
trail, man.
shit. It was,
Yeah.
and the thing was, I'm not a very athletic person. I like to drink beer and I like to sit on my ass. That's kind of what I do. And I'm hearing khakis, a nice button-up shirt, nice boots. You know, I still
Oh,
got
man.
cow shit on my fucking boots. I'm not
No
even cleaned
doubt.
them.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
I'm not even cleaned them off yet. But we go through there, and I'm talking about we get fucking lost.
We did.
That walls right back
We
there.
really
Yes, we got
did.
lost
We
back
did.
there.
We did. I don't know how. Well, the first time we went, Corey let us through. This time I let us through, and it's like I'm not really a trail.
Next
man.
time we're gonna call Corey. Be like, Corey, you got. I ain't leading nobody no fucking where. I was in the back just praying to God we get it back home.
We were walking over trees, man. We were like, we came right up on some Resident Evil zombie looking stuff. It was a wild time, man. So I asked Ryan and I think Zach before. Have y'all ever heard of Lee Murray, Lightning Lee Murray?
No.
Never ever.
Famous moonshiner back in the
No, no, it's even better than that. So Lightning Lee Murray used to fight. He used to fight a lot, but now he's in prison, like forever prison. He's not getting out for like he ain't gonna be out for like a minute. So Lightning Lee Murray, I'll show y'all a video.
Is he fighting in prison? I'm sure.
Oh, I doubt he has to, man. I doubt he has to. But look, that's us over there. Now it's at the round table.
Y'all like Theo Vaughn?
I love Theo.
Yeah,
Vaughn.
he's
What
so-
about who's the hot guy they're talking about? What's his name?
Matt Riff.
Matt Rife. Now I see him on TikTok. He's funny.
Yeah, but
He's more of like I'm going to pick on 2 or 3 people at the show.
I think here's the problem I think that everyone has with him is because he's kind of pretty. I think that's the biggest
Well, if you
issue for the
see-
dudes. Now
Well,
the
if
ladies,
you look back when he's on MTV, Wild Night or whatever,
he did look
he
different.
looked like a busted can of biscuits.
But now are you gonna look the same if you get some money, dog?
No, I'm gonna be beautiful.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna be
look- I'm
fucking
gonna look a little
beautiful.
different.
I'm gonna have like a luscious locks of hair. I'm gonna have like the 6-pack. I'm gonna be looking beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look like God sculptured me out of stone. That type deal. I'm not even lying.
I ain't gonna show you a full video. All right, so Lee Murray fought Anderson Silva long time ago. Actually, we got a video right here. Listen to this. This is all true. I'll give y'all a little breakdown of what I know that he did. He knocked out Tito Ortiz in a back alley when Tito Ortiz was champion of the world, right? The reason he went to prison is him and his boys, him and his crew. Now Lee Murray's from Britain, like England, like he's like Michael Bisping, but worse, right? Right? And yeah. So he's over there kicking it and stuff, and they want more money. And so him and his buddies get together and they pull off the biggest heist in.
I think heists are cool. I mean,
Yeah, me too.
I would like to
Yeah,
do
okay,
one.
jailbird.
Look at that.
He pulled off the biggest.
Fresh out here trying to
He
think of the
pulled off
next
the
one.
biggest heist in Britain's history, biggest one of all time. And while he was fighting for the UFC, and then he went to prison.
So he's like, I'm fine.
I'm not listening to none of this shit. I'm not listening to none of this.
Oh, I hope that didn't get picked up because there's the Polly. Oh no! Listen to this. Listen to this.
In London, the drinks were flowing. At one point, I remember Lee just starts pounding shot after shot after shot.
Free booze and
Same.
fighters, not always the best idea.
All true. All this happened.
Free booze.
He got shanked like 40 times. He got stabbed.
Just threw us out in the alley. And someone jumped on my back and wrapped their arm around my neck like they were choking me. I could feel that they were not attempting to choke me. It was more just playful. My fighter misunderstood and thought that Tito Ortiz's friend was trying to choke me. And so he pulled him off the back of me. I turned around to those two facing each other. Lee Murray's friend out of nowhere hit Tito Ortiz.
The animation's
That's
great.
me. That's me. When I had hair.
And he landed unconscious. And his arm went flying out.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no!
Oh my God. The entire alley erupted into a brawl.
Chuck Liddell was there. Tito Ortiz.
Dude, fucking imagine.
A fight over there, a fight over there, a fight over there.
Tito Ortiz came running.
I did a good job on Tito.
He has a hard time talking, man.
There's Lee Murray backing up, whipping
Lee
his
Murray's
ass.
a 70.
Tito threw a three-punch combination.
It's a line.
Lee Murray knocked out
In
every
the wilderness.
Yes.
every
He's a
punch.
170-pound fighter.
Return fire through a five-punch combination every single punch he landed.
That's
Lee put him asleep. He was sleeping before he hit the floor. And then Lee's trying to, kick him like he's jumping on a rattlesnake.
The animation makes this great.
Yeah.
I don't know who done it, but I want to make.
I don't
this
know
story.
either.
So I put my hand on Lee and I said, Lee, you gotta stop and you need to get out of here. So they said, all right, Pat.
I like how he calmly tell him, "Hey, you
Hey,
gotta
you gotta get out of here.
Seems like it lasted
You sensei.
maybe a minute or 2 or 3, but holy shit. What went down in that minute or 2 or 3 is wild. It was a complete misunderstanding.
What happened in that famous street fight?
Which one?
Lee Murray. I've got a narrow tell
Okay,
for
let
you.
me tell you about this one. He turned around and faced me and hit me with a shot. He dropped me for a second. I came to my feet and I clenched him And I threw a few knees, and the police broke us up, and that was it. That was the fight.
That bullshit. You got your ass beat, son. Why you talking? I hit the rake.
Have y'all heard Tito try to talk? Have y'all really listened to him talk?
Yeah.
No, it's bad. I'll show y'all a highlight in a minute. It's really, really bad. Jesse Romans on here said, we chill and love Flex Luthor. And then he said Sex Luthor. That's Corey, I guess.
Has to be talking about Corey.
Yeah, I mean, for sure.
He fought Anderson Silva. He didn't bow down to Anderson Silva. He was dogging him up. It was wild. Yeah. He keeps saying he was talking about Conor McGregor the other day. Someone asked him. He said, "No, I'm that guy." He said, "When I get out, I'll smoke him out too." It's crazy.
He's gonna smoke him out when he's like 85.
Yeah, I think he can get out when he's like, I don't know how old he'll be, but you see how old he is there.
Yeah.
We were aware of him because he obviously had some talent there.
Smoking them out.
Yeah, look at that old style cage there.
Yeah.
I mean, like, was that some barbed wire?
Yeah. Now, Jose Landy Johns was Anderson Silva before Anderson Silva. Jose Pele Landy Johns, they called him. Broke his leg in half, too. Oh, I don't know about it. What do you?
Started with a leg kick
As hard as he can. I don't know how I feel about that.
I wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't either. Pele Landy Johns was a big deal.
Yeah, they've been around for a while.
A long time.
They go crazy.
So look how close they are to the cage. Look how close. You've got Brazilians and you've got British on one
Early
side.
2000s?
That's a terrible idea.
No, yeah, it is. Imagine if like the athletic commission had let us
There's no way.
just let them go. Just let them do what they want to do,
Or
man.
let Sam
Oh,
get in there
God.
with that dude, that drunk dude.
Oh, he deserved everything he got. He didn't even get hurt.
He's a
in it.
fucking tool.
He was a tool bag. But I hope he's better now. Lightning Lee Murray, they called him. He smoked people out, man. And he knocked out Tito Ortiz.
Well,
That
he
was-
didn't really. Like, if you get Tito's side of it.
Did y'all see the gloves he's got on? Hang on. Look at the boxing gloves if they show them again. See what they say? Those are Wendy's, right? That ain't no like $30 Everlast glove. That's like 160, 200. Yeah, you ain't getting those for cheap.
Even in a jumpsuit.
Such a long time ago.
The mask was just so fitting for him.
Yeah, dude. He only got to fight, I think, one time for him.
Wild man. Just how bananas and nuts he is.
Tito's like, man, you can do this, brother.
I'm so proud of you, man. Don't hit me again.
Please. I want to. So that I guess they're making a movie, but he ended up going to prison for like
Damn.
forever.
Nobody probably fucked with him in there.
No. How good? What are you
How
gonna
would
do?
you? Hell no.
No.
Hey,
Biggest
join my
heist in
game.
England's history.
Oh, you
Biggest heist, the hugest, biggest, craziest heist ever. I just want a quick little so they can tell you about it. I don't want 17 minutes. They stole 50 million pounds. The story behind Britain's biggest robbery ever of all time. Lightning Lee Murray, his
Hey, if he
boys.
got it, why didn't he just lay low or something?
No, they did, but they was on camera, bro.
Oh, damn.
Can't lay low too low on the camera.
It's a 7-minute one. I think they'll tell you about it. So,
Almost greater than a Guy Ritchie character, because you would never believe a Guy Ritchie character really could be like a top MMA fighter and also one of the greatest
on video, they caught him in a car with like bajillion dollars. I'll be right back. It's all true. It's all crazy.
However, this man was unable to leave behind his life of crime, which ultimately led him to becoming the mastermind for the prisons against cash robberies. This
They almost
is the
got it.
story of Lee Murray.
What you been up to today? Just hanging out?
Born in 1977, he grew up in the streets of Stockton.
Had a little fire last night.
Murray's friends,
Which was fun,
was
though.
a way of fixing disputes, deciding who was the leader, and protecting the neighborhood from rival estates.
Yeah, the kids-
Gang, son. Yeah, that's a big ass line. What's that?
Of the Bumwash Boys.
Is that somebody from Jersey Shore?
This dude's gonna fuck somebody up.
Fucking Paula G or something. I used to watch that show, The Jersey Shore.
Well, it's pretty cool at the time, but nowadays you look at it, you're like, damn, that was a dumb show.
Yeah.
I like Wilder now.
Yeah, it's fun.
All that was fun, but
But until Shane Gandy died of carbon monoxide poison.
like one of the craziest things.
Yeah. Well, not on TV. Nah. That was about these crazy ass kids in West Virginia. Yeah, he was out mudding and his dog ran and it flipped and he suffocated.
No, Jesse, you're 100% right. McGregor ain't touching no gold again unless they gift him one. It'll be a gift. He got stabbed like 40 times in a bar.
So good.
Really like got into it with Anderson Silva before they fought.
Okay, yeah, let's start there.
Yeah, I felt like
That was a better place to start.
I just feel like that was his girlfriend in Britain.
You don't look like his cellmate. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like, what?
I closed my eyes and picked it.
He got stabbed a lot. Like he thought he was dying. 100%.
Driven to a farm where he was reunited with his wife and 8-year-old son, who had also been taken hostage. Now wearing balaclavas, carrying handguns, AK-47s, and shotguns, the gang entered the depot at around 1 a.m. Once inside, they tied up 14 members of staff and started moving money into a waiting van.
Jacked
Just
it.
under 2 hours, Murray and his gang left the depot 53 million pounds richer.
Damn.
And what's even more interesting,
Imagine if he got away
is
with
that
it.
the gang actually had to leave behind 153 million.
Because it was too heavy. It wouldn't fit in the car.
They didn't think too much.
Nah.
I would have got it all.
I would have got just a little bit and got out.
Look.
Would disappear within just 2 days, with police
Damn.
making 5 arrests and recovering close to 20 million pounds through various raids and searches. With the police on their tail, Murray and his right-hand man, Paul Allen, fled to Morocco. Since his father was Moroccan, Murray was granted immediate citizenship upon birth and would be safe from extradition to Britain. The two men were on a spending spree, buying villas, drugs, and jewelry, and spending thousands on plastic surgery.
Had it made.
Inside Murray's $1.5 million mansion, he even had a life-size
Ah.
picture of his favorite UFC fight painted on the wall. Unbeknownst to Murray and Allen, British authorities were working with Moroccan police. After months of surveillance, they were able to arrest them.
I didn't do it. What? Dolce and Gabbana.
Delicious and gorgeous.
Murray's experience in martial arts and firearms. Moroccan police stated that they had to use specialist techniques to arrest the suspects. Once arrested,
Yeah, I'd like the BMF belt, but I don't think you can beat Poirier for it. They're talking about Poirier and no, they're giving Gaethje a shot at it against whoever it is him and Poirier. Yeah, it is. I don't think he beats either one of them.
Not take place if the person wanted in extradition is a Moroccan national. He is a Moroccan national. We have proven that many months ago.
Brandon, how's car business going?
Busy since we moved to Fort Payne.
It's more busy in Fort Payne?
Oh, yeah.
That's
oh,
cool,
yeah.
man. That's cool.
Stopped by on the way up here to get all the mail, and it was like the mailbox full. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
That's cool.
The one place.
Rainsville enough. No.
And then you advertise on the Grapevine a lot. I always see your stuff on there.
Yeah, those
How much
people.
money do you pay for that?
About $12 million a year. You know, it's
God,
pretty.
so
Money, dude.
they rack it up,
I
son.
hold a couple.
A couple mil, a couple
Couple
dollars,
hundred, man.
a couple hundreds. Let's see what I got.
How much you gonna give me $1? So
Look at this. But listen to this guy talk. It's wild. Vicky, I know it's stupid, but Vicky gets such a kick out of hearing this guy talk. And I don't hate Tito. He's got some brain damage and he's not very smart. So it's, business-wise, he's smart. He made a lot of money. He made his money last. He made dollars.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, he's one guy I'm not gonna fuck with
No.
and make fun about.
No. From here.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
Yeah, like, haha, yeah, we're couch coaches.
If he comes in, he's gonna blame
I
on
do
y'all.
think he has some brain damage, and I do think he's just always. I don't think he had to go to school much. I think he was like already an athlete.
Hell, see, there he's gonna beat the shit out of teachers.
Yeah, he went to school.
Not a lot.
He was a 2-time California wrestling champion.
So he did go. It's like Zach. I didn't say nothing dumb. I do it too when I say something silly. Hey,
Yeah, I hate that crap.
My start camp probably around in the beginning of
It
July.
looks weird right there.
Having
He
a
heavy.
camp as always, but yeah, I train 6 days a week, 5 days a week. I'll train 3 days a week. One of those days
What the
I'll
hell?
train 2 days of the week. So
Hold
6
on.
days
I lost
a week.
count. How many days a week?
Well, actually, Chuck,
5 days, 3 days.
this is sour grapefruit.
2 days a week. He trains 2 days a week.
It's personal because
I think he
And he
meant.
works hard.
I think he meant hours.
how does
Listen.
hearing that out of his mouth fall on your ear? Jealous of him? This guy can't even put a fucking sentence together, man. He's reaching for those grapes. He's trying to make his wine, and the wine's already sounding like a violin with that cheese and wine.
What the hell?
We'll see how the
I always gotta tell the Jackie story.
Watch this. This is the best.
Is it
Watch
harder
Chuck.
to get your bodies into the shape that's required?
Listen and watch Chuck.
Not with me. I mean, I've only been off for a year and a half. I'm only 43 years old. I'm an old mature. I'm matured a little bit. Very fast, but at the same time, my body's great. Just because of
Chuck's like, what the fuck?
my father is 8 years old. My grandmother's in great shape.
Yeah, dude.
Chuck hated that guy anyway.
So while you're a black belt in jiu-jitsu, getting an awesome submission there. I want to tell me what you see. Let's go and see.
I'm gonna tell me.
Chuck hated him anyways. And he's an idiot.
You never leave again until now. I won't start. Tito Ortiz, Fido TV. Check it out. The weakness that you had, but you actually showed the heart and determination of a champion of how tough and a light heavyweight you really
Corey
are.
knows New Jack. Remember New Jack, the wrestler? Yeah. Brandon just learned of New Jack, what, a month ago?
Yeah.
Y'all know New Jack? Yeah.
Wrestled in,
You're about to get some wild
wrestled in
stuff.
ECW.
Good God.
Or he did make a new
He did. He threw him off the ladder.
Congratulations tonight, everybody. Let's
Dude didn't want to do it. He said, yeah.
He tased him first.
Yeah.
Sustainable one. Are the other people on the undercard getting a cut of pay-per-views and gate, or is it just yourself and Chuck?
Well, it's just me, myself, and Chuck. So, as I always grew up, is don't ever do juice.
Play with a fucking phone.
Chuck Sonic gets popped for a juice cocktail.
Oh.
So people want to say, so how? The question was, so how do I think this fight's going to turn out? He said, well, let me go ahead and fight Shell for you. So the best acronym I can think of that is a juice box. Juice box being Shell Sonic. A little bit more than that because he is a juice boy. He likes to do his dabble in his little steroid stuff, and hopefully they do test us, which I know they will test us. They test us on all of our fights. But that just shows a sign of weakness. And a sign of weakness is him being full of juice. He's a juice box. He's a juice boy. And that's why that juicy juice box came into
What the
the
hell?
camera frame.
Hell yeah.
You should do the one at Shell's son and roasted him.
No, Chell was sharp, man. Chell could talk.
Yeah, he's smooth.
That was amazing. That was the only thing that I want to see. He's 131 years old. He's back.
31 years
Damn.
Look, right, listen.
Go ahead. Tell him what I do so well.
Chell Sonnen was a master talker, man.
His mouth has gotten him every fight, big fight that he's had. And every time when it's time to present and perform, he's failed. On Saturday night, it's not going to change. What I do well, I come in with heart, I come with determination, I come in with hard work and perseverance. When I get my hand raised, I don't know why. And so all the millions of fans that have had my back over the last 20 years.
Tito always says I'm using my mouth to get my opportunities. The only person I know that made money using their mouth is his ex-wife.
Oh!
Janet Jameson.
Or just to correct you, it was never no marriage.
Damn. He didn't correct the other shit.
But yeah, she did. She did.
That's what you call class right here compared to no class.
That was a nasty line.
No class. No class at all.
He's like, I got him.
Chell could talk, man. Chell could talk. Connor did what he did. Chell played a big part in being a character, though, man. Because Chell was a boring fighter. For a minute, he was just boring. He was just grappling people, and he said that himself. And then all of a sudden, he started jawing at people, man. And they was like, "Dude, we can put him in every pay-per-view ever."
Being a dumbass for 9 minutes.
Yeah.
They're on his ass over there, huh?
It's all over. It's all over the place. Dana and Tito almost fought. Did y'all know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick on it, man.
That almost happened. Tito pulled out.
I accepted. I prepared for it. I
Those for real gonna do it?
everything I needed.
I think Dana got smoked out.
If you do a deal with me, a deal's a deal.
215. I'm ready.
So
Dana's more jacked now.
is weighing in. If
He's
Tito
fucking
doesn't
juiced
show up,
up, man.
Yeah, he's more jacked.
Juicy
Yeah, he's
box.
juiced to the
I've done
gill.
everything I was supposed
Juicy
to
box.
Yeah,
Juicy
juice
juice
box
boy.
197.
Made it.
I think in the beginning when we first signed the contract, Tito had every intention of fighting me. Maybe he heard how serious I did take it, and he didn't take it that serious. And I think Tito started thinking, this really wasn't a good idea. It's a lose-lose situation for me. If I beat the shit out of him, that should have happened. If I don't, that might not be good either.
Now, I don't like John Jones at all. I don't like him as a person. The only thing that I do kind of like about him is the Jesus stuff that he says. Right? I like Jesus and God and stuff.
Maybe he's doing better than it looks like.
Yeah, but also I just don't like him. I'm just not a fan, Yeah. But we all know that John Jones destroys Tyson Fury, right? Like there's a reason that the boxers
First round for sure.
there's a reason that the boxers keep saying, "Hey man, we can do it, but it's got to be in a boxing." What are you talking about? You said you're the baddest man on the planet. That involves
man would be able to do it in the front
that.
yard.
That involves everything. Show us. You can't do no
He only
takedowns.
said like, only I'll stand up and fight.
No,
He said some kind
no,
of bullshit.
that ain't how that works, brother. That ain't it. He don't want that trouble. He said, "I don't lay on the ground and wrestle with people." No, you don't get.
But what
thing is,
happens when it gets to
That and that's always the argument. It's like, oh, I don't want to grapple. I don't want to lay on the ground and grapple with people. What if he kicks you in your head? What if he kicks you in your head, sir? What if he grabs a tie clinch and knees your skull into oblivion? What if y'all? Yeah, yeah. I think kickboxing would be about incredibly fair.
In no way Tyson Fury's
I would say do Muay Thai. I'd say let him go Muay Thai rules. That way, John can use the clinch any way he wants to. Tyson can box and do whatever he can do. Kickboxing, you can't use tie clinch and throw knees to the head. Kickboxing's more punching and kicking. Muay Thai's got the knees and the elbows. Let him do Muay Thai. Show us. You can get the same paycheck, but he ain't gonna like the way that goes. He's getting eight. Yeah, at all. He's getting eight.
It was cool when I met Deontay Wilder though.
That was. Tell him about that. Tell that story.
Yeah, I met Deontay Wilder in Nashville.
I remember your meeting.
Yeah.
Me and Corey were where?
That was at McDonald's.
We was getting a cheeseburger, man.
I was
Zach,
at the gas station.
You was? Oh, yeah, I got a picture.
I was getting a cheeseburger. Zach and them got to meet Deontay
Was there
Wilder.
homeless people at this gas station or?
No.
He ran him off.
Corey's
I
like,
mean, of
you don't
course,
need to
leave
be
them
around.
arms. I'm
This-
scared right now.
This is a
Shit.
chevron.
I'm about to fucking leave.
This is a chevron. That homeless people go over to Texaco.
Texaco's where them trashing motherfuckers go.
Fuck a map code.
Me and Ryan,
I got them rewards though.
me and Ryan got baptized today. It was very cool for me. I needed it. I think Ryan needed it. He went on Facebook saying, "I'm getting baptized." And I was like, "Ryan, you can go with me, sir." My kids got baptized today. It was
They say
cool.
when you know you need
Y'all
to,
probably
you just kinda
noticed.
like
Yeah.
Something just kind of tells you like, hey, do it.
Y'all probably noticed I'm cussing less, right? Yeah. Drinking a little less. Yeah. I'm trying to do a little better, man. I'm trying to be a better dad. I hit the kids sometimes, and that's a problem. And I got to get past that because, they carry bruises, and I accidentally broke Connor's arm the other day, and I fixed it
How many
back.
times you have to tell her?
Yeah, you like twice. That's
Well,
too
that's
many,
enough.
brother. That's a broke arm. If you mind.
Once, that's all you get.
You know
We're just kidding. We
you know
don't
the-
be our kids.
you know they're like, we're gonna take his kids. That is the only time that I would be aggressive with anyone. I think now is if someone was like, "We're taking your kids."
I was kind of worried about that whenever I did.
We're
get
gonna have to
arrested.
talk about it. We're gonna have to talk about it. You know what I mean? Because that's my baby.
Yeah.
And I love my kids. I feel like am I the best dad on the planet? No. Am I the worst? No, man. I didn't leave for cigarettes and not come back. I don't hit them. I don't burn them with cigarettes. I don't molest them. I'm good to my kids. I've had bad parents. I've had bad step parents. No ill will towards none of them, man. I forgive them entirely. I'm an okay dad. I'm here, right? And there's something. It might not be a lot, but there's something to be said for that. Because some people leave. Yeah, some people leave. Some dads hit the road. Some moms hit the road. My kids don't know how good they got it with their mama. I lost my mom. I don't tell everybody all the time because it's not nobody's business. But like as far as the way I look at it is, I lost my mom like multiple times through my life. When I was a kid, she left, right? And she was young. She was going through it, man. Life's hard. She had her own.
No handbook to it. Really.
No, she had her own trouble that she was dealing with from her stepdad being terrible. People don't know how to love and be good. It's hard. If you're not shown it entirely exactly, like me, when I hear my kids cry, I hate it. Please stop crying. I can't stand to hear it. It grates on my ears, man. And then they'll touch me too much sometimes. It's like, can you please not touch me? But also as a kid, I was by my grandparents, but as far as like mom and dad, I wasn't babied like that. I wasn't really petted like that by mommy and daddy. Mommy and daddy wasn't mommy and daddy. They were mom and pop. You know what I mean? And then once my dad moved my grandparents, I got spoiled by my grandparents 100%. That needs to be clear. I was spoiled rotten. But I didn't get I didn't get shown exactly what a dad is supposed to be. And I don't think really probably anybody is.
Yeah.
And Vicky, though, I've met her mom and dad. They're all right. They're cool, but they're not as supportive of her as they should be. If Vicky, instead of putting her mind to raising my kids and turning them into the leaders of this planet moving forward, I have no doubt because they're good kids and have a great mom.
She's good with kids, man.
If she took her mind and put it towards almost anything else, oh God, there's so much that lady could do. But instead, she's raising my babies, right? She's raising my babies, man. And my kids, when they get a little older, once they get to the age where it's like I got to kind of realize what's going on, they're gonna go, oh man. When they see how some other kids got it, how life is, sometimes they're gonna go, dude, I had a good mama. I had a dang good mama. Daddy was a bit of a dick. Daddy wasn't cool all the time. He loved us, but mama was that dog, man. Because she's good, man. And if someone ever walked up and said, hey, we're taking your kids, she's got one for the knee. And she's going to wait. We're here to kidnap your kids.
She didn't give her bullets away.
Not none. And she babysits. She babysits now. And
She does good with Charlie.
and she's taking those kids and putting so much good positive energy into them just the same way she does my kids. And I'm like, dude, I would never babysit any of your kids. I can't do it. Right? I've seen how some of them act.
Actually, Sam's like,
I've seen,
not
yeah,
today.
no, I've seen how mine are.
You ain't trying to watch
I got,
Charlie by yourself?
no, dog, I got a couple hours, man. Like, what do you, maybe an hour. Like, man, you better leave me alone. You better get out.
45 minutes, you're like,
I'm not that guy. But man, she keeps level headed about it. Now she has bad days like anybody, I'm sure.
yeah,
And like
everybody does. It's
watching the
normal.
kids she watches, I can see it. But dude, she's top notch. I don't deserve to be married to that lady at all. And if I get rich, there will be signs. There will be signs. Vicky, why do you have such a nice car? Why are you flying everywhere? Sam hit it. Sam got a bag.
I saw that swim pool out front. That's when I thought the man already hit it. What are y'all talking about?
That little above ground.
Yeah, I already saw
it.
We got a motorcycle.
All right, so this happened. This is insane. So New Jack's a giant piece of
I
mess.
remember
What
watching
were we
this last
talking about
time.
before I got on a tangent?
I'm not sure. I may bounce.
That's cool. Ryan's still here.
You want my seat? I think I'm about to bounce.
Yeah,
In a minute.
real piece of work.
5 or 10.
It's supposed to be a 4-hour
Hey,
podcast.
at least I showed up and didn't show up late. Sorry, no offense to you, Brandon.
They're clapping. It is.
There you go. There you go.
They're clapping.
I mean, but I did bring beer. I did bring
He did
beer.
bring beer.
I brought the beer. So how does that make you feel about life?
I brought him a beer.
He brought a beer.
A beer. Okay. But there's beer. If anybody wants beer, there's beer in there.
I'm glad you showed up. Tell us what jail was like. Tell us what the shower was like. No. Give us booking. You get there, give us that whole little breakdown.
They go in there and give me my information. They were cool. They let me get numbers out of my phone. Normally,
Yes.
like, we ain't supposed to do
The
this
cops
shit.
were incredibly nice to
The
you.
cops were so cool.
They were
So
Sylvania
cool.
police.
Yeah, Sylvania.
Trevor Manley.
Yeah,
I don't-
Trevor Manley,
I don't
yeah.
know the other cop.
I'm
Incredibly
sure. He wasn't
polite
like a cop. He
officers.
was like, what do they call when they drive with them?
Right
Reserve.
along.
Yeah,
Okay.
like that,
They
yeah.
were so polite. They were
The
so
whole
polite
time,
to
man, they
him.
was sitting there just cutting up with me. They wouldn't treat me like a piece of shit.
No, they were
so
nice.
small still, but like I've seen cops be dicks. for no
Yes,
reason.
and they weren't. They were so nice to him.
I don't see how they got like they don't check their mouths or something for like not the cops but people in the jail.
Yeah. No. Give us
They don't-
booking. Walk us into the. So they walked you in up
They
front.
walked me in,
Took
went
your
to
hand-
the desk, yeah,
What happened when they took you to that side room? You know what I'm fishing for. What happened in that side room?
So I got to get the pretty.
Pull it up to
jumpsuit
your
on.
mouth of
I
hair.
got to put the pretty jumpsuit on, right? So like, all right, take your clothes off. You know, I'm like, okay, maybe I can keep my underwear on because I don't want to show him my dick. Excuse my language. You know. So he's like, all right, you got to take your underwear off and turn around, squat down and cough. I tell him, I'm like, look, man, can I cover my ball sack? Exactly how I'm telling y'all. Exactly how I told him. He said, yeah, man, you can cover your balls. I was like, cool. So I pull my shit down, cover my junk, and squat. But dude, so uncomfortable though, man. You
It was
know?
his whole butthole. Just-
Dude, I felt like my asshole was looking at him or something.
No, I think that's why. they
There's
make
like,
you cough.
that's my boy right there.
So look, so if y'all cough right now, go a little cough. There's a little.
Damn, son, what they do prior to
It
this?
depends. It depends on what you putting in there to sneak into the jail, man.
I didn't put shit.
But they thought you did.
Yeah, true though.
But I think they make you cough because of maybe
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it fall out.
He was cool about it. He giggled a little bit when I told him. You know?
He giggled. Okay. Oh.
Zach was in trouble.
No, he had to eat in good after he giggled that little bit.
Yeah, they brought you extra plate.
Dude, that food was horrible. It was like some rice, and some meat, but it tasted like water. The meat just felt like meat.
I really want to know what you expect that food's gonna taste like. You know, like
And then, I don't know.
And he's
man.
already talking about robbing a bank or doing
yeah,
up
like
a
literally,
heist.
this is gonna be like for a long time.
I ain't been to jail,
The
man.
biggest heist in Alabama history. Zachary McAlpin. Maybe they get the name right then, yeah.
McAlpin.
Mr. McAlpin, only because like they know it
probably said
bugs you.
wrong 4 times
I think
after I told him.
I think once people realize it bugs you, they're gonna kind of stick with it. Because I know, like when I was working with the state doing the shows and stuff, I'd tell them like it's McAlpin,
Yeah.
and then there would be times where they'd be like, oh, "Okay, cool, brother, all right, man," and we'd be cool. But once it got to the point where we were kind of like not cool, once it got to the point where we weren't buddies because things weren't working out, that's when it was like Mr. McAlpin. I was like, nah, wait a minute.
It's almost disrespectful.
Well, 'cause
I've
I've heard you say it right. I've heard. I see what's going. And
I
then
mean, that's probably around the time when that petition was going around.
and then they started calling us the AFL, and I was like, no, you know it's not. You know,
American Football League.
you know who we are, dog. Don't be like this.
Football.
Now, one thing that if you'll go look right now, if you'll go look on the event website page, like I can't remember what it's called because I don't do it anymore. But if you look, we called our last event Blacklisted because we were pretty much getting,
shitted.
hey, you can't do it. You know, you don't have enough money. We don't want it here anyway. So I called it Blacklisted, right? Well, if you go look, they did an AFC 11 though, or 12, whichever one, but it was AFL show. It's AFL show. You accidentally put it in the system wrong. No, you didn't. There ain't no accident like that. You did it on purpose because you don't want people seeing like y'all are over here blacklisting us.
I just say we need to do a pop out of another AFC somewhere within a year or two, just a pop up like
a little reunion show,
yeah.
a little reunion special. I think that'd be so great.
Call it a family reunion.
Yeah, AFC. We did a reunion. We called it reunion. Get on up here. I think. Hey, buddy. I'm glad you came. Thank you. Where are you going? Huh?
She about to get off work.
Where you going? Just tell us. It ain't weird. It's not weird. Okay, you going all the way there?
Let's go with you. We'll go live.
We'll go live.
Bring the camera.
No, I just go from my phone. I just go from my phone because I can't take a camera anywhere over there. But if you get a job there making tons of money,
There's nothing in this area. So
there's not. Why? So Fort Payne's a retirement town.
yes.
Why?
Yes.
Why don't they bring some
I'm
cool
getting ready to
jobs and
retire
stuff?
already. Like I feel it's gonna be happening.
Going to
Tell her we said hi.
We said thanks for letting me come. Not standing us up. Did you drive all the way here from there? No. What I meant did you go there last night? Oh, okay, cool. So now you going to her house. Y'all just gonna have to get a house. Meet in the middle, brother.
Meet in the
I love you, buddy. Thank
Love
you
you,
for
brother.
coming.
Seatbelt.
So-
Watch out for the police.
So this is New Jack. Check this out. Look.
They catch you riding dirty.
Now right there, he crushed New Jack's skull.
Hey, Zach, bring
Busted
me a
his
beer.
head open. Zach,
While
can I
you're
have
there,
one too, since you're in there.
Just everybody get bring
I got
beer.
hot dogs if you want hot dogs.
Got hot dogs?
Yeah, I can do it.
What? You ain't making it for me. What kind of hospitality is this? Like you offer me like, hey, they in there. Look at this man. Thanks, sir.
No, I'm good. Thank you. I'm good, brother. Thank you. I ate that burrito and which one?
I ate some chips and sauce before I came, so pretty good.
Damn, chips and salsa. Damn, Corey can't hide the big money here.
What? It's $2 chips and $3 salsa.
$5 We see you got money.
Yeah, come on.
Mhm.
It took me nearly 2 months to pay these.
He's like, do y'all do installment payments on this chips and salsa? I got a quarter to start my down payment. Sorry, it's 50 cents. All right, I'll see you next week.
I'll be back for that too.
I'll see you in about 2 months, though. I'm saving. Coming in, walking in. Here's the chips and salsa. Here's the final.
I got the money now.
I've got the money now.
Kid, why are you mad?
Well, sir, I would have bought that.
No, I don't need no help. I got it.
I'm independent.
Corey's got them guns, so like, I mean, I'm jealous. The dude's jacked up.
Is that a Black version of the Last Supper?
Yeah. Dave fried chicken.
Oh my god.
Uh,
We're live, man.
I know.
No, I'm just kidding.
Start at the end. Start in the New Testament. It's cool, man.
Kind of funny how you can stick that whole hot dog in your mouth for some reason.
You have this one.
Thanks, brother. Kinda
We'll
funny how I got
see,
a
brother.
free beer after
Take
you
care,
make
man.
fun of me.
Love y'all, man. Nice to meet you.
Love you. Hey, nice to see you again. We'll see you
Yeah, we'll
about
see you in a year.
Christmas time.
Yeah.
Can you schedule us for this? I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it. I mean,
We ain't never bailed him out again. We'll let him step.
we're gonna make it rough on that boy next time.
Staring in there.
Love you.
Corey, I forgot Corey. You got a beer? Huh. I was gonna say you want a beer? I got one.
Corey said he got chips and salt.
Yeah,
So made his, I don't know, his tummy may be sore.
Where'd he go?
Bathroom. I don't know.
That's disgusting,
He's
Corey.
probably going to sleep.
Corey, don't tell us that.
He's asleep in the bathroom.
So Ryan, you're about to get to start a job. Don't say anything about where or anything like that.
I
on
don't
the-
even know where.
Yeah.
They're just throwing me out there.
That's cool. But that's good. You're.
Yeah, getting back into working and get things rolling, man.
What happened that you didn't get to start work recently?
Oh, I got a nail in the foot.
He did.
Nail in the
He did. He sent me a picture too. Oh, hey.
What?
Nothing.
Did you
Just
prop it up there?
tell us how you got the nail in the foot.
Well, I was trying to catch my chickens, and
Oh,
apparently nails are sharp, and when you come into
Noted.
contact with the skin, kind of roughly, yeah, it'll punch you. Yeah, and I laid out there for 20 minutes yelling for somebody to come get me because I didn't want to pull the nail out because I thought I'd bleed out or something.
oh no.
Tripping.
That's
And-
one of the things like you don't know what to do. It's like,
Yeah, and I was just laying there yelling. Nobody heard me, but
did you have your phone? Because I
Where
probably
was he,
Googled.
Dad?
I didn't hear it. I heard it, but I didn't.
He thought it was the
He's
chickens.
not a loud screamer.
He thought it was the chickens.
He learned now.
Dad! Daddy!
Oh, I was screaming. There ain't no neighbors in there.
Daddy!
Nowadays he's like, good God
Then
Almighty.
I was like,
How?
I got it in my mind. I was like, well,
This is how I go.
nobody's coming.
Oh,
Save
gosh.
yourself. So I just pulled my foot off and
I mean, that's just gonna be a weird case going to a funeral for a nail in the toe.
Why didn't you have your phone?
Huh?
Where's your phone?
I swear I had just set it down on the swing. Like I walked over here, set it down on the swing to go catch my chickens.
Corey getting a hot dog.
And when I went over there, it happened.
Is that when you said I need to get baptized?
No, I've been planning that for a couple weeks.
What brought all that about?
Just ready for some change, man.
That's cool, man.
Ready for a new chapter of my life and ready to get on with something kind of steady, you know, instead
Something
of all that
positive.
shifty, all that shifty stuff that I was dealing with. You know,
There you
I
go.
wanna-
There you go. Now
I'm sorry.
we got to go to the Bahamas through work, and that's when I realized I got a problem, man. That's when I realized I had a problem. We was on the plane. I was cool, man, stoked to go. And I was on the plane, and I was sitting there on the plane, and I just ain't good at heights, man.
Yeah.
And I just went, dude, you're gonna die and never see your kids again. Wasn't saved, wasn't going to church, still ain't saved. I still got a whole long million ways to go to even live slightly right. The biggest sinner y'all know. If people knew every sin of mine, they'd hate me. They really, really would. And that's okay. Because God don't. Oh. And so that's when I knew though. I was like, man, you're gonna die and never see your kids again. We didn't die. The plane didn't wreck,
Yeah.
nothing. But man, my hands were just pouring sweat.
It's a
I was
turbulence.
yanking at my beard, man. And everyone could tell I'm talkative. I talk. No problem for me.
Solid.
I ain't got nothing to
Everyone
say.
10,000 feet.
I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got nothing to say.
It
Every
does not bother me getting an airplane. I'll go
every
anywhere with
every single ride tore me up, and I was like, "You're not gonna go to heaven. Your kids don't know enough about Jesus that they're gonna go to heaven. You're never gonna see them again." And that's when I was like, "Nah. When I get back, I'm gonna hug on my babies. I'm gonna get them in church. We're gonna do more church, and I'm gonna do that. I'm reading my Bible now. There's a lot in there that people don't see. Like I think if you just read the New Testament, if you just read right there where Jesus's story kind of starts, you're gonna be like, oh man, that's crazy. Because like that guy loves us, whether people want to believe in it or not. Whether people believe it or not, right? I do choose to believe in it. But let's say you don't believe in it.
Well, I know it's real.
Yeah,
I
same,
know it's
same. But let's say someone on the internet doesn't believe in it. They choose not to believe in that. The way that dude is wrote, he loves you anyway.
The way I look at
He
it
loves
is,
you anyway.
the man,
You don't believe it?
That's
He
what
loves
it's
you.
about, and
the
that's-
man loves you. He don't even know you.
Yeah.
Think about, take that little
he does
tidbit.
know you.
Yeah.
But you've never met.
But you never met. Yeah.
Exactly.
So take that little tidbit.
We might as well be
put it
ants. As many
aside,
people are on this planet.
and just
Realize
think
how
about.
much that has to
That's
take
a
for
great.
somebody.
That's a great flipping
That's
love,
all-
right?
And that's how he's wrote. Whether you
Unconditional.
believe it or not, that's how he's wrote.
And
Harry
he
Potter's
already-
wrote real good, and I love Harry Potter. I like Harry Potter.
And like
And I know he's fake. If someone told me, hey, Harry Potter's fake, I'd be like, yeah, okay, cool.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Hey, good guy. He's all right.
Yeah.
That's
Still
cool
a
If
cool
you
story,
don't-
buddy.
Yeah,
story,
if you
bro.
don't
I
believe in God and Jesus, they wrote that they love you. What's better than that? They know every.
Unconditionally.
I tell people all the time, look at your hands, right? So if you look at your hands, think about every single bad thing you've ever done. If you told your wife every bad thing you've ever done, there's gonna be something in there that she's gonna be like, dude, what do you mean?
Yeah.
If you tell your kids everything, you're gonna get away with a lot more. But still, at some point, they're gonna go, what? God knows every single thing, and then there's gonna be some stuff you're gonna let yourself get away with a lot.
Yeah.
But at
Oh,
some
yeah.
point, you're gonna. But at some point, you're gonna go.
You'll excuse
You're gonna be disgusted with yourself at some point. At some point,
because they will
it-
catch
yeah,
up
right.
with you.
God knows every single thing that you just thought about. Everyone, the way He's wrote, He knows everyone.
He's got.
He's
that,
good,
that,
brother.
And that book.
Love you, buddy.
And when he's got that book,
Love you,
he's
pal.
just scrolling through there. He's like,
Man, come on,
"Oh,
buddy.
what about August 23rd? Da, 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 da. You know,
Yeah, I remember.
but I know. You
And
might
God-
act like you don't know.
And God's just like, hey, man, I love you, bud. It's cool. Come on, say
I understand.
repent. Stop
Sorry,
doing it.
bro.
What
Sorry,
I
sorry.
don't get is people's like even remove the religious aspect of everything. How people can be negative toward a message like that.
I don't
Like,
understand
how
it
can
either.
you be negative toward a message that encourages people to love everybody?
I also don't
White,
understand it.
black, purple,
Well,
red,
now-
just
Exactly, it
everything
don't
too.
matter.
Just for
Right.
the sake of conversation. Just for the sake of conversation. One guy that I debate with, kind of religiously. We debate. Period. That's what we do.
Yeah.
I like debating people. It's
Yeah,
fun for
yeah.
me. Cool. Oh, I don't agree entirely with you. You know, okay.
We can still learn something
Yeah.
from one another.
So we have pretty heavy debates, and a big thing that he said is more people have been killed based on, for that Bible and Jesus than really almost anything else in the world.
Well,
Which
how
is
many
true.
Have been saved
Yes, yes.
from it.
And that's true. It is true. A lot of people have been killed for the
Yeah,
Bible and
exactly.
those kind of wars and stuff.
Kings,
Yeah.
queens,
But also
all
that's
different
people taking advantage of things. That's not the
Exactly.
Bible. The Bible doesn't say kill anyone. That's someone that got a little
They had
whiff
to
of
back
power.
in the day. They had to
Yeah.
back in the Old Testament.
Yeah.
So.
But I'm talking about like really where
Yeah,
it's at.
exactly.
But I'm just saying like people aren't being killed for I think that's more someone
That's human
taking
nature.
advantage of
That's
something.
Human nature.
they're
That's
getting a little whiff of
somebody-
power and they want a little bit more of it.
Exactly.
Uh,
That's somebody using their human condition to inflict as much
And
suffering on
and
somebody else to make themselves.
and the New Testament says I'm reading I think an NIV Bible. I don't have it on me. So my wording's a little different, but it says don't call just to where I've got it says don't call anyone rabbi or teacher, because no one on this earth is your teacher. You're all close. You're not even supposed to call him preacher. As far as the way I read it, it says you're not even supposed to call him preacher, and that's pretty insane because they don't want that big headedness. And it said also listen. It said essentially listen to the teachers. It said listen to them, but don't live like they live. It said don't live like they live because they ain't. It said they're more than likely not getting in, which is like crazy to me. It says because they want to puff their chest and stuff.
Well, and your understanding.
Pride is a real thing.
Your understanding of the divine. If you listen to somebody else preach the word, you're limited by their understanding.
Yes.
Of everything. You know what I'm saying? So like that's not helping you get closer to God.
Because everybody interprets the Bible too.
Exactly.
And I mean, and the way I like to do it is I have 3 different versions of the Bible, and I like to read chapter
We need to get together and read
then
the
chapter.
Bible some. That'd be good
and
for
then,
us.
Exactly. And
There you
then
go. There you
chapter.
go. There you go.
And when
There you go.
and
There
when
you go.
like when you take all 3 different versions of the Bible, and then you take them and you take all 3, and then you take your what you pull from every different version of it and put it together. That's the best way I found to do it because, you know, King James is the old wordage. You're like,
Yeah, thou art.
Sounds good loud though. Sounds good loud though.
When you get them Southern
still read
Baptist
that
preachers
verse.
up there, and I mean,
Going,
but when you
And thou for ooh.
I don't read that.
That gets me fired up. I don't even mean to be like that.
But then just normal reading, you know, like NIV's the literal version of it. I call it the more the meats, the potato. You know,
because
the
they
King
kinda broke it
James
down
is
into more of a
fancy.
scholarly type
Exactly.
version of
And
it.
you know, King James, you know, the OG. That's the best way of putting it. And of course, I guess they understood it when you say thou art and all that crap back then. But nowadays, I don't say thou art on a daily basis. By no
Never
means.
say it.
I mean, I probably should now. It just sounds fancy. But if you see me start,
Thou art offending me, sir. Thou art arrested.
Like he was talking about, you ain't supposed to call him rabbi. or
You're not
anything.
supposed to do
Like,
it.
Some martial arts, like Eastern martial arts, I don't like saying like sensei or like some of them bow to,
Master.
Like
You
Buddha.
called me senpai.
Oh my god.
He didn't.
He didn't.
He said, I
I
never
call him
did it.
coach.
Yeah.
Well, coach or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Like,
They-
I don't like bowing to
Yeah.
like Buddha or anybody.
Yeah.
Like that.
And that's why Jeff
dangerous.
and Jeff didn't make us bow to anything.
Yeah.
Jeff just said, I don't care about any of that. Just do what I tell you and shut up. Show up on time.
Yeah, just get in
He said,
here and let's
just
learn
be
some
here,
freaking kickboxing,
be
man.
here and
Yeah.
shut up. And but there was something else. There's another cool thing that I read, and what I took from it, I don't, you know, again, and I'm paraphrasing on all of it. I'm just now reading my Bible. I'm 30 in July. I've never read my Bible. I've been at the church and I've read a verse here and there, but I've never read my Bible like I am now. And it essentially says, he who is first will be last. And they break it down, and it says, it's like a guy in a field, and he goes hire some day workers. He says, I'll give you $5 for the day, and sends them to the field. Halfway through that day, a couple more workers come, and they say, hey, I want to work too. He goes, all right, go ahead. Near the end of the day, very end of the day, some more workers come, right? He goes, yeah, go ahead and work. The people get up, the people come back, the people that were there working all day come up, and they get their $5.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else comes up that came up late, and they also get their $5. And he goes, the workers that got paid $5 are mad about it. And he goes to him, he says, well, why are you mad about what I'm doing with my money? You're mad because I'm generous? I gave you what I said I would give you, and I just gave it to them too. He said, but I want to give them the same thing that you got. And he said, it keeps going, and it says, the way it's breaking down is like, he who is first is last. Like, yeah, they're going to get to go in, but he's not here for them. They're already going in. They're already getting that $5.
Exactly.
He wants the people that ain't, because the sick need a doctor, not the healthy. And that's cool, man. He says I didn't come here to call he said I didn't come to call the good. He said I came to call the bad. I came to call the unsaved.
And
That's
it's-
beautiful.
it's-
I'm bad as it gets, man. I'm bad as it gets.
Who is without sin cast first stone, because
Can't do it.
You can't.
Can't do it.
And
As mad as
he went into those places with prostitutes, with drunks.
yes.
with everything.
Why are you hanging out with drunks and prostitutes? Cause
Those are my
He
people.
loves them.
Yeah.
Those are my
Yeah,
people.
I'm good. I'm good.
There's no-
I'm good. I'm that's why I'm here. I want them to come to heaven. I want them to have a chance. I want them to know I'm real. You've got enough. Your mom and daddy's rich. You got this. Leave me alone. I'm gonna help them too. And if you're over there being rich and you're judging those people because they're poor, he don't like that either, man. He don't like that either.
Easier for a camel to pass through a needle than a rich
And
man.
I'm not judging them. I'm just saying
Especially with this system, because the way the system's set up now, it's all corruption.
It's
all
taking
greed.
it-
It's centered around greed and
I-
consumerism.
I would like to see a regular. Okay, so if we call Donald Trump, now right now, here's the thing. I'm just going to be straight up about it. As far as the way I'm leaning on my voting, I don't think we're going to get Trump. I think Trump might do some time. He might not. He might not.
We don't know.
But I also think he talks a little too much. I think
Yes.
he talks a
That
little
is
too
true.
much. I think once you've won, okay, cool, right? You got to be a good winner, right? Shake the hand, good job.
Good job. Have
He
you
just can't stop. And I'm not judging him. I'm talking
No.
about as far as my voting. I don't vote straight Democrat or Republican. I don't. I never will. I'm just not
Now,
stubborn.
this is what
like
we were just
that.
talking about just the other day.
I'm
Master.
just not stubborn like that. I can't. What do you mean? I'm not doing that.
What do you bring to the table? What's
Yeah.
actually going to help?
And
What's gonna help
really like
our government?
I really like what the Indian dude's saying. That's probably
Better.
not even going to get a shot at it. What's his name? The Indian guy. I sent you the video. I think I sent you him. The Indian kid. There's an Indian guy that's trying to run for president.
And I really after you sent me that video, I did a lot of research.
It was nice what he said.
Yes.
He was saying like, I don't want to. I'll post the video later. He had a lot of good to say. A lot like poor Americans should be able to work hard and have stuff. Breaking it down to the bare minimum. The FBI is bad. Not
And
great.
basically, he's saying just get rid of the FBI.
Yes.
And start a new coalition or organization.
Yes.
That does that, but not be corrupt.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Have a
he's
more pure.
and he's running Republican.
Mhm.
Okay. And then on the other side, saying the exact same thing. On the other side, though, saying the exact same stuff is John F. Kennedy's nephew, which is nephew. Yeah.
Yes.
Which is cool right away, because the FBI killed him. He's saying the same stuff. I think based on what they're saying, I would vote for either of them over Trump. The way it is right now.
Yeah.
The way granted, my gas was cheaper when Trump was in office, and that's the only thing I can go. But as far as a level-headed person, if I'm voting and those are the three options, I'm going with one of those two guys because I'm digging it. It's level-headed. It's said, yeah, you got to be hot-headed sometimes.
I just don't
But-
like boastfulness.
But they're also saying we're not getting debates.
Yeah.
What? Let if Donald Trump gets a chance to run, he should have the chance to debate and speak his mind, as should those two.
Because you busted your butt.
Yes. And if Hillary wants to jump back in, or anyone that's realistically,
let's hear what you got.
show me the debate. I love to see the debate. Now, Donald, the reason I think they're kind of wanting to get away from it, Donald was well spoken and snappy enough that it looked kind of, his was more TikToks. His was like, yeah, his
Biden
was.
just like.
Well, no, Biden's not good. Not a good debater.
I'll go out in the fields and
Help me
I
to my
catch
cards.
catch goats and
I catch
literally,
goats.
anything he says is just like you're sitting there thinking, you're like,
there's,
I don't
3-5.
know,
there's Iranians in Iran.
Yeah, Biden's not very good. I don't think he was a good president. As a human, I
he
can't
was
judge
more
him.
of a- He was more of a puppet.
Yeah, and some people are saying he's not even him. And I can
Yeah,
kind of see it. I can kind of see it.
His office is not even in the White House.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Oh, Corey.
It's just not in the White House.
Really, or no?
No, for real. He's got
Like this is something I'm gonna Google.
Well, when
search
he said
tonight.
it, I don't know. I'm like, well, I don't know.
like his office is not in the White House, is what I've heard.
He's probably at the geriatric home. The man is 912 years old. We all
I
know
do.
he's old.
That's elderly abuse.
That's the elderly.
I don't.
They should arrest his family.
Now I talked to Jake Harris. Me and Jake Harris.
So you
Jake,
have one more debate.
yeah. Now, and you and Jake Harris get along?
Yeah.
Y'all are friends?
Yeah.
Cool buddies.
Yeah. I mean,
Corey,
Okay.
as far right leaning as humanly possible. Right? You're right, as far right as it gets. Right? There's only two sexes.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I mean,
Jake is about as
Oh,
way
yeah.
far left as it gets, right? No, he is for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But you two get along and are friends. Okay. That's how it should be. As it should be. I'm about as middle as it gets. But I see you see a lot of people, if you're kind of middle, because I do think if I work hard, cut me out. I do think if someone is poor and is working hard to pull themselves up by their bootstraps, they should be able to have stuff. My great granddaddy couldn't read, couldn't write hardly. And he had this brick house right over here, paid for it himself, had 2 or 3 new cars in his life. And right now with the way I'm working, I don't, and my wife works too. I'm not buying a brand new car. I don't see that happening
No,
ever.
I'm not doing it anyway.
And that's not
stupid.
no, but it's not right.
Oh,
It
yeah.
should be an affordable thing.
Yeah.
The cost of college isn't real anymore.
No,
People,
and it's not even effective anyway.
no.
These people are.
I got
No.
a 2-year degree. Look what I
Yeah,
do.
I didn't know
mean,
that.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
good. What you got?
I have a drafting degree. I have 6 different qualifications or whatever.
That's
like
cool,
certificates.
bro.
They didn't. I went to game time. They don't like tattoos.
Oh yeah.
They told me, like, literally, I was wearing gloves.
Oh
I
my
worked there 2
god.
week after this whole whatever, and I'm like,
I gotta
I'm gonna
go.
Just go ahead and go. So the last day, I'm in like cut off t-shirt, just wearing, like, button up and khakis and stuff. I'm in cut off t-shirt, shorts, flip flops, no open toe shoes because you gotta go out there.
Yeah.
I got open toe shoes, a flip flop, and they're like, "We need you to go out there." I can. I got open toe shoes. They're like, "Well, where's your shoes at? Like, why are you wearing shorts? Why aren't you wearing a button up? It's not Friday. It's not casual Friday." I was like, "I don't care.
I'm quitting
I'm
tomorrow.
quitting. This is my last week. I do not care." And like I remember one day I just turned the lights off and went to sleep. The last Friday I slept until 3 o'clock.
Oh my
I
God.
set my alarm. I was like, okay, here you go. Took my badge, threw it in the floor, and walked out.
Good God.
It was
Here's
great.
something kind of off topic.
Yeah, go.
But like, there's a rise of a lot of autism in the country.
Huge. Cancer too, probably.
And you know,
How much of that's the food?
Look, I mean, just look at the people who are on Twitter that the left are using. They're autistic. They are autistic people.
Yeah.
And they're using them as tools to push an agenda.
Now, who are you speaking about?
Just whoever's in charge.
Okay, I got you.
But they're pushing an agenda to switch cultures, to flip the cultures. Because I mean, anti-America. Well, I mean, you know, that don't have any place in America.
Yeah.
No.
But they're trying to shift the cultural balance. You know what I'm saying? It's not really a moral thing. It's just they want control. Like the left wants control of every aspect of people's life.
I see what you're saying.
And that's why they're so anti-religion, and you know. But the autism thing, I ain't putting this well, but the autism thing, they're using it. Like I said, they're using them because autistic people have they're more susceptible of being manipulated.
Yeah.
And they're using that to their advantage, and I can't say that that's not deliberate.
I don't think it's cool. I do think, so as far as like if someone wants to be a girl or a guy, I think they're allowed to be whatever they want, right? If they want to identify that way. No, but I don't know. And that's the same. I don't have to go along with it.
Exactly.
If you want to be that, okay, cool.
Well,
I don't have to go along with anything.
There's objective truths about reality that
And now-
we know because they're observable.
And now-
they're observable.
At this,
What the gender thing is,
yes,
is gender is a social construct.
yes,
It is a social construct.
yes,
But it's based on sex. It's based on two sexes, male or female.
yes,
What you
And-
popped out the womb with is kind of
Just
Yes.
because I go put a dress on don't mean I'm a woman.
100,000,000%. But here's
And-
here's my. It's not a counter argument.
We need to stop pushing people to that because behavioral psychology tells you that you can, you know, if you have an identity crisis, it's due to some type of trauma or some type of other underlying illness,
And
and that needs to be treated.
and
It
kids
ain't-
and
it
kids
ain't,
shouldn't.
Oh, okay, well, come in here and let's chop your penis off.
Kids
You
can't
know,
get
it ain't-
tattoos until they're 18, or if
that's
a parent signs.
Exactly.
They shouldn't be allowed
They're
to do
making
that.
lifelong patience out of them. Is
Yes.
what they're doing.
Now-
They're keeping people.
Now, to that,
You know.
kids should not be allowed to just do whatever they want to. The parent also, I don't think should be able to sign off on them having a sex change surgery. Once they're 18, they're 18.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly. You do
There's
what you
a
want.
law for tattoos. There's a law for piercings. There's a law to drink. There's a law to this, and this.
Exactly.
You shouldn't be allowed to do that as a kid. I don't believe in that at all.
Well,
If you're a kid and you're a homosexual, dude, okay.
yeah.
Life's gonna be hard. It's hard.
A lot
I'm
of
not
people
gonna
I
judge
knew
no
knew
kid.
they were gay
Yeah,
before they even-
There's people that's gay, and I'm okay with that. But what I'm getting to is also on the point of the left wanting the thing. I think there's also people that have to understand there is supposed to be a separation of church and state.
Mhm.
We can't be saying, "Oh, don't do that," because
Exactly.
Jesus.
You can't use religion.
Yeah,
to
I'm
control
I'm
a
gonna
whole
worship
population.
God and Jesus 100,000,000%. But at some
'Cause
point,
I'm gonna believe what I want.
because the left do that, but I do think a lot of people on the right are also like, "Well, God, that's not God." And just that ain't got nothing to
That
do
ain't
with
got-
politics. That ain't supposed to have nothing to do with
Exactly.
politics.
Keep that on to yourself.
Yeah, leave that alone.
Exactly.
Yeah, you talk about that at church, and you leave that alone. Because now what you'll
Like
see.
he said today, he said we live in a country where we could just get there and
Yes.
get together and baptize.
Yes,
people.
as we should be able to.
Exactly.
And then what you'll see is a lot of the churches in the area, a lot of them, how many of them churches you think are pulling in a whole mess ton of votes? How many of them you think is voting in a whole mess ton of votes? Who you think voted for Nick when he was running? If not them churches.
Probably whichever one was your
Mhm.
First Baptist church of this area,
Mhm.
your high dollar, or any church that might be funded through FSB.
Man-made.
I don't think kids should be allowed to have sex changes at all.
Well, if you're saying like
Once
like
you're
you say
18
they're able to make that type of decision. That kind of leads me to think that
You have no sense. You have no sense to
I
yourself.
mean, what do you think they can consent to then? If they can go to that extreme, then what other extremes are you?
Let's
trying
say
to
they're
that
15.
old
and
enough?
then as
15 and they go and they quote unquote 15 or 16 or whatever.
It's dangerous.
They
Yeah,
consent
it is.
to a sex change.
and then they change their
Okay.
mind once they're really grown. Because
A
I
lot
don't
of people
I
are
don't
coming out saying
I don't even feel grown yet. I'm 30 in July.
you don't know yourself.
I
as a kid.
don't feel grown. I don't feel, oh, I'm fully grown.
Well, so that's like I'm
You
gonna
I
be
didn't- I
37.
don't even know myself
feel
right
it
now.
yet.
No, I didn't feel fully grown and even partially fully grown until this year.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
37. I don't even in July. And I don't even feel the grown folk whatever I don't-
Wisdom.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
smart,
feel all
brother.
that. Like I still make flub ups, F ups, whatever you want to call it, daily, and I'm sitting back like, Brandon probably should have done that bad.
Exactly.
idea.
Same,
Like, and when you
same.
get in
And
there,
that's
so I
what's
feel
past,
like you gotta
I'm
get to that
thinking more,
level.
maybe I need to look at some 401k plan or something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
but
You're
I'm
at that
still-
point,
Now-
but like,
I don't think
35
You're
when I
still
started
not-
the 401k.
I
I'm
don't
not gonna
I
lie.
don't think the drag shows at the schools are cool. I don't think drag shows in any child setting is cool. Not because, okay, let's say a man. Okay,
it's the
so-
provocative
well, no,
aspect.
yes, that's the problem. What I'm saying is, let's say there's a school teacher, and that school teacher happens to be a transsexual, happens to want to be a girl. Let's say, aside from dressed as a girl, they're not they're kind of passing, they're kind of okay. But aside from that, let's take that part out. Let's take the transsexual part out. Let's say they're an amazing teacher, and they're not pushing an agenda on those kids. They're being good to those kids and really teaching those
And they're
kids.
learning, doing their
Yes.
job.
At
And
that-
encouraging them to be themselves.
Yes, and yes,
Like,
be yourself. There's not an agenda for that teacher.
Exactly.
At that point, I don't really have an issue with that. Where I have an issue is when you see you've got like this teacher with quadruple D's
I
out,
saw
and
some
that's
on
weird.
Twitter,
See
Yeah.
the
And-
video.
yeah, and then you're like kind of twerking
Can't-
in the library and stuff. That's really
See,
weird.
that goes back
That's
to the
not
cultural-
okay.
Cultural thing that
Yeah.
they're trying to, they're challenging authority.
I have no doubt I had homosexual teachers.
I love a challenge in authority. Like I'm
Yeah,
one of
same.
the most
Jesus
anti-
did too. And now also we're sitting here now again to that, and we can't judge those people
Mhm.
because God would
I
be
don't
cool.
judge them.
God
I
wouldn't.
want
I'm
them to
not.
get
I'm
help
not saying
that
God.
they
Yeah,
actually
I'm not
deserve,
saying
like-
God would be cool with those people. I'm saying God would be like, hey man, look, you can get stuff figured out,
Yeah,
man.
well, see, that's
Because
like
we
that-
can't judge them. Because if
exactly.
we do, it says judge not lest you be judged with the same measure.
Exactly.
So I can't. I can't.
Exactly.
I nothing.
And see, that's
And
like
it ain't
nothing.
judgment that I'm passing on them. I just want them to get like.
I just think
real
kids-
Help
I just
because
think as
there's
far as kids, I don't think.
psychology. We
I
know
think
enough
kids-
about psychology.
I think kids should be
know.
so far pulled from any situation like that that it's that
It's
is insane.
irrelevant.
Yeah, for kids, that should never even be a thought that goes through their. I mean, I get it. Kids are going to be confused. I was confused as a child. I've had a lot of trouble with like my family and stuff, with my mom, my dad. Got a lot of abandonment issues, right?
Mhm.
But if kids are having thoughts like that and they're like, "Hey, man, I want to go be a girl now at 6." Well, if that kid decides to wear a dress, that's one thing. That's
Yeah.
one thing.
Mhm.
But if that kid at 6 years old, 7, 10, 11 years old goes, I want to go have a sex change, mom and dad, you as the
No.
parent should be like, look, man,
Let's
You
wait
still
little
got a
longer.
lot to learn about
Where's my
yourself.
life?
I love
when
you
you
so
realize you
much
did that.
and I
You
understand.
ain't even in your. You're,
I
you're
love
not
you
even in
so
your
much
second stage
and
of
I
development.
understand where you're at. I get you're having a whole lot of trouble, but not
You're
yet.
not even
Not
in your
no,
second stage
no,
of
you don't even know who
development.
you are, man.
Exactly.
It's
You don't start knowing who you are until about 12 or 18, and that's when you start forming who you are.
and that's iffy. And that's
18
iffy.
to 25 is when you
And that's
start
iffy.
reaffirming it
I'm
and,
still- I'm-
setting solid boundaries and stuff.
I'm going like again, I don't even feel like some super grown wise person.
Me either.
I don't at all. And I'm 30 in
I'm
July.
about to 32.
And I just don't think for a second kids really have any idea what
I
that
just love how all y'all are
And it's
young
con-
sitting up here at this. I'll be 37. You're like 30, 32.
you're hanging out with us. You don't have old man wisdom
No,
yet.
I'm trying to learn it. I'm trying to learn it.
It's like the Andy Griffith episode of that homeless guy, and I'm not comparing homeless
Oh, God,
people
no,
to
sorry, homeless
transsexuals.
people.
Robin
Whoa,
Hood.
whoa. No, he's
Yeah.
not talking about homeless.
But he said
People
the
that are
homeless guy
homeless.
said the homeless guy convinced Opie to also be a homeless guy. It's cool. It's all right. It's great. And Andy said, no way,
No.
bro. And the homeless guy's talking to him, and he says, well, why don't you let him make up his own mind? He's like 6. Why don't you let him do what he wants to do? And he goes, because I'm his dad.
Yeah.
That's not how this
I'm
works.
supposed to give guidance.
If I give him
I'm
some,
supposed
if
to
I let
be
him go
his
after the first shiny thing he
leader.
sees, I'm not no kind of parent. If one of my kids decide one day down the line that they are something else,
Mhm.
I'm not pushing anything on them.
Mhm.
I don't want them to date men, women, white, black, Asian, anyone. I just want them to live with me forever, right?
I mean, it's simple enough.
Yeah, that's
simple.
good for me.
Hey.
I prefer that.
Yeah.
But if they decide that one day, once they're older, once they're an adult, kind of like, hey man, I'm kind of like going through some stuff. Okay, you my kid. And if someone wants to badmouth my kid, we'll talk about it, right? But I'm not gonna sit here and if they was to come to me right now and said, hey daddy, I want to be a boy, I'm gonna say, no, you
Yeah,
don't,
you're
because
just not.
and they don't see anything like that. They're not around anything like that to where that's even a possibility. And there's a lot of stuff that I'm not going to let them be around because I don't want them to see certain things.
And as a parent, you have that right.
I've been
Like,
watching porn since I was probably 4 or 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I found
got
it,
into
man.
a little too
No,
early
but I
myself.
got a problem. I got a real
I got messed
I got
up.
a real problem. So hit me up here and there. What are you doing, bro? And if I'm looking at it, I'll be like, oh, I can't now, right? But I got a problem, man. I really do. I'll be sitting sometimes just if Vicky leaves the house,
That's what you're doing.
bam, son. If I'm alone, and like, dude, I'll be in my car. And like, what do you mean? But I have that problem, right? Because I was like 4 years old. I found my uncle's DVD. I went from my uncle's. So I had this creepy guy. My granddad, I'd go to this creepy guy's house, and he's the one that showed me video games first. But he also showed me a lot of porn on the internet. And I should have never been alone with that old man. Because he was also trying to ask me if he could show me other stuff. And I was like, nah, bro.
buddy.
No, thanks, man.
No,
And
good, bro.
I was like, no, I just want to play the game. I'm like 7, 8, 9, 10. I just want to play the game. I don't want to see your penis, sir.
Leave me
This happened. This was real. He took me and my stepbrother into his like barn,
Dungeon.
and he was like, I can show you how to do this. And we were like, no, thank you, man. And I'm not gonna have my kids alone around people, anybody. I trust all y'all.
Yeah.
But y'all ain't gonna be around my kids. Oh, mom, wait with them by yourself. No, hey, what do you mean you're in my kid's bedroom doing what?
Yeah, exactly.
I went from that to internet, and now, like, dude, any second of any day, right now, I could hit play on here and it'd go onto the podcast, show it to the world. It's just not hard to get. It's the most easily accessible, addictive content.
And smartphones have really accessed it a lot. Like before, laptops and computers. Oh my God, they were so expensive.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, who could afford one? And if you did, you're like, oh, look, that guy's rich.
And then you had to wait for somebody.
He got that AFC money.
It was in the living room.
Yes.
You had it in the living room. So your mom and dad's in there. So it's not like you're gonna.
No,
Yeah.
it was
Like,
hidden.
you couldn't. It was like,
It was hidden.
I'm gonna do research.
Yes.
And what little bit I did get on there was like Candyland, play games or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
Or I'd
that's-
get on there and like
Sounds like games.
window messenger. It really was games. It really was games. Check it out. It's old school. But we get on there and like message back and forth. I was like 15, 16. We talk a little bit dirty to
Yeah.
other females. I mean,
Not
Oh,
me.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
chat
I mean,
rooms
that's
with
what I-
Bob.
Not me.
I mean, but that was a thing. But when parents were gone, oh yeah, get on there.
Take the safety off.
Safety.
Is that-
I
is
knew
you
all the
good?
codes.
You was hacking it?
outside. I always knew I could hear the
Hide the
garage
porn
door.
back then if you
Yes.
were on a
That
laptop.
garage door was
Yes.
off.
Viruses.
You gotta get the
You
history.
read-
Yes. You gotta get the history.
Close.
Close. Oh, mom, dad's pulled up.
I'll tell you.
I Candy Crush in the background.
So I was sitting in my. So I'm like 11 or 10, right? And I'd realized that was a thing.
Yeah.
The manual shift was a thing. So I'm sitting in my grandma's slow computer. Now her computer, you had to not pick up the phone because if you picked up the phone,
That's
it
called
would-
dial-up.
Oh,
it
yeah.
would kill it.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting in there. I'm Google imaging. I couldn't pull up a video, but I'm Google imaging, right? I'm really pulling them up, and I'm getting me a little crank on.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, I hear my grandma coming in. By the time she comes in, I started shooting. Right?
Oh man.
All in my belly button, all in there, and I'm like, I stick my finger in the off switch, just killing it. I'm doing a hard kill, right? Because she don't need to see what I'm
Yeah.
looking at. It dies. She walks in. She's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm cutting the computer on." Red faced, all in my belly button. She goes, "You don't need to be on there." I was like, "Oh, okay, I won't." And and I walked out, but all in my belly button, son. It was awful. And I'm just not gonna have my kids around it to where it's a possibility. If Kira has a phone, and if someone messages Kira something inappropriate, me and Kira's dad are cool, bro.
Yeah.
We cool, man. We're gonna handle business, son. We're gonna handle some real business. Really, we're gonna handle some business, man. It's gonna be real bad for that guy and his life and the length of it.
Yeah.
And my other kids, same. I got them. I'm gonna hold them down. Ooh, God, I got my kids back. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I'm just not gonna have it. And if some dude's even like something creepy, like, "You want me to show you how to do it?" I'm like, "Show me, daddy." And we're gonna see what's going on, man.
Let's see what's up.
Yeah,
buddy.
show me. What do you got? What is
Yeah,
this? And that's how I'll handle that. Because
I've never seen it.
no, I never seen one. There's
Pull up
bat.
at
I
his
got
house,
I
like,
got
knock,
2
knock.
swords in my car. I got some metal in my bedroom. We all know what I'm talking about. This ain't a fair fight thing. It ain't.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be.
No.
It shouldn't be.
No.
Now, if there's a fight and I deserve to have my butt whooped, if I'm not in the wrong, I'm not even risking it.
Exactly.
I don't deserve no.
Exactly.
If I'm not in the wrong, what are you talking about, bro?
Mhm.
Your life's gonna be drastically different than what you thought it was gonna be.
Exactly.
Wild. Wild. That guy could have been a big deal.
His
Maybe
hair's
a glass of
beautiful.
water.
Yeah. No.
Oh, you want water?
Ah.
The toilet's down the hall. That's all you get. The blues is special
There's
water.
hot dogs too if you're hungry. They're good. I hooked them on the griddle. You can have a hot dog. They're hot dogs. It's
Look
good.
at his hair. Like his hair is beautiful.
He was the guy for a minute, man. He was the guy for a minute. So that's how I feel on my Harley. Now, I'll tell y'all something funny, though. I took my Harley today. I drove it from here to Foodland. Y'all know where Foodland is in Rainsville. Wow, I got up to 50 miles an hour today, son. I was going.
Boss house.
Yeah, man. Vicky couldn't even hardly keep up. She was driving my truck. I get to Hilltop gas station, the stop sign, and I cut it off. I misjudged my throttle to clutch. Yeah, and I went. Yeah, man. Cut it off. Vicky did. She gonna have a heck of a hard time giving it to me later. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you can't even drive a Harley.
Drive a Harley? No, never mind. You don't know what to do with that shifter? Yeah, okay.
You don't know how to clutch? No, she wants me to get rid of it. Nobody's biting on it. That's a nice bike. Nobody's biting, man. Sell it. Sell it, Brandon. Sell it to somebody.
I'm gonna keep. It's gonna keep sitting here, and I'm just gonna end up coming here one day, and be like, "Look, Sam,
There you go. Hook your boy up.
I might just
Let's work out something here.
Let me just go ahead and drive it for a second.
I
That's
want-
what I'm scared of. If I
look,
get on it and ride it,
look,
that's when it's gonna be.
I want 9,000, right? I do want 9,000. It's low mileage. It's a nice bike. It's so nice. I would like to have a Razor, or I would like to have like a good family vehicle that's good on gas. I like a Toyota Corolla. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Low mileage. Don't come up here no 200,000 miles.
Yeah.
I'm
200,000 miles on Toyota don't scare me.
I know, but I won't like lower. I'm giving you. We'd go bike. I take a bike. I take a nice Toyota Corolla for the bike on some low mileage on the Corolla because I'm trying to get like a lifetime car out of it. If I do, now if I sell it,
do your oil change and stuff right. It will last.
Yeah.
Forever.
If I sell the bike, I'll put the money in the bank. But yeah.
Ain't that what Jimmy has, a Toyota Corolla, and he's had it for like 30 years?
Yeah. How many miles on that thing? Yeah.
One motor and transmission.
There's a girl that came and bought a car from me, and she literally she pulled in. It was 349 miles. It was a
349,000.
Yeah, 93. She's like, it leaks a little bit of oil. The rear main seals out. It's 5-speed. I was like, what do you want for it? She's like, you really want to buy this car? I was like, hell yeah. That's what I told her. She's like, oh, if the price right, she's like, oh, I can't sell. That's my baby. I was like,
Oh God, what was it?
It was like 93, 94 Corolla. Like I'm talking about that
Yeah.
mint green color with a blue interior. I'm
the
like, it's so
classic.
ugly.
The
So ugly. But I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and get this.
Ooh, the Unabomber died.
Mm-hmm. I was just talking about him.
Now y'all know the Unabomber was actually incredibly smart.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all know he
I
was.
mean, to pull something off like that. Like,
No. But aside from that, he was like a college graduate. He was he was a professor at a college.
Professor?
Yes. He was like a college professor. They're saying though he went through what was it? They were trying to give him mind powers.
Oh, MK Ultra.
Yeah, he went through MK Ultra. Different man.
Oh, he did?
That's what
You
they
ever
say.
Read his manifesto? Like,
No.
He predicted a lot, like what's going on.
Yeah, like as far as us
Yeah.
all looking at our phones all the time, all this stuff, he was on a lot of it. I'm not saying he was a good person. There's difference in good and smart,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Difference in good and
He's
smart.
you can still be a genius and be evil, though.
Yeah. Like I've had people say Hitler's good, and I entirely disagree with that, right?
Yeah.
Now, was he smart? I guess you kind of have to be smart to do what he
I
did
mean,
to a
you
whole
literally
group of
just-
people, which is a terrible thing that was
You
done.
mind controlled a whole group
Yeah, he did.
a country.
Does that make him good?
Took over
No, I don't
Yeah,
think it
I mean,
makes
he
him good
took
at all.
over and ruled for a freaking long time. I mean, not a good dude
And
by
if you
no
actually
means,
look at the
but
map of how far they expanded,
He had
it's
like
freaking
99.9%
crazy. It's like it's
of
almost
the
the size of
continent.
the freaking Roman Empire,
No,
man.
I think he's a terrible person. Do I think he had to be smart to do what he did? Yeah, I guess so.
Well, and I
Yes.
mean, you can't say that he didn't have some
Like
good
the-
ideas for the people that he,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, the
but
devil. We're saying the devil's not smart. We're saying the devil's not smart.
How can he? How
We're saying-
can he manipulate?
we're saying
everybody
Satan
into
is not
living in the
smart.
flesh if,
We're saying Satan's
Satan
not
is
smart.
probably a genius. I mean, in all
You wanna look up
aspects.
Good interview. Look up an interview with Lucifer. You haven't
Oh,
watched
God.
that.
It's on
Tell us,
YouTube.
tell us about it. We'll look it up next.
Yeah, look it up. Next. It's
This
like-
is only 7 minutes.
If you've ever heard of what's his name, he had an interview talking about back in the '60s about how life. Paul Harvey.
Like what they would do.
Yeah. Like
If
what
I
they
was
would
the
do.
devil,
Yeah.
if I was the devil, I've seen that.
It's
Now
like
that
a
is
modern version of
wild.
that.
Oh.
pressure to participate in a vague series of psychological experiments that would contribute to the solution of
I think if I was a single man, I would try LSD, but as a dad, nah.
It's not worth it, man. I mean, it does show you some things, but at the end of the day, it ain't really that worth it. Mushrooms, I mean,
Healthier.
yeah, more organic. You'll throw them up before you die.
I
Or would
never
you?
do
Or would
mushrooms.
just? Or they'll take you on a wild adventure.
Electrodes were attached to their bodies to measure their heart and respiratory rates.
Those things hurt so bad if you got chest hair and they're trying to rip those electrodes off.
I don't have chest hair, but I bet they would.
Who was that one scientist CIA killed? He was about to like.
He said
expose
CIA,
all-
and we're live here talking about CIA.
Oof.
I'm
Now that I
not
don't
in on
know.
this
I'm
one.
not sure. It was back in like the 60s, 50s or 60s.
I'm not
Olsen
getting
or
in
something
on
was
this
his
one.
name, but he done like LSD and it really like messed him up. And I think he was about to just expose their whole plot they had going on. And they threw him out a window.
Yeah, oh, he jumped out a window. No, I heard about
Yeah.
that too.
Because it was so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. What about the guy that made the water engine? Had an engine,
yeah.
had an engine running on water.
Yeah.
Right? No, no. Yeah,
No, he gone.
He died. He died, Corey. No, but he died.
Yeah, I know.
He runs out of the room. They
He died
poisoned
of
me.
death,
They
man.
poisoned me. What? Hang on. Interview with the Devils. That's wild.
Interview with Lucifer.
Yeah.
That's tough.
But yeah, they do fucked up stuff all the time.
I bought a cool little topper
They're still doing
pad,
it.
and like it don't connect. I don't know why.
That's why I was trying to get to like the taking advantage of the autistic people. That's psychological warfare right there. Like that is using a weaker minded person to do your deeds,
Exactly.
and that's what they're doing. I mean, that's what they're doing.
What about Bud Light? What do y'all think about the Bud Light thing?
I really don't.
I don't care. I don't like Bud Light.
Yeah. I always thought people drink Bud Light was gay anyway. So
Yeah, I mean, it never
Now-
really bothered me.
Now I don't drink Bud Light, but I drink fruity beer.
I mean, Michelob Ultra is
Now
made by the
this one.
same people, so
Is
man,
it?
yeah, it's made by Anheuser. So.
Bud Light makes everything.
Lucifer in the flesh. Do you know how many journalists would kill? Wait, you probably do. First, I want to say thank you to agreeing to this interview because I know you are a very, very busy person.
Yes.
I like the chains he got. He's a pimp.
But I figured since I'm already on the campaign trail, why not?
Okay.
that's some good makeup.
Is this supposed to be a joke? Like, I mean,
This is a joke, Corey. Corey, don't you do it?
That's a
The
joke.
content of what it says.
No, but what?
actually-
There's one guy though that actually it was like 60 years ago. You know what I'm talking about?
Paul Harvey.
That the guy? Is that the same thing or no?
No, it's a different one.
I want to see the Paul Harvey one. Paul
Yeah,
Harvey's
If I
got
Were
a
the
wild
Devil.
one. Paul Harvey's got a wild one. Paul Harvey's good. I ain't watching that thing I just saw.
That was a joke. I was
What's up?
chuckling.
Listen to it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
he
watching
was,
that.
he was saying the content of what he said was.
I just don't dig
But
it.
just the way he started the
Yeah, it
conversation.
got on my nerves. Like, you're not the devil, Corey. Paul Harvey had one though.
Well, we all know it wasn't really the devil.
I
saying-
know, but I just can't dig it. You know what I mean? I can't.
I feel like he was a pimp.
Nah,
It's Paul Harvey. If
You just
I
have
were
to
the
listen to
devil.
it. Doug, like,
I just
Yeah.
can't. I just
I'll
can't.
watch-
I can't. Look
I'll
at
watch it
pimp
later, but
I can't look
it
at
ain't
pimp.
easy.
I
It
can't.
ain't easy.
Huh? He got one. Yeah.
Whatever Joe Lee or Joe Lee do is like
Good God.
yeah,
For the churches first, I began with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of the serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve. Do as you please. To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created.
My dad used to talk about some of this stuff. I remember some of these.
This is wild.
What's good is square. And the old, I would teach to pray after me. Our Father, which art in Washington.
Oof.
And then I get organized. I educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills.
Of distinction.
Ah, Mr. Jones.
Mr. Jones.
I get it.
He's speaking truth now.
Until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing.
Did y'all know? Have you ever heard about War of the Worlds?
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all know the story behind like what actually happened though?
No.
All right. Do you know? So War of the Worlds. War of the Worlds. I'll tell Ryan too. Ryan, do you know the story about War of the Worlds? Yeah.
Not sure.
You've seen the movie though?
No.
No? Okay. All right. So War of the Worlds is a movie. But before it was a movie, it was a thing that happened to a small town in like the middle of nowhere, right?
That's the movie with Tom Cruise.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
So here's what really happened. So War of the Worlds, before it was a
The
movie,
alien movie.
yeah, before it was an alien movie though, it was a story on the radio. And back in the day, people didn't have TVs. It wasn't no quick news and stuff. People had it on the radio. So they decided, the radio station did, that they were going to read Orson Welles' War of the Worlds. I think it was Orson
Oh
Welles.
yeah,
Yeah, they were going to read War of the Worlds on the radio, and the kids were going to get it. Connor, Katie, let that dog in, please. They asleep? No. Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
Yeah, if you would. Yeah, just open the door. Thank you. And so they played on the radio. Well, a lot of people missed out on the advertisements and hey, this is a book and this is this and that. And they thought aliens were really blowing up their neighbors and stuff. So they were in this little town, middle of nowhere. They thought they were being attacked, the nation, by aliens.
I
man.
have heard of.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I have heard of.
Wild, man. Wild. Trump gives first thank you. Hey, Silla, baby. He'll sit with you. Sit with Lars, Uncle Corey. Here's Uncle Corey. Hey, baby. She likes Uncle Corey. Let's see what
Yeah, she was up there at a minute ago.
Yeah, she'll eat Uncle Corey up.
Federal prosecutors accuse the former president of mishandling our country's most sensitive secret.
Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, so what's the difference?
The names.
Yeah.
Joining us in the studio tonight. She's got more on Trump's fraud side from earlier today. Rachel.
Rick Sandy Trump blasted the indictment,
Oh,
saying
my
the
feet.
allegations are ridiculous and baseless. He said today that news of the indictment
For a
is
man that was
actually
president with that much money,
driving
why don't he have like his hair fixed? Like that is thin as piss. When my hair started thinning, I shaved it. I'm not doing a comb over.
I'm here, bro. I'm out here.
I
I
mean,
don't even know if it's real.
I want to pull his hair one day.
And
Or
see-
comment at least. Like,
Look, bro.
See, I think it's fair that we can make fun of Biden and also make fun of Mr. Trump.
Yeah.
I dig it.
I think he's a pompous ass.
He is.
Biden's the same, though. Look at him
That's in
back.
Georgia. How big is that rally? Is it as big as they used to be, or is everybody like, just go away and leave us alone? It's kind of
Sounds
loud.
pretty
That's
big.
pretty loud.
Oh, he's in Columbus. There's definitely a lot of people there.
Yeah.
Despite his mounting legal challenges, Trump remains the front runner for the
That's
The
what my
man
hand
definitely
is.
looks a lot more troubled,
That hair's wild. I'm listening.
but he looks a lot more troubled than what he did during presidency.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, he does. China.
Every time I say anything with China, that's how I say it. It's like
China. China.
What was the thing about Macho Man Randy Savage? I just saw that pop up. What were you like?
That I don't know. But I do want to hear. I do want to hear.
Oh,
some- Oh, that's just an hour and a half is the problem.
That's it.
Ooh, yeah. Macho Man. You know who I liked hearing? I liked hearing the Ultimate Warrior. Have y'all like listened to his promos?
Yeah.
Nose dive the plane. Now, that was
And it
Macho
starts-
Man. That was a good Macho Man, all right?
Ultimate Warrior. Let's go with it.
Let's check. I'm telling you, he's wild. He
Well,
had
man, all the drugs he took too.
a lot.
I mean, you take all the drugs, you're on Space Mountain.
Roy Rage.
Roy, like you just mix that in a big old
Big
crock
old
pot.
concoction.
Here you go.
I made it in my dad's tub.
That's totally legal though.
Who y'all
Dude.
got on that Oliveira?
I like Oliveira's story. He wasn't supposed to ever even walk normal as a kid. He had like problems and stuff.
Like rickets.
Yeah, and I just like hearing. I like seeing stuff like that, man. I like.
Yeah. Underdog
I
story,
like.
man.
Yeah, I like hearing it.
I love that match of the Honky Tonk Man and the Ultimate Warrior.
I
The
don't
classic one.
Ultimate Warrior, crash the plane.
There it is.
Crash the plane. Ultimate Warrior was a madman.
Oh yeah.
Coked out of his gourd. He thought he was him.
He changed his name to Warrior.
Oh no. You are
He
not.
changed his name to Warrior.
Have y'all seen the video where the lady goes, "You are not him. You are not him." He goes, "I am him," and she goes, "You are not." She thinks he means Jesus. He's just saying, "I'm him."
Oh.
Look at that hair, son.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Look at the yoked.
A little bit of roid rage.
Oh yeah.
Just a smidge.
Do you here's a question? I think. Do you think he beat his wife?
I do. I do.
The majority of people on steroids beat their wives.
Look at him.
Why is the groceries not
The warrior wants groceries done.
I sent you out to get 2% and you brought back whole milk. It's going down.
He body slammed.
Through the fridge.
And then after he's like, I'm sorry.
You know what? You know I hate
You know
getting
how I
that way.
get.
Total self-destruction.
If you change your name to your alter ego, whatever.
Oh, he actually changed his
Yeah,
name.
he changed his name to Warrior was his last name. Ultimate Warrior. Yeah.
Dedicated, son.
I'm done. Corey, what are you gonna change your name to?
Well, think of something good one.
Yeah, I want you to change your name. Legally change your name. I mean, he's roid rage already. Look at him over there.
Gassed
Are you
up.
ashamed of me?
Look at him. He's like, Corey's gonna change his name.
You want to
real
fight
quick.
about it?
Well, time or two.
I'm with my weird name. Look, though, look. He's got Trevor's eyes.
God.
Ultimate
like a-
Beast.
like an animal.
If Trevor comes out with face paint, I'm gonna. It's gonna be the craziest thing ever. Start looking like that.
He was walking the ball field.
Into a nosedive, Hulk Hogan.
Have y'all seen people on steroids and it looks like their teeth are bigger? Like
Oh my God.
Gordon Ryan. Have you seen his mouth?
I mean, that's the thing is like, does it help your teeth?
Why are those teeth so big, son?
I should realize.
He can chew through a
Oh,
log.
real or are they false?
I mean, they could be like capped or
With a
something.
little bit of
But if you look at Gordon Ryan, man, when he's smiling, it's like, well, look at any person on steroids. Look at their teeth and tell me they ain't just massive like animal teeth.
Big old.
Corey, let's see your teeth real quick. We know you don't shit.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Calcium.
It's calcium. I take plenty of calcium. Please.
The face paint of the early '90s and late '80s.
It was
sucked.
it no, it
They
was
were
good.
bad.
It
No,
was nice.
They're not even. Look at the early Sting, and then get back to you get to like the Raven Sting on the face paint, and it's just
It did
perfect.
change.
The old stuff's like,
The
Kinda
90s
like, did y'all just throw
90s
this
Sting
together in
is
10 minutes?
untouched on the face
oh
paint.
yeah, oh yeah.
God.
Looks a little thinner. Man.
That's the Natty Warrior.
He just shot up.
Why are we not juicing?
Is that?
I still want to fight, man.
Is that what I do? It. No one. They don't test. Our state doesn't test for steroids. No one's been tested in Alabama for steroids ever. Oh, you smoking pot? They ain't tested. for that.
Done.
I didn't think.
Is that coke on his nose or is that face paint?
I'd
A
probably
little
go.
bit of both. A little bit of both.
He took a little juice,
Before he hides it.
chopped it up. Mom.
Oh, here we go.
Now that paint's decent, but
Have y'all ever took a Viagra?
no.
Some bitch will get you
No.
running, son.
Have you ever took one?
Yeah.
You never took one?
I mean,
You?
what do you,
I don't.
You
have
took
to
one?
use- yeah, you don't have to use them to use them.
Viagra?
Not a paid male. No,
You'll feel like he feels.
Yeah,
It takes your testosterone and goes
through the roof.
through the roof. Son.
Yeah.
Like literally, I'm in there painting my face like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm butt naked painting my face like that. You know,
Pop the bag, baby.
and I just.
I don't take them all the
Feel
time,
sorry for.
but every now and then, if I'm like nervous about doing a good job, yeah, oh yeah,
Well, you get
that's a
that.
supplement. But if you now bodybuilders use them
Does it
too.
make you last long?
Yeah.
Bodybuilders use them too, though, to get a big pump. Because I'm telling you, your face is gonna get red. You're gonna
Get flush.
you're gonna be like a little animal, man. Take your testosterone through the roof. Son.
Yeah, like
Big
Well, I
pump.
don't have sex, so like,
Me either.
I don't really want to.
He's like, I'm a married man here. I totally understand.
I really don't want to feel that. But
And if I do, I'm gonna be ready to bat.
The intensity.
Yeah, after you take that Viagra, that's what you do. You go there,
No.
paint your face. You got a belt. Like for some reason, I don't know why, you get a belt.
If you're not ready to, if you don't get to the plate as soon as you do, like within an hour, you'll be like that cat, mad at everybody. What are you mad about? I don't know.
I don't know. Hulk Hogan, like Hulk
I
Hogan's
didn't get to
not even
blow
in
off
here.
no steam.
Hulk Hogan ain't even in around here.
He don't even live here.
Where's Hogan?
I like a macho man.
He's at home, man.
let's
Like,
get a
God, it's
macho
3 o'clock in the
man.
morning.
Where's Hogan?
Oh yeah.
Let's get a macho man promo.
Tell me, let's see a little bump, little toot toot. That's another man right
Didn't he
there.
have one with coke on his nose?
Damn, what
I
happened?
don't think Macho Man got on steroids. Like
Ooh, yeah. 3.9 million views. We got to go with that one. It says the greatest ever, but we got to go 3.9 million views.
And it's on Hulk Hogan.
What about
The
when
macho man here.
Booker T called him down word?
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, bigger.
And I'm sitting there thinking, like, Mean Gene's like,
Notice
What?
I said bigger,
yeah.
bigger with an A. I said B word. I said B. They come out, hey man, you're getting canceled from your 2 viewers. No, come
Those
on,
two
man.
viewers really are.
Come,
worried
that's
about-
all we got.
Oh, here he goes.
I was just setting it down. We were supposed to be friends, Hogan.
I like those glasses.
Oh, people are wearing them today.
Yeah, they're cool now.
Fucking snowboarding goggles.
That's Miss Elizabeth.
Boss man.
Big guy.
Big Boss Man looks big there.
This Rainsville Chief Police.
Oh, you said it, not me. Notice he said that. Don't come to my house.
Oh, here he goes. Oh, brother.
Have y'all ever seen Hulk Hogan do a chair shot?
Yeah.
What is it?
Hulk Hogan didn't want to get hit hard with chairs, so he didn't hit people hard with chairs.
Oh.
Come here.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, I'll show you in a minute. Yeah.
And when you slow mo them, they're even funnier. Yeah.
I wonder how big his pupils are.
This one, they're under
Yeah,
the
glasses.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, Hogan.
Why is he sweating?
You know why his heart's working.
Triple time.
That's that cardio. Cardi Coke. Oh, look at the pupils. now his pupils don't look crazy. I'll tell you a funny story though. I first met Tyler Perego, I'm 29 now. I met him like 15 years ago. So like 15 years ago, I was at a time in my life where I did occasionally eat a mushroom. And me and him did a thing. We had like an event together. We was hanging out at a little party and stuff. And I walked up to him and I was talking to him about something. And he told me about it the next day. And he said, Sam, all I could see was this.
Oh my God.
I said, what do you mean? He goes, just your pupils were just huge. And I was like, what?
Bro, a cop came to my house one time when I was peak tripping on fucking shrooms. And I'm talking about it took everything in me not to sit there and laugh at that man. There was something going around his head and it was hilarious.
I got a funny story. A guy did get pulled up. The cops came to his house. He was outside in his yard.
With a gun.
No, I can't.
Okay.
That's Corey. I
Oh,
can't.
that guy.
I can't put everything out
because
because
they get confused.
it ain't my story. But he ended up like going out of his house and running down the yard, running down the road, and screaming and hooting and hollering and stuff. Well, he goes back in his house and the cops come, and he convinces himself at that point that he's killed his wife. He knows he did. He knows he did it. And the cops are there, and they're like, "Hey, man, can you come here to the door?" And he goes, "No."
No.
He's walking around his house, you know, and they go, "Sir, we need you to really come out here and talk to us." He goes, "No."
No.
And then look, he goes, "Wow!" And they said, "Sir, are you okay?" And he goes, "Wow!"
Oh my God.
"Wow!" He's like freaking out in his house, man. Can't get it squared away. Just can't get right. And so finally, turns out the wife wasn't dead. You know, after 6 more.
Tripping on shrooms.
Yeah. Wife wasn't dead. Everything was okay. After they figured that out, they called it a
See,
day.
this one he's wearing like the blue and white. It looks like a Power Ranger. It was like I didn't know if he's about to morph.
Macho man. We'll do like
Morphin'
we'll do about 20. We're gonna do about 20 or 30 minutes, then we'll call it a day. This has been a fun day.
It has,
Yeah.
man. I appreciate
I know y'all
the
getting.
invite.
I know y'all old. I know Corey's ready for bed.
Look, Corey, the only reason why he's
For a
staying.
hot dog, bro.
I'm gonna get a hot dog because I feel like this
Yes.
man's ate 12 of them.
Oh, I made
feel
good.
like
I
they gotta
made
be
good hot
I
dogs.
know, but you gotta get them.
I can eat 12 more.
We got 12 more hot dogs.
I love processed meat.
I cooked them on the griddle. I threw seasoning all over them. You know what they say? If you ain't sneezing, it ain't seasoned.
seasoned.
Ah, yeah. Look at
You
this
follow that
handshake.
guy?
Nah, but I seen him on TikTok.
Yeah.
Korea. We gotta shake the hand. Look at it. You think he's coked out of his mind or not?
No, man.
Looks sober.
Looks like he's completely
you
rational
think-
thinking.
I just feel like you would probably cut such a much better promo if you were coked up or mushroomed up, and you know what you wrote.
Yeah. Saying some speaking in languages that ain't even been spoken before.
Ugh, it's crazy. I want to see Macho Man cocaine. Kane Tony and his family won pick of the week the other day.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool picture.
And
I
they-
showed Dad that girl.
Yeah, dude. Did you see all them people getting mad about it?
No,
There was people on there. That kid needs to have a helmet
Oh
on.
my
That
God.
kid that's child endangerment. A
I
lot
was
of.
flipping four wheelers on top of myself at like 14.
I thought it was
I remember
good.
not having a roll cage on my
I
go-kart,
thought it was-
flipping on a dirt road.
I mean, come
I
on,
thought it
man.
was good that they were having good family time. They should have.
Exactly.
People should have
Kane
kept
saying
their mouth
Kane
shut.
ain't gonna put nobody in no freaking.
Not his
harm's way,
baby.
man.
I used to fight Kane as a kid. Me and him fought each other a lot.
Well,
He
me
like-
and him about got in a fight one time. He lived down there from my grandparents.
Okay.
And I hit him with my four-wheeler one day.
Why?
Because it didn't have no brakes. He thought I did it on purpose, but I didn't. It didn't have no fucking brakes.
Oh God, what'd he say?
And I was just, I was kind of acting like I was going to hit him.
Oh,
We just have words, and he went on about his age. But we used to get right there in front of his house, and like I guess from all the traffic, there's like rubber there,
Yeah.
and we'd throw soap water out there. And I'd get going as fast as I could and slam on the brakes and slide.
I fought him. I fought him once in the school. I fought him. I think I want to say twice, but I think once at his house. We was always into it. We was causing a scene, man. We was like, we knew the girls would like they said they didn't, but every girl in school liked watching a kid fight.
Yes.
And we found that out, and he was prettier than me, and so he was all right anyway. But I knew also, like, if he's getting some attention, I'm gonna ride on it, brother.
Yeah. Let's work on this together.
Y'all saying he's cute? I'm gonna fight you, man. I'm gonna get some attention too.
Hell yeah.
You want to talk about music and you don't want to talk about what happened. Well, let's talk about your tour. When are you leaving?
Oh God.
They're saying Tyson Fury's on coke. What?
There's some story. I can't. They animated it. There's a story about him.
Aren't you concerned about that?
Oh, I can't remember what it was.
What's his name?
James
Brown.
Brown.
Have you heard about the LS? Have you heard about the LSD no?
Uh-uh.
The LSD no hitter in the major leagues?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Have y'all heard about that?
Mm-mm.
There's a guy, something Johnson, Buggy Johnson or something, and he was in the MLB Major Leagues throwing a pitch, right? He was late to the game, took some LSD before the game. He was late to the game, ball's getting huge, little, he's crazy. Pitched a no-hitter. Pitched a no-hitter.
Yeah, he's a black guy.
Yes,
Bumpy
black dude.
Johnson.
Tales from the Tour Bus. Yeah, look it up.
Bumpy Johnson. Is he the one that was like over Harlem one time?
Now that I don't know. I do know that he pitched a
Taylor
no-hitter
Swift, yes.
on LSD.
LSD.
Connor wants to go. Connor wants to go to a T Swift concert. I'll take her for the first like kid half, and then like if she starts getting all devil about now, we hitting the road, dog. Who am I looking up? James Riggs.
Yeah, Tales from the Tour Bus.
That's
James
cool.
Branch.
And then we'll watch the no-hitter next. That's cool for me. I like this. This is gonna be cool. Tour Bus James Brown.
Should
I clicked that one first. James Brown takes LSD.
Yeah, that's it.
Shoot, there's a lot of them.
Oh
A
yeah,
whole
there's
mini-series of them.
Look. You know what they said Jimi Hendrix was doing to his head with that bandana? They said he was
LSD.
cutting his head and sticking LSD and then tying it and just.
Wow.
That's what they said.
David's drug culture on steroids. We were the worst thing that could ever happen to James because we were young and stupid, man. We didn't give a fuck. Before the show, we had this thing. Frankie.
He didn't even know he was on LSD.
Oh. Hey, baby, hello.
Come here.
Easter bye-bye. Snake. Good girl. Oh, get her pet. She thought it was Corey.
I know I'm not as good as Corey. I'm sorry. I'll do though, right?
I thought we touched on a lot of good stuff there. I thought we had some good combo. It was cool. It was fun.
Zach showed up. For
Zach
about
actually
10 minutes
came.
or something like that.
Yeah,
you
told a
know?
little story. I gotta go, guys.
Yeah, I mean, pretty girl told him to, you know, yeah. Okay, it's
You
fine.
gotta go. I
No,
understand.
I get it. I'm happy for him.
Give it. I gave it to him. They crushed LSD up in it.
No, here you go now.
They didn't have to do that.
Didn't nobody even say nothing. Man, he thirsty. Bad. Like, no.
It smells like a chest cat for real. He did some way out dance.
You can see Macho Man come out and say you dance with him. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then Ultimate War, you hear his music play.
Oh, no, he froze.
He don't even know what he's doing.
I wish I could see that. Have y'all seen that picture of Elvis with his crew and they're all like,
Wow. Yeah.
And
Wide-eyed.
Elvis
One
is
dude
like-
has his jaw caught.
I love how Elvis is Elvis, though. He's just a big, jacked up Elvis.
Don't have it.
Just ain't killing me. This motherfucker's great.
Oh,
Stupid,
that's
man.
crazy. Let's check out the LSD. No. I like that. I'm going to watch more of those.
Yeah, they're pretty.
I
they're
just
pretty
want to watch
good,
them
man.
all now. Like,
Yeah, I like that.
They got them for all types.
He said, you know what, guys? Y'all just ain't it.
Y'all just ain't it.
Yeah, you know
Y'all
it.
ain't killing me.
You ain't, yeah. That's awesome.
Ah, shit on
I've never
LSD.
done LSD. I've done like some drugs. Like
It's
I'm
fun,
a dad
man,
now.
but, like it ain't worth it.
a dad, you know. I don't do anything illegal because I'm a dad.
Yeah.
But like if I was to do something, I think like I don't know, people seem to think mushrooms are cool. I never really liked pot. It always made me lazy.
Yeah, that's why I had to quit.
This true story.
Because we had an off day. So he said, yeah. So I took some LSD at the airport because I knew where it would get me. I'd be in my own
Yeah.
So that's how I got to my friend's girlfriend's house. She said, what's wrong with you? I said, my eyes are Georgia Park. The next day, which I thought was the next day, she told me, you
better get up. You got to go pitch. I said, pitch? I pitch tomorrow. Hell, what are you talking about? Because I got up in the middle of the morning and took some more acid.
Oh.
She grabbed the paper, brought me the sports page, and showed me. Boom. I said, oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yesterday. She said, I don't know, but you better get to that airport.
She got a lot of teeth.
She's on them roids. That's what it is.
Now, I think steroids do make your bones harder.
They make them repair quicker too.
That's why I think if you're not hurting, you're getting harder bones. So yeah, teeth are bones. Yeah,
That's why Connor got on him.
that's why you see Connor looks different. Is he probably got like 50 extra teeth?
He looks old now.
Hey, look, that's the cocaine.
Yeah.
That's not the steroids.
Imagine that combination.
Luckily, we ain't seen his wife beat yet.
Yeah, true.
So I got the minutes, went on back in the clubhouse, took them. The game started and the mist started. Misty rain. So all during the game was a little mist. The opposing team and my teammates, they knew I was high, but they didn't know what I was high on. they had no idea what LSD was other than what they see on TV with the hitters. I didn't see the hitters. All I could tell was if they was on the right side or the left side. So I could see the signals. We had a rookie on the team at that particular time named Dave Cash, and he kept saying after the first inning, he said, "You got a no-no going, no hitter." I said, "Yeah, all right." Then around the fourth inning, he'd say it again, "Got a no-no going." I look, yeah. I also feel the pressure from other players wanting to tell him to shut up. It's a superstition thing where you're not supposed to say nothing if somebody's throwing a no-hitter.
Keep him in their zone.
Always hit back at me.
He was in his zone all night.
He was in his own world.
Yeah.
He was in his own world.
Third base would come by and grab the ball and put somebody out. I never caught a ball from the catcher with two hands because I thought that was a big old ball. Sometimes it's small.
Oh my God.
And I caught the ball and I tagged the base all in one motion. I said, "Oh, I just made a touchdown."
Oh man.
To the score. You know, I'm trying to get the batters out. And I'm throwing a crazy game.
Oh. I like to see this game now.
Yeah, I'd like to watch it.
It was easier to pitch with the LSD because I was so used to medicating myself. That's the way I was dealing with the fear of failure, the fear of losing, the fear of winning. It was part of the game. You know, you get to the major leagues and you say, I got to stay here. What do I need?
I got to stay here.
Walking around nervously. They want to run and grab Doc. Now, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and here's the pitch.
I'd like to see the game too.
I want to see how he really acted in real life. Like,
God.
Doc Ellis.
Oh yeah,
Doc Ellis.
I'm gonna have to find a card of him now.
That'd be so cool to have. Imagine getting an autograph.
Yeah.
I've got a Turbo Man doll that I want Arnold Schwarzenegger to sign, but I don't think he's ever going to sign it because he don't know me because I'm poor.
but you heard, never mind.
He's like, well, the
You got a
Alabama.
bank,
What is Alabama?
You
Oh,
own a bank.
if I own a bank like who?
Nick Jones, I'm sure you get one.
I bet I would then.
Put that AFC money and making a bank.
All $4.
And loaning
Whoa,
out
whoa.
some money to
Go ahead
people.
and brag a little more.
It's $4.
Well,
I know you're
start
bragging.
out with $4 and charge 100% interest.
Okay, I'll loan you $4 for $400.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Here you go. I'll make payments on this rest.
No, I don't. I don't regret doing it. I really don't, because like God's got time. Really, you're on God's time. If you're gonna do something, it ain't you. People can say it. That if you start saying it's you, that's pride talking. That's the devil talking. It ain't God. Any good thing you're gonna do in your life is gonna be God.
Yeah.
And that's just how I believe it, because I've seen what I'm capable of. Just me, without Vicky, without God, without my kids and all this. And I've seen what I can do with it. And man, And
you need that adversity to build character, man.
and what happened was I got to realizing how good I was, how good God made me at what I did.
Mhm.
I got to seeing that, and I got to talking about it. And I got to talking about it, saying instead of saying, "Hey,
Not
it's
giving proper
God,"
credit.
now I'm saying it was me, and that's not cool, bro. If God gives you a gift and you don't say thanks for it, He'll take that away. And I don't think He'll take it away out of the meanness. It's just, hey, I made you good at that, and I'm just now getting back to where I'm kind of getting to dabble in things like promoting and like putting word out for people.
Yeah.
And I'm a proud person, and I don't fault my grandmother, but when I was young, my grandma always told me, she said none of these people around here, and she was just the same way I am. She thinks everybody around here should get the same shake, and they don't if they ain't got money. She'd say to me, Sam, not one of these people around here wants you to do good. I'd say, yeah, and she'd go, fuck them. She said, and this is at now, I was 6 years old, and she was tucking me into my bed. She was tucking me into bed at night. She told me, she said, fuck them. You be successful to spite them. She said, you do everything good you can just to spite them. You be a success. She don't remember it. She don't even recall doing it. I remember.
Yeah.
She said, you
'Cause
do
it stuck
everything.
with you.
She said, yeah, it put a chip on my shoulder. And it made me prideful. She said, you do everything you can in this life to be successful just to spite them. She said, make them mad. And she said, when I die, you sprinkle my ashes over this county. And I said, I'll do it by 6. I didn't know she was really going to die one day. My granny's a good lady. Got hit by an 18-wheeler. Got half her brain cut out. Half her body don't work. She walks. She works. Worked. Had a job. She's retired now. Tough little old lady, man. I didn't never deserve her in my life neither.
That's how I was with my grandparents. Man.
Made me rotten.
They were a blessing.
Who you got, red or blue?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'll go the little guy. That's what I'm going.
I think I got red. Y'all can have blue.
I mean,
Y'all can have blue.
I'll take him.
You got
Blue
it.
looks like he's done took a few hits already.
He taking a lot of them. He getting ate
He's
up.
used to it.
Red. Oh, red's nasty.
Come on, Blue. Do something. There you go.
Yeah, work, Blue.
Corey's helping me put my pull up tomorrow. Thank you, Corey. I'm gonna smoke some peppers and some cream cheese. We're taking cream cheese to church tomorrow. I make smoked cream cheese. You ever eat it?
Whoa. There you go, Blue.
Cheap, easy.
Oh.
You'll feel so fancy. Take you a brick of cream cheese. Get 2 because you're gonna want 2. And get
Which
you a box
daycare center these kids go to?
and get you a box of crackers or 2 to eat with them. All right. Take the cream cheese. Take whatever seasoning you want.
Oh,
Take
no. Get up,
Take
Blue.
you a sweet barbecue. Take you a spicy. A powder. It's a powder. Take whatever you want. It doesn't matter. It's not hard. Whatever flavor you want it to be, put it on there. Cover it. Toss it over. Cover it. Cover every inch of that stuff in that powder. If you got an air fryer, stick in the air fryer for like 7, 8, 10 minutes. If you don't got an air fryer, no matter what, put it in some tinfoil because this way you don't even make a mess. Stick it in the oven on like 250. Let it cook. If you got an air fryer, like I said, put it in there like 7 minutes. But you can go 350 in the oven if you just want to. But the longer it cooks, the better, I guess. It doesn't really matter. Put it on 350, 375, 400 in the oven. When it starts to crack, when it starts to look like it's breaking apart, take it out.
No water hard, I see.
Dip your cracker in that and tell me that ain't good eating, son, because it is. It's good. Cheap.
Earth Greens.
And if anybody asks what it is, I make smoked cream cheese. Smoked cream cheese.
Where did they have this kind of fighting at?
This
West
is in
Virginia.
not here. Yeah, West Virginia. That's Rough and Rowdy, man. Have y'all? So Rough and Rowdy's like really blowing up. Hang on, my bad. I know.
They test for blood work.
Oh, I doubt it. Rough and Rowdy's like it's like Tough Man contest, but they're getting to really like blow up. They've got like the guy from I think it's Barstool Sports, but you know what I'm talking about. He got the pizza, the one bite challenge, the pizza guy. But he's got say in it. He owns part of it.
Oh, Portnoy or whatever.
Yes, Portnoy. Yes. But it's Rough and Rowdy. Hang on. So I'll show y'all some of the stuff they got. Bonnie's going pro.
Really?
Yeah, Bonnie's going pro.
Yeah. That little smack talk.
2-time champ.
Is she from Sand Mountain?
Oh, no.
Been smoking meth since I was 3.
That's what made me so tough. All right. Hey. Watch this one now. I got blue.
I'm gonna take Jennifer Wright. I'm taking Sapphire.
You taking toothless aggression?
Taking Dude, he killed his whole family, bro. That's wild. Some people say he didn't. Chris Benoit. Some people say he didn't. Some people say it was devil
It's
stuff.
still a lot of people says it's that because he had that brain damage or whatever. I don't know.
I think the brain damage is very, very possible. But also, would I be surprised if it was some devil stuff?
Is
No.
messing her up.
It's really a messed up fight.
I love that what she's wearing to fight. She's dressed like my dad at the gas house. She's dressed like my dad at the gas house. Like my dad wears a cutoff shirt. He's got on the blue pants and some comfy shoes. She's dressed like my dad.
Get him, Matt.
Get him, Dad.
She looks like my dad.
I made Dad mad the other day. He was in the house and he said he was talking something about smack, about fighting somebody or something, causing trouble. And I said, Dad, you can't fight. Maybe don't talk so much. He goes, I can fight. I just don't want to. I said, no, you can't. And he didn't say no. He didn't say no.
He said, okay, you got it.
Yeah. No, I love my daddy.
Don't hit her in the face. Her face is pretty. Stop. Leave her
Like
alone.
I can't fight, but my dad also can't. It's awesome. It's like, thanks, Dad.
Thanks, Dad.
Would y'all do this? Be straight up now. Don't be weak about it.
Yes. I know it.
Look at the crowd. That's an AFC crowd if I ever seen one. That is an AFC size crowd.
There's gonna be a fight later in that crowd.
No, there's always
Just like
one going
AFC.
on right there.
That's a lot of people. I'd love to go watch that. That'd be so fun.
I'd love to do it.
I would love to set up a big insane. I want to build a pond and set up a big insane water slide and us go down it and stuff. I want to have fun.
Yeah.
I want to do what Jackass did. I want to do everything Jackass did.
Have you watched
It's
Jackass
fun.
Forever?
No,
The
is it
newest
good?
one? Yes.
No.
And it's some stuff I was thinking about us doing.
Let's do it. Let's do the things though, man. Like here's the thing. Tyler's down. Tyler just don't want to get hurt. Tyler ain't trying to do nothing to get
Yeah.
hurt because he's got to work. We all
I'm
got to
saying,
work.
yeah.
I ain't trying to do nothing to get us hurt. But
I
like,
want to do the funny stuff.
yes, I want to go get kicked out of a golf course. I want to get kicked out of Walmart. I want to get kicked out of everything. And I'm kidding, kinda, but I do want to get kicked out of a golf course. I want to go.
DeSoto's very easy to get kicked out
Yeah,
of in Fort Payne.
I've got an air horn. I'm gonna harass.
Last time I was there, I got kicked out about last year. They said because my shirt was too vibrantly colored. It was yellow, pink. Like when I say yellow, pretty, it's like neon.
Have y'all seen this fight? No, y'all haven't. Y'all ain't been watching like me. Check this out. Blaga! Y'all haven't been watching like I have. Check this out. Oh no.
Oh wow, that's serious.
Yeah, don't show that anymore.
That scares me.
Hey,
That scares me.
She has a thing. It does scare me. Who y'all got? Check this out. So that's Japan back in the day. This is Pride Fighting Championships. I don't think bigger than the UFC ever was, but pretty dang big. And the Yakuza had a big hand in it, man. They was making a lot of money.
They had a big hand in the professional wrestling too.
Yes. They were like, hey, man, we're going to test you for this, this, and this.
Okay.
Not this. So they asked one guy, they was like, hey, you fight this guy? And the guy was heavyweight, and he goes, I only weigh 170. He said, I weigh 170 pounds. And they go, yeah, it's okay. That's okay. Look. This is a wild fight. This is cool, man. That's Don Fry, the most whitest American guy ever. Versus.
Did you just touch your ding dings?
Yeah, they make sure they got cup. Oh, check this out. They about to get after it.
I think this is the one where they just.
They about to get this. Y'all ain't even ready for this. Y'all ain't watching this. Check this out. Y'all ain't ready. Don Fry versus Takeyama. Blah, 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 blah. Now that's a fight. You don't see fights like that now.
No.
I ain't seen nobody fight like that in a minute.
I would like to go to see one of these live.
So cool. They don't have Pride anymore. Now, I would like to go to see a 1FC card, or you've never been to a UFC card or nothing, right?
Yeah, I've been to UFC.
Okay, yeah. I'd like to go to like an Asian card, a 1FC or something.
Yeah.
I love their cards. Don Fry versus Takeyama, I think. Oh, man, they took him a little breather. Took him a little breather.
After that first 10 seconds, you need a breather.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Check it out. Look, they're up.
They're up. They're
Oh!
Whoa, some knees.
Blah, 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 blah. Wait till y'all see the Asian guy's face. Oh, God. Hey,
He can't see it. Right?
you think he lived? Did he ever fight again? That's a good question.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Look at both of them like, Jesus Christ.
Hey, did you sign up for this? Because I didn't.
They're talking to each other like, what the hell?
Yeah,
I thought,
you
we,
wanna
thought we
just,
was faking this one out.
Let's wrestle for a little bit.
I thought we was
Let's just
taking a
hold each
breather.
other. Hold me for a second.
I was
please.
fighting a guy one time, and this guy was taller than me, and I came back, and at some point in the fight, though, we started talking to each other, and he goes, all right, man, I'm going to let you win, and I was like, what?
We're not paying you.
And so he started to let me win, and then he said, no, I didn't, and I said, MF, rah! It's a weird deal. People don't fight like that no more.
I feel like you walk out with those American trunks on like that.
You better slang
You
it.
better be like a badass.
Don Fry beat a lot of people. He was good. Juice to the gills. Look at that face.
Oh my gosh.
It's become blood brothers.
Look at they're literally like, dude, God, are we done yet? I'm hurting. Are you hurting? Yeah, bro, I'm hurting. This was 02. That's what's crazy about it.
2002? Where do
Yeah.
you see that?
And when you scroll, it said 02.
Ah, Yoshihiro Takayama. Wait till you see the end. Just look at dude. You got to see him.
He's still just pile driving them.
Yeah, watch this. Look at dude. Watch dude. He's gonna sit up. Look at this guy taking picture. Did y'all see the picture I took of the guy that got in a fight and got beat up at what's the new place in Scottsboro?
207.
Yeah, this guy got the mess whooped out of him at Warehouse too. Look. Oh God, look, he's like, hey man, I wasn't really ready for this.
Take care of it.
So look, so this guy's at I'll tell the story. This guy is at Warehouse 207 in Scottsboro. I went to do a video for Marcus and them, Muddy Water Band. So I recorded, did the video for him and stuff like that. Looked like a professional video to me. It looked like a music video. Well, anyway, at the end of the night, I'm taking some pictures and stuff. Well, this guy comes in, this guy kind of a fatter guy, like fatter than me. And he's like, yeah, I got in a fight out there. I whoop this boy. Well, I had a chow in, backwards hat. And he was just like talking about it way too much for me, considering I had been drinking. Yeah. And so I was just like, oh, you must be bad, man.
Yeah.
I'm like kind of making fun of him and stuff. And he's like, well, I don't know. I was like, yeah, you don't. I'm picking. I can't help myself. Yeah, I'm trying to get nothing. Right? Yeah, well, show me. And then so he stops talking because I'm there and I'm being weird, but I can't help it. Well, all of a sudden, the guy that did get beat up comes in. And I'll show y'all the picture after I cut all this off because I kept it. Well, so I walk up to this group of people that's all checking on him. And what do y'all think? I'm not going to take a picture. I'm not going to take a photograph. I get right up here with my camera. Look, Brandon. Jeez. I take a couple good ones, son. And then I ease on away. Right? I was just trying to, I go,
Part of the night.
I go, oh, bro, what happened to you? Click, click. And I ease on.
Let's
Put it in sport mode. And
Yeah. So they went, hey, man, what are you doing? I was like, I just took a pictures, man. It's cool. I was like, this ain't going nowhere. And it ain't been nowhere. Y'all gonna see it.
Yeah.
I said, it ain't going nowhere. This is for me. Just to kind of, just show my wife and kids, I found this and got it. And they was like, hey, man, you're going to take that off. And I was like, there's no way.
Yeah,
there's no chance, man. And they're like, you are, bro. And like they start trying to like suckle me up and touch me and stuff. So I bump them. I'm like, I got my camera back now because it's an expensive camera.
Mm-hmm.
And I start like, nah, well, look, you ain't going to touch me or my camera because it's mine. Chill out. I ain't showing nobody.
Yeah.
And they keep trying to punk on me and touch me and stuff. And I'm just giving them little bumps like, get out. No, stop.
You buddy done got his ass whooped.
Yeah, like stop. So finally, my brother Zach, I thought I had backup. I thought I had Uncle Zach. Was you there?
Corey's probably
yeah,
asleep.
You were there.
that was a
You ride home with
question.
me or no? How'd you get home?
I drove.
So I thought I had backup.
Corey's
Corey's
was
done
asleep.
went home.
and asleep.
Zach comes up to me. I'm gonna go with these people. I'm like, Zach, he's gonna try to beat. They're gonna try to beat. There's a lot of them. I go, Zach, they're gonna try to beat the hell out of me before I get in my car. And he was like, no. Well, I knew the girl that was with him. One of the girls that was with him. She was like, hey, Sam, you're
No,
not
I
gonna.
was there.
Yeah.
I seen you get in the truck and leave.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Corey did have him
Yeah.
back. So this girl goes,
From a
Sam.
distance.
She goes,
From
Sam,
a
you're cool, right? I was like,
keeping
yeah.
an eye out.
Yeah. She goes,
A
well, look,
far eye, but
her and her husband, boyfriend go, look, we'll walk you to your car. It's cool. I was like, well, I just don't want to fight everybody.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want my camera broke more than
I mean,
anything.
one of y'all at a time.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I'll take
round
that.
one, ding ding.
And I was,
Yeah.
and so like they walked me out in my car. Very nice, very nice. And very nice, very nice. I get in the car, and when I get in the car, she's like, Sam, you're not really gonna post that, right? And I said, dude, no way, I'm not that guy. This is for me. They were just acting silly. I get it because that guy got the shit whooped out of him. And yeah, I'll show
They
y'all.
want some type
I'll
of
show y'all a
revenge.
pretty wild picture here in a minute. It's a wild, man. It's a really, really wild photo. John O'Kimbo Slice fought Tank.
No.
He did. Let's see. Let's find out. How many more minutes y'all want? 15? Y'all want to go 3.5 hours? Or y'all want to call it after the Tank video? It's up to y'all.
It's up to y'all, man. I gotta get up early, but I mean,
We'll go 15 more. We'll call it a day. We'll get a couple of little videos.
sounds good to me, man.
Did you hear about the Iron
Corey, will you
Sheik?
bring me a beer,
Did you hear
please,
about the
sir?
Iron Sheik passing away?
No. What happened?
He's old and shit. But
He
I mean,
died.
well, he died. It was unfortunate, but he died.
My favorite thing about Kimbo is how he had the balding haircut, but he really made it work.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do that. I like
Look,
that's where my hair does bald. I
He's
could
got
do
the
that.
stripes in it.
Look, let's grow it. Let's You won't do it?
I will.
I
Alright,
got the
okay.
exact same beard.
I'll
as
see you in a
Kimbo.
month and a half.
And then get y'all a ponytail.
Yeah, he had a little ponytail in the back. What time you gotta wake up?
Look at me. Look.
About 6.
Yeah, I've got the beard for it. Beard down.
Oh, no doubt.
Who y'all got?
Kimbo.
Who y'all got?
I'm gonna have to say Kimbo.
Tank had some hands on him, man. Let's not play.
Oh yeah, bombs.
What I liked about Tank is that he didn't really give a shit about working out.
He
The dude
didn't
was
at
just
all.
He like, look at him, just a fat bastard. But I mean,
Now look, there's no real ponytail. Yeah,
like,
just a fat dude slinging bones.
I'm not even mad about it. Like, it makes me proud for him. Like, I could do that.
Hell yeah,
too,
big
you know?
dog. But
Oh man, I'll show y'all a wild video. I'll show y'all something wild. So over in and I've said this before when we had class. In Brazil, they train head stomps. They train soccer kicks to the head. They different over there. Over here, we got our kids. They're scared to they're scared to like get choked and punched. Like, and especially around here, I ain't talking mess about nobody's kids. I'm not.
But
I'm
you
really
kids talking
not.
about my kids.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying around here, if you took a group of kids from here, if you took 6-6-year-olds from here, and you took 6-6-year-olds from Brazil.
you're mopping the floor with it.
Yeah, if you took 6 adults from here and 6, we're probably getting mopped up.
Even mad.
Them 6-year-olds gonna whoop that ass.
Yeah, dude. If you took 6 adults from here and you go fight 6, adults from Brazil, just regular adults. I mean, regular, we're probably getting swept. Check this out. He's got a highlight video, and the reason he has one is because the majority of his fights were ended by soccer kicks, and his highlight video begins with him teaching people how to kick people in their dome piece. He's just like, this is how we do it, kids.
Rue was nasty, man.
Yeah, he's just like, this is just how we do it. Hang on.
He's one of the ones that ain't really talked about as much. That was a legend, man.
No, he's not talked about enough because he got beat by John. Shogun was nasty. That's it. Check this out. Look. Waiting on Ryan. So look, he's teaching. There's adults and kids in there just learning how to, hey, this is what we do over here.
Stomp a dude in the face.
This is how you do it. Check this out. It's a little 3-minute video.
I just want to know if you're that guy laying on the ground.
Watch this. Check this out. He'll show you how to split the guard or jump off across the guard. Bam. Split it. Bam. He's got another one where he'll hold the feet. Look. Left, right. Kick the back of the head. Cat was a wild man. Look, look, look. Look. Black eye. He did all that jumping, busted his knees up.
Ooh.
Cat was a wild animal. Look at it. Watch the head whip. Blump. Boom. Safer than elbows. They didn't let him elbow.
Really?
They said no elbows.
Elbows look like that's dangerous,
Yes,
though.
there's a lot of blood.
But you can run from one
Yes.
side of the ring and kick a dude in
Yes,
the face.
that's Rampage Jackson. That's Rampage Jackson. They said no elbows. Stomps are fine. Don't elbow them. Blah, God. That's
God.
Rua. Not Rua, but that's Minotauro. Wham. Blop. 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 Where do you live? Where's my keys?
That's a good way to break guard too, though.
Yeah, it is.
Look, you just keep on like dancing on
Yeah.
Somebody should remake that with a little music.
Yeah.
Oh,
like
bing,
some-
bing, bing, like an Irish jig.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ugh.
I guarantee people's like, why didn't he get up from that kick?
Yeah.
Well, let somebody
I'd have-
kick you.
I'd have
Let's
just
see.
moved. I'd have just moved.
Well, good idea.
I would have just moved.
The best idea
That's
ever. Just move. Why would he take that kick? Yeah, because that's what you do. You just sit there and like, oh, I love this.
Yeah, we're like, hey man,
This
let's
is my favorite part. Let's get kicked again. Please. Oh, thank you, sir. Can I have another?
Dude, Cat was wild, man. He just got old. I wish he'd have met John at a younger age in Pride, and just we could have seen what we got. Oh,
That was
crazy!
wow.
I saved that picture just because of the way the guy acted. His group acted. He wasn't mad anymore.
he wasn't mad.
I told him too. I said, "Look, man, it looks like the guy that y'all got can fight has done been beat up. Y'all settle down." I want to go to a comedy show that Tyler's doing, and I want someone to storm the stage. I want to see it happen because I'm just gonna be like,
We need to wear,
Woo, woo.
the Mexican mask. The Mexican mask.
no, I'm not doing it. I want to see someone
I'll
do
do
it.
it.
I just know that Tyler would beat the hell out of
Piece him
somebody.
up.
Yeah, he
I
would
go
for
for
sure.
it.
Piece him straight up.
He would kick somebody in the head, and I'd just
Okay.
be like,
Deserve it, bud.
now a wrestling show. I am down for the mask. I do want to do that.
We need to find one local and do
There's
that.
Rome. Rome's not even hard to get to, man. Just we got to do it. Then there's an Alabama show up near Albertville, pretty regular. We just go do it.
There's one of my buddies. His last name's Coleman. They call him Tarzan or something like that.
Tarzan.
Yeah, and like literally the dude's like comes out, looks kind of like he's really just a Alabama boy, but he comes out looks like Hawaiian,
Have
all
y'all
that
seen
stuff.
Tarzaners? We still got 9 minutes. I'm listening to you. Keep
Let's look
talking.
at it.
I'm just saying.
But yeah, that
It made me think
that
of
dude does like all the local stuff, and he had to do just like one for like a free show last night, and it was for at like a First Baptist church in Outdoor, I believe, and he had to wear like gym shorts and a t-shirt. They couldn't go out like his normal attire. Yeah, they all had to rethink their outfits. And I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, this dude look like this is his Sunday
man.
off and he's relaxing.
I don't think I'm gonna find it. There was this lady though. She's in a tree, and she's climbing in a tree, and her friend goes, "Oh man, you doing some Tarzaners? Doing some Tarzaners?" And the girl falls out of the tree, and she falls hard. And you hear
Was
her.
that when the wind breaks?
Yes,
Ah,
yes.
yeah,
and
yeah.
you hear her go, "Oh,"
You know
and she goes,
that.
"Oh, I guess you're not a Tarzaner." Yes.
Oh.
Oh man, Lisa, what? Oh, it was rock. It was all rock. Are we alive? Tarzaners. Yeah. Oh no.
That's
She got
sick,
lucky.
man.
You can tell this is from like 9 years ago by the
Yeah.
choppiness of the video. Oh. He's like bleeding out of his leg.
Yeah. Leg broken half.
He's bleeding out of his back. Went into his kidney.
Compressed vertebrae.
Oh. Go. You can do it, bro. No, you can't. I've seen this one.
Wow.
Supposed to let go, bro.
He's busted. Yeah, I can do it. Yes. Oh no. Oh. Do y'all go caving?
Ooh.
Not
Yeah.
me. Corey
No.
does. Corey, when you taking me snake hunting, brother?
Mm-mm.
No, but
Don't even
take me. Nah, he's mad.
Shit,
He's not taking his gun though.
I
He
asked.
can't take it out of the house.
He can't do good. I know. I asked Corey. I asked Mingo, and I asked this cat from Chattanooga. Man, I'm bad at names. He's a nice guy. And I ain't had no one take me to see no snakes yet. I'm trying to take the camera. And
I killed one the other day.
I don't want to watch somebody kill them. I just want to see
Well,
us.
it was going to
Some people like play with them. I'm trying to watch a snake. Oh,
You want to go to snake handling church?
I do so bad, but no church let me go. Not with my camera. Hey, not with my camera. That's a problem. I want to go with my camera. I'm trying to document
this stuff.
So Tarzaners.
I thought he was knocked out.
Was that Zach? Was that Zach?
It looks like some of the shit we did in the backyard last time.
Oh yeah, it does. Oh yeah, she's gonna make it. Mom's gonna make it. Mom's in good shape as I am. No, she's not.
Those back tattoos gave it away.
See, eventually I'm gonna have all swivel stools. I just gotta get them. Then we can get in and out. And then Mark's gonna come help me sturdy this up so we can move on it a little better.
So we get up there and dance on it?
No, that's a Zach move. Yes.
Hey. I'll help her.
The best part is usually the people in the background.
Dude.
Oh my God. That's broken leg.
Oh, that guy is crippled. I want to show the Tarzaners TikTok to end it because we got 5 minutes. It's hilarious.
Yeah,
TikTok. Tarzan TikTok. No. Yes, this is it.
Some Tarzaners. Maybe not. You good? Are you a Tarzan?
She fell hard.
God.
Do you think the arms broke?
I don't know if it's broke. It's at least dislocated. We'll say that.
Yeah, something's not.
I mean, she put weight on it.
Oh man, why did she even fucking try that?
I don't know. Probably the mushrooms.
You'd have to be on something.
Spaghetti like.
Oh,
Looks like some of the shit Sam would try to tell you, dude. It's okay. Just cross that.
Yeah.
If you fall in,
Now-
it's okay.
now, we did walk across some pretty long logs in the back, so you'll have to come one day when you're not crippled. But there's like Corey's been back. There's some logs and stuff across
pretty
water,
cool.
and there's like zombies. It's wild, man.
There's zombies.
I want to go 100% as a group to a like we got 4 minutes. I want to go 100% as a group to a zombie hayride with the
I wanna-
paintballs and stuff. I think that would be so fun.
I want to go to like a haunted house.
I don't like
a
them.
real.
I'm so scared. Oh, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
Let's go document that.
Yeah, I'm down for
Yeah,
that. That'd
like
be
not
so
no.
cool. I'm taking my gun
No.
because
We
like
need to go in.
because most of the time,
Yeah.
most of the time, it's not like normal. There's a ghost. No, it's some creepy dude. No, I take a gun. Bam,
No,
bam. What's up?
I don't want no creepy. I want like some legitimate haunted.
I'm super down for that. So find something in there because we can't all afford to go all the way to Mississippi all the time or something. We all got jobs, families, kids, jobs. But find something kind of close and we'll go. That's
That'd
easy.
be fun.
Camera done. Are you talking to us?
I think there's
Are you?
there's a couple places there in Tennessee.
There you go. I'm good.
Pretty
I'm super down on that. Let's look at.
As long as there's not homeless people, I do not want to see any homeless people
We're gonna take Corey for the homeless.
because he's the homeless eradicator.
Yeah, Corey's like, look, I don't like you. I don't want to like you. I'm not gonna like you.
If you homeless people,
I can't let you get close.
I can't.
I'll catch the homelessness. I don't want to catch it.
Now, have you seen Chelsea and get into the fight with Vanderlei? I can't let you get close. Let's check out. Stop.
I like how it says Alabama real hair wigs.
I don't.
Like this is something I need to be looking into, baby.
Well, the thing is, I would say cancer is probably pretty high in Alabama.
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean. What are we drinking? Grapico and Sunkissed, right?
Roll
That's
Tide.
what my grandparents drank, right? There's
There's something about a Grapico.
Grapico and Sunkissed.
Oh,
You mix them together.
you mix them together.
That's when
son.
you gonna die.
I like RC Cola though.
And the moon pie.
Oh, I never had it. I never had it with moon pie. It's good, different.
Boy, you gotta heat that moon pie. Moon pies in an air fryer.
I'll check that out.
Oh. Put some ice cream on there.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. We're
There's
about to go
haunted
to
places in
Walmart.
Birmingham.
Sauce furnace.
Nah, but that's like someone like
Bought it. Yeah.
Of those long past romances.
I hate how these people.
If I
always talk.
if I ever start talking like that,
like every sentence is a question.
do I live here?
Down in Alabama,
That's pretty good.
it's pretty haunted.
Alabama ghost story, the face in the window. I just don't see anything to that guy. That's only here. This is 7 minutes. Let's watch this. Here's like
Oh yeah, the lot thing.
okay. He's even worse.
Tucked away among a group of trees in Maple Hill Cemetery is dead children's
Ah.
playground, which is supposedly haunted by children
Crybaby
buried
Bridge.
nearby.
Ooh, where's Cowboy Bridge?
The dead children's playground have witnessed some very
On the other side of Moulton.
several
Okay.
businesses, and it's also the headquarters.
I just want to go to I want it to be a creepy house. You know what I mean? I'm not even trying to go to a playground. The ghost
You know
kid.
what's funny?
That right there.
There's a house on my road that's pretty freaking creepy.
Let's go.
Two-story house. People always said it was haunted.
Where
It's on my road.
is it? Who owns it?
I don't know.
Because what we don't want to do is go in there.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
can find
break and
out.
enter.
Boom.
We can find out.
You know what I mean?
We're not the police, I promise.
Imagine getting blowed out by like a double barrel.
Yeah.
Hey, we're here for the go. We're here for the go.
No, it's about it. It's about a mile or 2 or 3 miles. Double.
That's in
door-
Sardis.
the- yeah, ain't it haunted?
Who owns it? Let's talk to him.
Talk to him.
I want to go there. No, I
That's
don't
the
know
Sardis,
him.
that's not-
You
I
live
don't know.
there.
I don't know.
Leave them like
You're
a
better
note.
at talking
Leave
to
them a
people.
note in their mailbox. How do I contact them? Who? Me too.
Are they the ones that own the mixed meal up there?
Yeah, yeah.
We've got to go at night, though.
Yes.
We have
I
to
went
go
in
at
it.
night.
I went in it one Halloween and it was pretty fucking creepy.
Pretty
man.
creepy. Let's check
Yeah.
that out. Let's do that.
And we could do some like one person go in there at a time stuff and sit there and try to communicate.
I don't know about all that. I'd rather just sit there.
Moody Bridge. Let's go check that out too. But if we can get in a house, I can document y'all being in the house. I can have that light on. It'll look creepy right off the screen. So creepy. It's very creepy. It looks cool on camera.
Well, if we can get a hold of the people, I mean, that's a good house to go to.
Yeah, I've been to that house.
Which mix is it? Wait, no, over at Moody Bridge, they got chains in a house.
They did have in the cellar.
That's where we need to
For
go.
slaves.
Put me in the
That would
chains.
be so cool to go.
Put me in the
Have
chain.
to tell the crybaby
All of a
bridge.
sudden, no.
Oh, yeah.
You go up there, you put a candy bar up,
Mm-hmm.
you come back, and the candy bar will be gone, and you'll hear the baby
Crying or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Somebody threw their baby off the bridge or something.
I just don't know. I
That's-
just want
That
to.
2x4 house, I'm telling you, that would be
I
something.
want to go to the 2 before house. It's Lost Furnace really haunted. I want to go to the 2 before house. That's been our time on here. Zachary McAlpin said, "Love you guys." Gong,
Boy.
gong, gong. What is that?
He don't even.
He don't know.
He said gong, gong.
Gang, gang. I think that's what he's trying to say.
He spelled
Yeah.
he spelled gong, gong.
You see, you know your brother. He
G
can't
A
spell.
W N G G A W N G. Gong, gong.
He can't spell.
We know you're gone, idiot. God, Zach, nah, we
you
left.
left like an hour and a half ago, man.
You left 4 days. You never even came for the podcast.
Who are you again? What's your name?
Cutting that
you,
part out.
you tell her you wasn't never here. No, I love you, buddy. But that's been our time on. Well, I think we named it something different. I don't know what it's called now. But yeah,
Knots of the whatever it was one
this
time.
is Knots at the Round Table. But now we've got a new name for the whole channel as a whole. It's like I don't know what it is. But anyway, we out here. And we are going to go document, I think, a haunted house. I think that's going to be a
Yeah,
cool
it's-
thing.
Next,
I'm down.
Because,
next
like,
little,
we can talk and do all kinds of stuff. And I'm down. We got 3.5 hours talking. It wasn't even hard. We just did
Wasn't.
it. I
I'm just
want
go ahead and tell you with paranormal activity, we might get an hour and we're all gonna pee our pants.
I want to go to
I'm
the
gonna
haunted
tough
house.
it out.
I
I'm
want
still
to
in my
run
pee
through,
pants.
and I'm taking a gun because I ain't.
Yeah, I ain't playing.
I'm here to rape dead body. No,
If
you're
we-
not.
Boom,
I'm
boom, boom, boom.
alive.
If we go to the
Silver
2x4
bullets.
house, it'll be fun.
Let's
But-
go to the 2x4 house. But is it the mix that on the gin or what?
Yeah,
is
I think so.
I think the sister lives in the house.
Okay.
She said everything. But you can find out when they're
So I'd call the gym, the food place.
Yeah.
Hey man, you own the 2x4 house over where?
On 58.
Ah,
Ask them if we can do
alright.
some type of.
Can we do a
paranormal
documentary? All
investigation.
right, that'd be cool.
Tell them we'll
They can be like,
write up some type of agreement.
yeah,
and,
like
you know,
like we ain't gonna sue you if we
yeah,
fall or get
exactly,
murdered,
Exactly.
and we.
Or if the house falls in on us.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be neat. That'd be cool. I'm wearing boots because I'm
Yeah, I'm wearing boots.
Yeah, wear your boots, wear your shit kickers, bring a gun,
Yep.
bring 4 guns.
Bring the
It'd be fun time,
artillery.
man.
Yeah, you got to be careful. But anyway, thanks for hopping on, guys. I had fun.
All right, appreciate it.
Y'all. I had fun. I enjoyed the conversation.
Till next month.
We said I didn't do anything illegal.
I didn't fall asleep.